What's good, everybody? What's happening, everybody over there on X, and everybody over here on YouTube, man? Y'all know the drill. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy and hit that subscribe button. That is the lifeblood of the channel, and it is the best way to support. But if you feeling friendly, I don't mind if you hit that super chat because all the money and proceeds go right back into this channel to make it bigger and better. Salutes, Mark. I see you, man. I see you. Tonight, man, boxing news been kind of dry to me. So the open panel will be there for y'all subjects, or put whatever y'all want to talk about or bring up in the chat, and we'll get to that as well. Punch Talk, what's good, bro? Um, yeah, so I'm gonna do that, but nonetheless, man, nonetheless, it's about 2 hours ago, something dropped, and I'm still currently watching it. I ain't gonna lie, but I had to go live. I got all into it. Um, Yo, that Keyshawn interview is messing me up, bro. It ain't funny, but it's funny because I understand. I understand all too well. Like, you talking about read between the lines on some ish. They going from him missing weight, why he missed weight, the apologies he did. I'm gonna touch on all that all the way up to the point. I'm all the way up to the point in the interview right before he getting ready to talk about the Albright situation. I haven't got that far, but I'm gonna be listening while I'm talking to y'all. All right, but yeah, as I'm getting this link together, but yeah, so my dude said he apologized to Tim Bradley, said that he got at Tim after the fighter meeting. Um, he said he believed that the fight didn't go through because is it Lukowitz? Is that De Los Santos promoter? I can't remember who his promoter was, but he said when he was trying to do the face off and he was wondering why they weren't doing the face off, the promoter came and put his hand on him. He kind of like knocked his hand away. And he said he think that was it right there. He was like, yeah, we not fighting him or whatever. And I don't recall seeing that. So I said, I'm gonna go back and look for that. But he said he believed that's why the fight really didn't take place. It wasn't the weight, but he was living high on the high horse. You know, he said he felt like Limo when Limos came over under overweight, he took the fight. He felt like De Los Santos would have did the same thing. Now, when you listen to this interview, it's almost like it's two people talking, bro. It's crazy to me, bro. It's crazy to me, bro. Like, cause like I've been there. Like you gotta be correct. He on an apology tour right now. Started on Instagram. When I heard on Instagram, I was like, I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Now he get a little better at it, but then it's like he slipped back in. It's almost like you try not to be gangster, but that's who you really are. But you got kids now, and you gotta be daddy. You gotta be a father figure. You gotta be a role model, and you get good at it. And then every now and then, the old you slip out. That's what I was getting from this. It was like it was a part where he was like, yeah, you know, Tim Brad was talking a lot of stuff about me, about the fight or whatever. And then so in the fighter mean, you know, it's cameras in there and stuff. I ain't say nothing. I kept it cordial. But after that, you know it ain't no cameras, right? You know it, I said, hold on, I'm gonna show you how he did. I'm gonna show you how he did it. I'm gonna show you how I did it. He was like, you know it ain't no cameras, right? So I felt like that was my time to get at him. But you know, that was wrong. I shouldn't have did that. So Tim Bradley, I apologize. Like he snapped out of it, bro. Like, oh, he do it so much, bro. I was like, dog, like he really with the shits, bro. That boy not crazy, bro. The businessman is an act. He really on demon time, bro. He really on demon time. And he snapped out of it like, he was just gonna keep going in on it. And he was like, but that was wrong. You old enough to be my father. And I should never talk to you like that. So hope we could talk to each other one day and see eye to eye on it. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't think Keyshawn crazy at all, bro. I think Keyshawn he know how to play the cameras, but he been playing them so long that the people bought into the people's champ notion with him. Everybody love Keyshawn. And you know, when you let a person get comfortable, the real them come out. The real them come out. And I think that's what happened. The real him came out. You know what I'm saying? And it starts seeping out. He even said he knew that he was gonna miss weight that week. He said he knew it after the Bernatech fight he wasn't gonna make weight. He said they was telling man, do it one more time, defend the belt. He said he told him all right, but earlier that week he was like, this shit not gonna happen. He knew, bro. And he was like, fuck it. Hey man, I don't know what type of apology this man doing, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm enjoying it. But it's crazy, bro. It's crazy, bro. I swear, y'all gotta check it out. And like I said, that's all the way up. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some more stuff with this Albright thing or whatever. He had some other talking points in there, like he wasn't even gonna show up to the fight. Right? He wasn't even gonna show up to the fight. And he said the reason everybody saw him there, like he didn't give a damn. He said because after the Olympics, he lost. He built up this wall and all of this stuff, which I don't believe it. I think Keyshawn is Keyshawn, and he want people to accept him for him. I think this is my opinion, Susan Keyshawn, because I ain't gonna lie, this make me more of a fan of you, bro, by watching the little part of the interview that I did watch. I ain't gonna lie, bro, because I've been there, bro. I've been there and have broke and I've lost a job. I ain't never got fired though. Let's keep that real. I've never got fired from a job. But I'll tell you this, where I done said something and I was like, you know what, y'all, I'm about to resign, bro, because I already know where this is gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been there, bro. I've been there, Keyshawn. So I'm telling you, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But from what I was seeing, oh shit. Keyshawn tired of acting. That's how I look at it. Keyshawn want to be Keyshawn. Talking SD, what's happening, man? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? But it's a good interview so far. I ain't gonna stunt. And it looked like they're gonna get all into the deets of the Albright and so on and so forth. And they said he even offered De Los Santos up to $100,000. He said he would have did that whether they wasn't a main event or not because it was his mess up. Now I do honor that. You know what I'm saying? Like he told them to give him whatever he wants so he could keep the fight going. But he said he don't think it was De Los Santos. It was his team. His team made that decision. Which, if y'all remember, if you go back, De Los Santos was like, he got rid of, what's his promoter name? Was it Lukowitz? I don't want to say the wrong promoter. Remember, he said he separated himself from his promoter and team. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Casino?
Man, what Hannah Slick?
Yeah, man. I was talking about that dang on Keyshawn interview, bro.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Keyshawn.
I'm liking it though. I'm liking it.
I ain't even watched that shit to be honest. I seen it. I put that shit on and I walked out. I didn't walk out on it. I just didn't even sit down. Like I just, you ever do that shit? Just turn the shit on and then get
Yeah,
busy.
yeah.
Yeah, that shit. I turned it on and I got busy. I ain't listened to it. But he got them really just got them. He really like just like a hood nigga trying to goddamn fit in. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's it. That's it. That's it. People trying to paint this dude as a J cat. He not no J cat, bro. He just who he is, but
What's
he
a J
trying to
cat?
in jail. That's a crazy cat, crazy dude on meds.
Oh no, he definitely ain't that.
Yeah, he ain't a J cat. Look, goddamn me, he just a guy from the hood, and he trying to play the part. You get what I'm
Man, he
saying?
ain't the only one been to a mental institution.
Huh?
He ain't the only
I,
one been. Nigga, I've
yeah,
been
but
to a mental institution.
well, I could have figured that out. You crazy as fuck, But I'm just
No,
saying.
but no, but for real, I've been there though. Like,
I know, but that just because you've been in one don't make you crazy, bro.
that's what I'm saying. You know how I know I'm not crazy
Let's hear it. Hey, everybody, let's hear the crazy person tell us how you know he ain't crazy. Go ahead, Casino.
because when they put me in the crazy house, I was like, no, nigga, I'm not crazy. These motherfuckers crazy. That what I was like. These motherfuckers crazy, bro. Hey, look, Slick, no cap, bro. No cap, bro.
Oh
I
shit.
almost got raped by an Eritrean bitch, bro, in that motherfucker. Like, it was a female. She came in my goddamn room, nigga. I had to press the button on the wall, nigga.
Hell no.
I had to press the button on the wall, my nigga.
Fuck no, bro. The
Real
Chronicles
talk,
of
bro.
Casino, bro.
And then look, I'm so Well, I'm just saying, I'm so crazy. I got the bitch number, and I got there.
That
I
nigga
got
said,
out. I got out. I hit a bitch. I texted her, and I told my mama. I was like, yeah, I got this girl number. I got this foreign girl number. I, out the crazy house. Like, my mama, my mama, bro. No, but she was bad, bro. She was in the crazy house. Cause she
now,
went.
listen. Hold on. Let's
Hmm?
rewind a bit. Let's dissect this. Now, y'all just said y'all just listen to a crazy person tell you that he not crazy, and he explained why he wasn't crazy, and then he said my ass crazy because I got her number.
Now
You
that
ain't
is
make
crazy
this
though,
shit
but
up.
I ain't that kind of crazy though. I ain't the crazy. No, but let me tell you why she was in there though. I felt her because we was in there. It was like a little day room area, bro.
Oh
It was
boy.
a day room area and shit, right?
Mm.
And I was topping it up with her and shit. She was like, she was in there because she went crazy because her husband kept cheating on her. Like
What?
she just kept talking about this. She like, she just was going down the list all the time. She done caught this nigga cheat. She went crazy. So I felt like she wasn't really crazy, just like me. I'm like, I'm not. I ain't really crazy either. You know what I'm saying? You feel?
Why you fucking me up right?
Bro, this is a true story, bro. I put this on everything, bro. I am not making this shit up, bro. I was right there. I don't even. It's over there, like by Ponce de Leon, like, bro. It's like a little crazy house, but like, bro, they had me in motherfucking scrub. Well, no, not scrub. What's the little shit like the hospital shit?
Yeah, the gowns
Man,
and shit.
they take you in a room, talk about you gotta take this medication and shit. And I'm like, man, I'm finna go home. They're like, no, the fuck you not. I'm like, what the fuck?
They had a straight jacket ready for your motherfucking ass, goddamn me. They
Man, that
wasn't
shit was
playing.
crazy. Man, I thought you could leave. I was like, fuck, nigga, this ain't jail. Nigga, I could go home.
Bullshit. Hey, out here, they got him in the hospital, bro. Like they'll take your ass to the hospital and you go that top floor, bro. You ain't coming back down
Mm.
till you be seen. Yeah, they
Yeah,
got him
they,
at
I
the
mean,
hospitals, bro.
I ain't know it worked like that, bro. I was bucket like they really had to goddamn call me down because I'm like, bro, what the fuck you mean I ain't leaving, nigga? Like, the
You made
fuck you.
yourself look even more crazy. Oh, yeah, all the little white people that scared as fuck. Like, what the fuck? Yep, give him the needle.
Bro,
Put
that
his
shit
ass
was
to
lame
sleep.
as fuck, bro. I was like, bro, I am not crazy, bro. It was some people in there really crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. That shit ain't no joke in that motherfucker. But overall, though, you ain't gotta be crazy going in. When people go and get locked up in that bitch for depression or bad thoughts, but that don't make you nuts. So, you know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly.
No, bro. I for real. That part of that interview, and I'm only about 30 minutes into the interview, bro. It's long. It's like an hour. But if that, I think about 15 minutes, he covered a whole lot. But when you just watch his face, right? And when he talking, bro, he like slip off into some other shit. When it comes to the gangster shit, he get all in, then he stop himself like, oh shit, I'm supposed to be up here apologizing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, that shit fuck me up. I was laughing right before I hit the go live button, bro. He was talking
Man,
about
listen,
Tim Bradley, bro. Oh
I'm gonna
my
tell you where
God.
he I'm gonna tell you where he fucked up because I didn't see nothing wrong with nothing he did other than not getting a fight. Other than like, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I guess morally, like technically, it is
Mm-hmm.
wrong to go in a nigga locker room and jump him.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I feel him. Like like that's good. That's good for casino life promotions. Like, bro, if they put you on the show, bro, we got you, my nigga. We need all that energy, bro. You ain't gotta act like that. You can goddamn be yourself, nigga. We gonna make you a star, my nigga. We just gonna keep you
Motherfucker, that's
far
that
away from.
misfit. That's that misfit boxing shit, motherfucker, right there, man. You don't go in nobody goddamn me locker
Yeah,
room.
man. But look, man, Conor McGregor was smashing goddamn tour bus, goddamn windows, and
Well, that's
man,
Conor
listen.
McGregor. They do that shit over the UFC. Leave that shit at the UFC, damn it. We gotta have some type of decorum around this motherfucker. Some type of class, goddamn it. Like I said, you could at least wait until you went to the bathroom, nigga. You ain't have to wait. You ain't have to go do it in front of everybody. You know what I mean?
I
Like
mean,
I
he
ain't
was
all,
tripping. He
you
was
know.
tripping, but the only part he fucked up was number one that he didn't get the fight, and number two he took so long to say something. And he shouldn't have even apologized. Like it shouldn't even been an apology. It should have just been like, uh, he should call that nigga out for a rematch immediately. Like he should be like, man, nigga, I want Albright next, nigga. He should have
He
been the next
said
day.
he said, this is the part that got me too. He said that I reached out to him, I DM'd him, asked him for his phone number. And he gave me his phone number. Oh boy, he said, "Oh yeah, cool. So it's gonna be a fight?" He was like, "Nah." He said, "What happened?" He said, "I didn't call him." I said, "What?"
Man.
That dude said, "So you're not gonna call him?" No, I ain't gonna call him. I don't even want
Yeah,
to
he
bring that stuff
fucking
up
up.
no more.
Like
I
he
said,
don't know.
"What?"
He fucking up, bro. He was supposed to
Yeah,
stand on
bro.
that
It's
shit.
like,
He was supposed to stand on that, bro. Listen, bro. If I was that nigga manager, bro, if that nigga was signed to me, I would have been like, look, bro, you gotta make some shit up. You gotta, you gotta make some shit up, bro. You gotta say that this nigga said some crazy shit. Like you gotta be like, you gotta just
man, look,
you gotta put some words in Albright mouth, bro. You that was the moment you put some words in the nigga mouth that he ain't never say, and then niggas would have felt why you did it. You had to be like, man, that nigga
uh-huh.
said, yeah, man, he had to say some shit like he should have been like that nigga said fuck my daughter or something. Like nigga fuck you and your daughter. Nigga, he said
Right.
that to him. Like that's what I would have did, bro. If I do some crazy ass shit and I realize I did some crazy shit, I'm finna make up some shit and make myself not look crazy.
I hope y'all now. I hope y'all following Casino entire shit he's been saying.
No, but I'm saying sometimes you gotta
The
manipulate the whole
theme is
situation.
crazy tonight. The theme word is crazy tonight, bro. He using it well. He's using it well.
No,
It
but I'm
sounds like
saying
he's not
sometimes you
crazy
gotta
to the point he is crazy.
No, but I'm saying no, you gotta manipulate the situation sometimes, cause bro, you gotta always remember all these motherfuckers fake anyway. You see what I'm saying? You gotta always remember
Bro,
that.
I think that's
You
what
got
got to him. I think that's what's getting to him, bro. I think for real. I think with it slipping out and everything, because he was so perfect. Keyshawn, the businessman, he was known as the kid who know how to talk, perform, entertain. And when you get to a certain point, it's either that you done got too comfortable and think people ain't gonna notice, they just go accept it, or it starts seeping out of you. You get what I'm saying? Because this ain't who you really is, and you get sick of that shit. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give y'all a real story, right? All right, out here in St. Louis, we got a thick ass accent, all right, where anything with an R, it roll. You know what I'm saying? It's her. It ain't here. It's her, right? So, goddamn me, I used to work at a hotel. I ain't gonna say what hotel. But you know you gotta answer the phones and shit. You know what I'm saying?
uh-huh.
So they want you put on that voice. And if you know what I mean, that voice, right? Man, one day my boss was right there and I just answered the phone, professional, but with my accent. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Hey, what happened? Are you okay today? I said, what's wrong? Yeah, yeah. I heard you on the phone. You didn't sound, no, you didn't sound, what's the word? What's the word? I said, white. When I said that, I said, fuck it. Hey, motherfucker, I'm going to talk the way I want to talk. Then I said, you know what? Let me give y'all my paperwork now, bro. I'm gone. I couldn't do it no more. I just
Yeah.
couldn't, bro. Like, you don't respect me for me. I still respect you. I'm still going on the script because they tell you what to say and all that crap. But you wanted me to sound like you. So, like, I've been there, bro. I've been there, bro. Like, after a while, it just played thin. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And you just can't take it. That's how I take him now. Like, I see it. It's seeping out. Like, it is still seeping out. Because when he broke up that Timothy Bradley, bro, he like jumped out of it. He caught himself. He caught himself, fam. He was like, yeah, we was at the fighter meeting, you know, it's cameras in there. So I played it cordial. But you know, after that fighter meeting, I caught him in the hallway. I told myself, this is time to jump on him. I went out there like, yo, I ain't like what you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I apologize because you old enough to be my father. And I know I'm not supposed to be doing that. Like, he like clicked out of it. You know what I'm saying? Because he was for to keep going about it. So that tells you that he still feels some type of way about it. But this is supposed to be a apology tour. You feel me?
Yeah, but it's too late for an apology to it. See what I'm saying? He doing everything all wrong, bro. All he
It
had to
ain't
do.
him. It ain't him, bro. It's the people that's telling him to do this. But I agree with you because I feel like that he should have been um not apologizing per se to everyone. He should just made an apology to Norfolk. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it, bro. He should immediately apologize to him. Hey, hey, support my bros. Hey, I got y'all on the next one. My bad. He don't owe apology to everybody in the world and apologize at Albright, boy. Y'all have to go in there and do all that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you don't even gotta
And just
apologize to
get a
Albert,
fair
bro.
one
You
with him.
don't apologize for something you meant to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. One thing about me, I ain't apologize for some shit that I meant to do, bro. I like all you had to do. If you worry about the public opinion, all you had to do was twist it and say that that nigga said some out of pocket shit. I can't even think of nothing that he like. I just think of the most out of pocket shit that a nigga could have said to you that'll make you swing on him. Whatever
Here
that
I go.
is, that's what you should have said. You see what I'm saying? You should have
Don't
said he
listen to the
said this,
crazy man, bro. Do not
bro.
listen to the crazy. You hear him, Pine? Don't listen to the crazy man, bro. Listen to this kind of crazy. Should have caught him in the bathroom. Not around everybody. You wait and you catch him elsewhere.
No, but the fact that he did it in front of everybody, it could have been good publicity. All he was missing was the key word. Nigga, all he had to do was say that nigga called me a whole bitch or something. Like, but that nigga said, but you wouldn't believe what that nigga said. Like,
If he was
you-
trying to fight him, I rock with that. He ain't trying to fight that boy.
I mean, shit. I
The
guess.
boy. I give shout out to the Albright. My man was singing the next day. Matter of fact, he sung that night. Then he sung the next day, and then he told him straight up, "Hey, just give me a fade. I'm cool. I don't care about what happened. Just fight me."
Yeah.
I was
I mean, I
with that.
guess, bro. I see. I mean, I'm just see because the Keisha. All right, put it like this: when Keisha was doing all that shit, I was seeing myself. Like I'm like I can help you, brother. I can guide you through this
That's
storm.
why
I done been there.
people,
Like
me
you
and
know.
you, are no good to nobody else, bro. We're not. We the people that need good people around us.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
You get what?
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Yes.
chances are we might have been with the shits with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, bro.
We need
Yes.
good people around. Say no, slick, not today, slick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Facts. Real talk. That's why my girl. Like I got. Like I don't even date girls that ever been in a physical altercation. Like I only date sweethearts. Like I gotta have that. I can't. I tried the ratchet shit. Man, that motherfucker, man, that shit, that man, I go to prison fucking with a ratchet girl, bro. I can't do it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, bro. Nah, man. My old lady, like I said, she was the angel, bro. I used to tell everybody, she the one saving your ass right now. I used to tell her,
See,
she saving
Pawn,
your
he
ass.
feel me. Pawn said people like
Yeah, yeah,
villains,
yeah.
not he, he
He
said
not a
people
halfway
like
crook,
villains, not
yo.
halfway crooks. Like he's like exactly, bro. You can't do some crazy shit and then apologize, bro. You don't do that, bro. You just
Bro,
don't.
Keyshawn not a halfway crook though, bro. I'm telling you, and he still could play in his favor. Just think, he about to go on this policy tour. If everybody shits on him, what you think finna happen? It's gonna come out, bro. He gonna be the bad guy. He gonna turn heel, and then everybody gonna get what they want anyways. Because the way I see it, from where I come from, I
Yeah,
see right through that bullshit. I see
but
him.
I'm
I
trying
you
to.
well, you
I'm
know how they say,
saying,
I see you. Yeah, I see you, sir. You know what
but
I'm
then
saying?
he,
Like you
but
never spin that on me.
but
You
then
know
he
what I
say,
mean?
but then he say he was on the shelf though.
Nah, he I don't they supposed to talk about that on here, but I think he don't know because he ain't heard nothing. You see what I'm
Man, that
saying?
nigga probably is on the shelf.
He not in the forefront because you gotta think it's not a regular thing. Okay, like I was trying to explain this to my homeboy. If he was staying at 135, right? And
Yeah.
he did that shit, then yeah, and they ain't called him, I'd be like, yeah, they might shelve him. But you gotta remember, he saying he not fighting at 135, he fighting at 140. So they gotta figure out what they gonna do with him at 140. It ain't like they just go be like, oh yeah, so we gonna make a makeup fight before you at one. It don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Hey,
and
hold
it's
on.
gonna be
I'm about
some.
to mute myself for a second. Just keep cooking. I'll be back.
That's what's up, and it's gonna
Uh,
be some flack from it though. He gonna have some sort of punishment, of course. You know what I mean? No doubt. You know, whatever. So at the end of the day, I don't think he's on the shelf. I think they just want to find what to do with him. Pond said, I hope his return fight. Now, Albright, why not? If he going to 140, Albright at go fought at 140, he can go to 140. Go get your revenge for your brother. I'm with it.
but what if he lose though?
Go do what Big Bro couldn't.
But what if he lose?
You can't go in a fight thinking like that, Casino. He supposed to win.
Man, that nigga fuck around and lose to Arbor. Huh.
Wild ass, right?
But I'm saying though, like how many
He
niggas
fought him
beat up?
already too
Hold on.
before, I believe.
I'm trying to say this shit before, but I got barking. I'm gonna say it in a second. Hold on.
All right. Didn't Keyshawn already fight Albright already? Hey, y'all go on and get it on. And if you ain't, fight again. I'm with it. It does us no service for that man to be on the shelf or just not fighting. He need to fight lined up ASAP. That's how you beat it. It ain't the apologies. It ain't none of that. It's when it comes to the fans, it's staying active and that's it. And win. Am I wrong? It's always a BS if a person lose. Oh, does he still got it? This, that, and the third. But if you win, it's all gone. Everything's all is forgiven, bro. So I just say get back in the ring, bro. I don't care who it is. Be honest with you. You know what I mean? The fans might even let you get away with a tomato can. You know what I'm saying? So like they just want to say his fans want to see him fight, and I think that if he get the fight and win in great fashion, it don't even have to be in devastating fashion. Just in great fashion, man, that boy good, bro. I think he cool. You know what I'm saying? 100%, 100%, no lie. That's how I
I was
feel.
gonna say I was my bad. I ain't mean to jump in like that.
No, you good. Go ahead.
I was gonna
I was
say
in the,
with that Albright shit, right? The reason I say don't fight Albright again is because the first time you fought him, you barely won, and then he done beat your big brother up. And how many little brothers you know then went and beat the nigga who beat their big brother up? Like he beat
hey,
your big brother up. Like that's psychologically damaging. That's why he went in the locker room on that bullshit because nigga, you just beat up my big brother, nigga. You just beat up my big brother, nigga. That's damn near like your daddy, nigga. Your big brother is like your daddy in the
right,
hood. You feel
right,
me?
right.
That's like a
Facts,
nigga
bro.
whooping your daddy ass. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
But that
right.
nigga don't want no
I
smoke with
understood.
Albright.
I understood the emotion. I did. I
And then
understood the
another thing
emotion.
too, you can't lose to an R&B singer, bro. You know what I'm saying? You need to
You
just
right.
leave that shit alone. Leave that alone, bro. Leave that alone. Y'all should have left him alone in the first place. It's kind of like Tevin Farmer. You can't lose to Tevin Farmer, and you can't lose to a
Oh my
nigga.
god.
You just don't fight a nigga
He
who
said
sing.
that nigga can't.
Bro, you don't fight no nigga who sing, bro. That's too risky. That's too risky.
I can't. He said that man was on that Carl Thomas, bro.
But that nigga come
Oh
out there,
man.
sing the national anthem, national anthem, whoop your ass, then goddamn get on Instagram singing some more.
And
Bro,
that's
you
a
can't
bad
fight him.
motherfucker.
You
That's a
you can't fight
bad
that nigga,
motherfucker
bro.
right there, bro. That's a bad fight, man. Shit. Go ahead and get him though. Boy, I don't care.
Man,
I'll be honest with you. I just want to see Keyshawn active, bro. I do. I don't think I'm be honest with you. I don't think top ranked Chelsea. I don't. You know, it'd be asinine to do so. It's too much meat on the bones to throw that away. I'm sorry. You still could get your money out of him. You see, he's still can sell Norfolk. He still could do that. You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't know about that though, bro.
I think so. I think so. It may not be a big turnout, like you know what I'm saying. He can gain their trust back. I don't think he loses everybody there. You know what I'm saying? I don't.
He lose a lot of niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like you got to think, bro. That's not that's not no little shit he did. That wasn't a small fuck up.
Yeah, it was
That was
huge.
a huh.
Yeah, it was huge.
Yeah, that was a huge fuck up. He don't even need to fight it. No, he don't need. They don't. That's another thing they can't do.
Mm,
You cannot even put it in Norfolk and risk people not coming, nigga, because that'll be real bad. That it's like you need to put that shit somewhere on neutral ground. His
mm,
next fight need to be somewhere far as hell from Virginia. Like it don't even need to be nowhere near Virginia.
mm-hmm.
And goddamn, he need to do a couple like that. Then get their trust back from a distance.
Right.
Then pull back up. You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta understand, but that nigga had Mike Vick out there. Mike Vick probably was like, God damn, we can't never get
Yeah.
right. Because Mike Vick couldn't get right. Nigga, he could he can't get right. You know what I'm saying? They just
Right,
cursed, bro.
Iverson had this controversy.
Yeah, bro. Them niggas just can't get right, bro. It was like,
God
God
damn.
damn, bro.
You ain't
Fuck.
lying, bro. You ain't lying, bro. Is that gonna be his new nickname? Can't get right. Oh my God, you ain't never. Oh, why y'all put that in? You and Pine dirty, bro. Y'all just put all that in line like that. Like that's just the norm. That's just the norm from out there. It's fucked up. Man, salute to VA. I refuse to believe in that, bro. Damn, but y'all make a good case.
Bro, them niggas always be almost at the top. Like Mike Vick was almost in GOAT conversation. Now he only in GOAT conversation in the black community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's like
yeah.
shit, bro.
I
Same
mean,
thing with him, bro. That nigga was almost through the door, nigga. It was his night. Nigga pop miss weight, go in the back, goddamn, jump a nigga with no lies. He didn't even make up a lie. He just did it, crashed out,
just
and
did
come
it,
back.
bro.
The nigga came back 2 months
Left
later,
the baby in the carriage and said, "Fuck it."
but that nigga was supposed to say
It
some
was the
shit.
ultimate crash out.
But he was supposed to say some shit and make it better. It might not have fixed it all the way, but it would have made it better. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
he didn't say nothing, and now he come back months later, nigga. Ain't nobody even think about your ass.
that's what
And
got me. When he went on Instagram, I said, "What is you on here apologizing for now?"
yeah, bro, he was nobody even niggas forgot about that shit,
Forgot
my nigga.
about it, right? For real,
Yeah,
for real, bro. People forgot about it. I sure did. I ain't gonna stunt. I
yeah,
forgot about it 100% until
yeah.
I saw him live. I said, "What? Kids
But see
don't
that's
be like me and all that stuff." I'm like, "Huh?"
but see that's how lit boxing is now. See, these niggas gotta realize that the sport is more lit than you now. Like, I mean, I'm talking about when I say you, I'm talking about the individual boxer.
Yeah, yeah, facts.
Even Tank gotta learn that shit, nigga. The sport more lit than Tank, nigga.
Well, I
Like,
rewatched that fight earlier today, boy. I was like, they gotta fight again, bro.
yeah, I ain't watched it. It
I
went.
watched that earlier. I
I'm gonna
watched
watch
it
that shit
today.
though. But you know what I'm saying? The sport is more lit than the fighters now. Like, nigga,
Yeah,
it's so
that's how it's
lit.
supposed to be, though.
No, I'm saying that's how it's supposed to be. But this is kind of like really kind of like the first time in my lifetime that I've seen it this way. You see what I'm saying?
Oh,
Like,
okay.
I know that y'all had you know you older than me, so you had different times
Eras.
where
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Because like shit, even when Floyd Mayweather was fighting, Floyd Mayweather was bigger than the sport.
Yeah, 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 yeah. And that's
So
where it kind of that's where everybody wanted to emulate. It was that shift. I'm gonna tell you, the shift really was right then and there. People blame Money Mayweather for the old thing, right? It
mhm,
wasn't. It wasn't. He didn't really create the old. People added that to that. The commentators and all of that stuff, right? And the
mhm.
fans start. I mean, boxers
It's
coming up
coming up.
after him was believing that if I have an old like Mayweather, that's how you get the money. You get what I'm saying? It was more than that. People tend to forget. Floyd came up in an era where you had to be an individual, right?
Mhm,
So in before him, everybody was being themselves. Nobody
mhm,
was being alike. You know what I mean?
mhm, mhm,
So then after Floyd created his persona, everybody else wants to emulate that persona. So then the game became lame because now there's no individuality amongst these fighters. Everybody want to conserve or old, and they not fighting enough motherfuckers or fighting their peers or any of that because they're trying to stay squeaky clean. They think that's where the money gonna be. In the midst of that, the commentators bigged up the O when Mayweather had it and all of that stuff. He retired with an O, X, Y, and Z. The promoters rode that train, selling that O. You get what I'm saying?
mhm,
So that's where the game got lame. It got real stale, bro. It got real stale because when you got PBC coming out and he got the whole welterweight division and he giving them advances and all this stuff. So these dudes coming out looking like superstars, like they already been here. You know what I'm saying? And they all got O's, so it looked like they getting that dough. You get what I'm saying? They getting
mhm,
that money already. And then the crowd under them came in the same way. You see what I'm saying?
mhm,
So that's
mhm.
why the game so getting lame. So now we starting to see some individuality where people trying to be they self. You know what I'm saying? They get this little money, start acting a little weird instead of we want to see what you're doing in the ring. And I think the fans are getting sick of boxers fighting more on Twitter than they do in the ring, bro. We get so many Maple Leaf fights. It used to be us on here, right?
Mhm.
Doing Maple Leaf fights and what if woo woo would beat woo woo? What if this guy fought this guy? Well, we don't gotta do that no more because if you go on Twitter, shit, every other fucking week, a fighter calling out another fighter, and you know that fight not gonna happen. And they
Mhm.
go at it for like 2, 3 days, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
X is like as the world turns on that bitch. You hear me?
Yeah.
What's the old boy Africa? What's his name? He going,
Richardson Hitchens.
yeah, he just called out like two people except the guy who confronted him.
Yeah,
Celebrity Tears
yeah.
walked up on him. You
Yeah,
didn't call him out. Now
he
they going
tweaking.
at it.
He tweaking with that shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like
But
X.
but 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 it's okay though, because it's like, see, for me, you ain't gotta get in the ring to get for me to take out the trash. Like,
Uh
I can see some shit you do outside the ring and I just throw you away.
huh.
Because boxing too lit for that shit. So every little thing these niggas do, these niggas don't even know. I mean, I don't know how everybody else is, but for me, every little thing these niggas do can get them canceled off my TV screen. Nigga, I'm not watching no Richardson Hitchens, nigga. You not
Well,
even.
that's what I'm. You seeing too much of them. That's my point. We
Yeah.
are seeing way too much of these guys, way too much of their life outside the ring. We couldn't wait. Mayweather about to fight somebody, y'all. When 24/7 hit,
Mm-hmm.
we could because that's when we got to see the behind the scenes. What he do? This is that and the third. You know what I'm saying? That's what made that show cool. Now with social media and all this stuff, and then they try to do these other 24/7s. Now every fighter got their own YouTube channel where they got cameramen following them everywhere. You see them more outside the ring than you do in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
And it's starting to play out. It's starting to play out with fans, bro. You know, I don't care what you doing today playing checkers with grandma. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Respectfully,
Mm-hmm.
I don't. But at the end of the day, let me see on your YouTube, you getting prepared for a fight. Like I watched Lamar Roach. I like that he getting prepared. He's standing in the ring. He hoping for that fight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm staying tuned. Hopefully we get some news out of that. But when I'm watching another fighter, he talking about, yeah, today we're going skiing. Nigga, I don't give a damn. Why you going skiing? You might break your leg. Man, this dude's stupid. Change channel. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care about none of that, bro. And I think fans are starting to feel that way, bro. To the point where people just want to see fights, to the point where people even gravitating towards Jake Paul, because at least if he say he finna fight, he does fight. And that's sad. If these fighters were fighting each other, right, and you had legit champions because they were fighting their peers, Jake Paul would not have a place to even survive in boxing. And that's what people don't want to face, bro. There was no way he should have been even being able to weasel his way in. But he was able to do it because boxing was on a drought. Boxing ain't been shit because all these guys is talking about, yeah, I just won beating this bum up and I went and bought me a Richard Millie. So the fuck what? We want to see fights. Then you take it to Turkey. Turkey gave us the motherfucking fights. Now he got the game in a chokehold.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here. So, you know, I think it's still moving in the right direction. It's yet to be seen. But I like the direction boxing is going now because, like you said, people got to start falling in love with the sport more so than with the individual, right? It's okay to have a favorite fighter, but I'm not a fan of the man. I am a fan of the skills he display. If that makes sense for y'all, you get what I'm saying?
You know
I
what
don't
it be though?
because what he eat don't make me shit. You know what I'm
You,
saying?
you know why? You know why it be like that?
What? Go ahead.
Um, Bro, I think I said it before. Bro, most of these niggas so lame. Like, if there's just one cool one, it's kind of hard not to goddamn fuck with that person more than the sport. And I ain't speaking for me. I'm just saying, like, I'm kind of trying to put myself in the shoes of somebody who is like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can understand because these dudes do be lame as hell, bro. Like, I just like boxing. You know what I'm saying? I done been in gyms. I understand the sport. But I
Right.
do see why people just gravitate to one person because shit, some of these folks' personality be so fucking weak, man. Like, it's like, bro, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, all right, so like football, right? Them niggas got on helmets and pads and shit like that. Like, it's whole teams. Is you feel me? And it's pride behind your team. Like, you know what I'm saying? You from Georgia, you are almost automatically as a Falcons fan. If you from
Mm-hmm.
St. Louis, you might like the Rams. Like, it's more like
Yeah,
just
they
pride,
traders.
but huh?
I said they traders.
Oh yeah, they did move. I'm tripping. But yeah, but you get what I'm trying to say. Like
Yeah.
it's more of like a more fanfare and shit. But like everybody's city don't got no goddamn champion.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's city ain't got no. I guess if we compare it to us, but everybody ain't got no team. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So when you looking at the sport, you trying to figure out a reason to like these different people and shit. And when the personalities be this weak, or when people cap as much as they cap, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
but I hate to be from Philly right now and be a Boots fan, bro. That nigga is so embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
Man, it was one fighter on I want to see in the fight, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with me, and that's Speedy Rashidi. That's it.
Yeah, but you
Out
might
of
want
that
to see
whole
that, but he
full
not
list,
doing
that
himself
was
no justice. Like that is not, bro. He finna get cooked for that opponent, my boy. Like you gonna enjoy the fight. I mean, I'm not gonna see the fight, but um, I'm not watching Boots fight. I haven't seen Boots fight since he fought Roman Villa.
yeah,
I haven't seen him fight since
and
that.
that's the fight everybody reference back to. Swear to God, that's the thing about fighting an opponent that you know is not on your caliber because it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because that opponent can make you look damn good, damn good. So then they expect that out of you in your next fight and the next fight after that. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they say pick your poison wisely because like you'll take a guy like Brian Norman who we just saw him with the tough fights. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So if he get another tough one, it's not like we finna be like, oh look, see, no, it ain't about that because he taking the tough fights and he gradually moving along. But when you start taking them trash cans too many times, bro, and you looking too good, you finally get to somebody. I mean, it's like the worst, bro. You can either go down as one of the most hardest fought fighters or a person who fought a shitload of tomato cans and everybody knew it until you got to that one dude, and then that was it. You get what I'm saying?
I
And
think
that
I
to me, that's
what I
worse. That's worse. You know?
I think this is what I'm trying to say. Like, all right, so boxing is a unique sport, right? Like, you know how they
Mm-hmm.
say you can't play boxing, right?
Facts.
So other sports got fans the way they got fans that are fans of the sport because everybody got them play basketball in the hood or like anywhere they at. Niggas play basketball everywhere. People be playing
Mm-hmm.
sandlot baseball and shit. You know what I'm saying? People be playing goddamn football and shit like that. People actually do that shit.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't goddamn do no boxing shit because the shit's so goddamn dangerous.
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard not to become a fan of a man in the sport when it's a one man sport anyway, and you
Yeah.
ain't
I mean,
never did it. You
I'm
never
talking
did
about,
it.
yeah, but
Uh,
I'm talking about just that person, right? When I mean just that person, exclude everybody else, the entire person, right? I'm a Bud fan.
uh-huh,
I support Bud, but because of his skills, though, not because what he does outside of it, not because of you get what I'm saying,
uh-huh.
not because he's a good father to his kids, not because that's what he should be doing. Not a fan of that. I'm a fan of what he does in the ring. And when you
Right.
take it beyond that, that's when it's like, okay. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Well,
trip,
yeah.
you know. So that's what I'm talking about. Roy Jones, I didn't care what he did outside the ring. I didn't care what Michael Jordan. When I grew up, man, you know Michael Jordan be drinking before the game and smoke cigars. I don't give a fuck, but I know what he do on that fucking court though.
Uh-huh.
That's what I'm talking about. That's the type of fan I am. I'm
Well,
not.
yeah, yeah. I'm the same way. Like, I'm the same way. I'm just speaking. I'm just kind of like trying to dissect, and I
Mm-hmm.
probably shouldn't do that. Like, I probably
Mm-hmm.
shouldn't try to dissect how other people thinking. But I do that shit naturally. I be trying to figure out like why do people think like this, and I be trying to, you know what I'm saying, come up with reasons. You know what I mean?
No, I mean that's called foresight. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? A person with foresight beats perception. That's what I was taught. You know what I mean? So
Uh-huh.
like, ain't nothing wrong with that. That should take you far, bro. Don't let that go. Because when you go by perception, trust me, it's a lot of shit that you thought you saw wasn't what you saw. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So at the end of the day, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? Um, yeah, like Pond said, Bud from that Kobe MJ club, right? The mentality. That's a skill, bro. Charisma is a skill, bro. Your hands is a skill, bro. I don't care what he eat. I bet you don't know what Michael Jordan's favorite food was. I bet you I don't either, motherfucker. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
nah, yeah, that's extreme.
You
Like,
know, I don't
yeah,
care. Did you know Michael Jordan gets up at 4 a.m. and go jogging? I don't give a fuck.
yeah,
I don't. You get what I'm saying? I don't. I mean, like, I can't take it that far. I just can't. All I can do is enjoy what they give us, and that's the enjoyment of seeing what God blessed them to be able to do on that court, on the baseball field, on the football field, soccer field, or the boxing ring. You get what
yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Like when I'm not a fan of tennis, but I ain't gonna lie, to watch Serena the way she was fucking doing what she was doing, I'm like, this bitch superwoman. Excuse my language, Serena, but this girl superwoman. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it made me watch it like, this is a bad mofo right here. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's all I could do, bro. How she put her makeup on, who she smashing, who she go with. I don't give a fuck. Did you see her crib walking? No, I did not.
So I guess I got your definition of like fan of a man like a little messed up because the way I look at it, like I feel like a lot of casual fans are just fans of a man, but in this way, it's like all them casual fans that like I literally know people that don't watch nothing but tank fights. Like that's
Right,
most niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
right.
Most people from where I'm from, if it ain't Tank, they don't watch boxing. I ain't gonna lie. So if Tank
Yeah.
lead a sport, all them niggas stop watching until somebody that may remind them of him come back. You see what I'm saying?
What did I just say though? Charisma is a skill.
Yeah.
And that's what the boy holds. He
Mm-hmm.
has he has the je ne sais quoi of a hood nigga.
Mm-hmm.
And we relate to it. We relate to it. The way he walk in, the way he look from the braids. You see him with chrome heart on. He with the trends. That's a job in itself. But he does it without breaking a sweat. You get what I'm saying?
It's
So
who he
like,
is. Yeah.
it's who he is, right? So and like Pon said, that makes it the it factor. So yes, we will gravitate towards that. You know what I'm saying? And we
Mm-hmm.
will support that. And he has the fights to support that. Like get in the ring, do his work, and knock him out. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
When two dudes fighting in the hood, motherfuckers watching to see somebody get knocked on their ass. You get what I'm saying? It's
Mm-hmm.
the same arithmetic. So and then it don't hurt. I forgot who that was. Uh um um Calvin, I forgot who he was fighting. Then you hear him in the corner. He just as hood. Boy, you know he real with the jail shit. Shank, put that shank to him. Put that shank to him when you go back out there.
He's like put it in him and twist it.
Twist that muff. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna relate to that? Us.
Yeah.
We knew what that meant. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, he had, but that shit is a people think that's just some easy shit to do, bro. Especially when you kind of like an introvert and you want to be about yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So no, I mean that's he has that it factor of Allen Iverson. When
Mm-hmm.
Allen Iverson hit the scene, everybody wanted to be Allen Iverson. The
Right.
braids, the way he dressed. Everybody in the NBA still today wear that one sleeve. Who started that? Allen Iverson.
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's just like shit, man. Every black fighter from 135 to 140. No, I'm saying every black fighter from 135 to 140 at the top level got a leg sleeve now with the
yeah,
tattoo. They
yeah,
all got the tattoos on their legs now. Like
yeah.
they all
You
do.
he has that.
Yeah.
They emulating. So
And
I
they got
can't
them
take it
and they
from him.
got that and they got them the Nipsey braids. Like
Yep.
all them niggas shit. I done seen Raymond Ford with them motherfuckers. Terrence Crawford got them
Yep.
bitches right now.
And that's
Got-
amazing because that this generation called Nipsey braids. Them was just plaits when I came up.
yeah, I call it but yeah. I feel like Nipsey that's like I feel like that's like the Nipsey braids. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I heard somebody else say that term.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it ain't just you. That's because he made him famous. You know what I'm saying? But that was the shit when after I got out the shower, my grandma would braid my hair real quick so it wouldn't get back all kinked up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, and look, right, Pond first, then was called the Pop Smoke braids. You know what I'm saying? Because he made him famous too. Them ain't shit but plaits. A quick fucking do your grandma
I
do
think
real
that's
quick.
what it is. That's I think I meant to say. I think I meant to say him. Or
Yeah.
did Nipsey
So
had the same shit?
Nipsey had the same shit, was just
Oh,
longer.
okay. All
Yeah.
right, yeah.
So it's just, I mean, it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, that's just how it is. So, you know, it's.
Shit, I done had them
People just got to
motherfuckers.
recognize the different dynamics of boxing and in sports period, just charisma wise and all that. And I respect all of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'll say this though, like Tank, he fight hard. Yes, he fought some tomato cans, and he gave some fights we want, and he walked into a tough fight. Guess what?
Shit,
People
net
want to
there,
see it
guy.
again.
He said that shit ain't got nothing to do with fucking Tank, bro. I hear you, bro, but I'm talking about in the
Who said
sport
it?
of boxing. Nah, nectar of guys. He said every white traditional in Australia got a leg sleeve. Ain't nothing to do with fucking Tank. Yeah,
No,
bro.
in boxing though, like you
Yeah,
could
I'm talking
take
about in
something,
boxing,
and
bro.
yeah, you could take something, and you may saw it somewhere else, right? Like me, I may seen bodybuilders who wear them funny ass tank tops, right?
Hmm.
And if I had that level of charisma and I start wearing it, and then all of a sudden you start seeing every YouTube wear it, I made it popular amongst my community. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Then somebody might say, "Oh, that's that slick tank top."
Yeah, I'm
You
not
feel me?
saying. I ain't saying. Yeah, he getting it wrong. He had like everybody in the world. I'm not saying everybody in the world got a leg tattoo because Tank got one. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about in boxing.
Yeah, in boxing.
When Tank was, you know what I'm saying, was goddamn really goddamn at the top, and everything that nigga did, everybody else did, bro. I swear to God, like everybody did that shit. Like shit, bro. Devin Haney used it, bro.
Man,
Listen, that nigga,
emulated him.
that yeah,
Emulated
bro.
him.
Come on, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't being
that's not even no Joan on him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't crack jokes on Devin. It was like the world saw it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. Like he'll go do the same shit,
yeah,
literally.
so it's
Yeah.
just like, I mean, but nonetheless, that's what you supposed to be. That's what you supposed to what's the word? Strive to be as a trendsetter anyways. You get what I'm saying? So,
Hmm.
I mean, and people do it different ways. Like you see Bud trying to be 3-time undisputed. I like the fact when he came back, he made trying to be undisputed a thing again. You get what I'm saying? Hence why we start getting all the other undisputed champs. You know what I mean? I dig that, bro. I dig that. You know what I mean? Like it's it's all different facets besides just hitting with your fist. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. And you got to respect it. They all play a part. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, no, ain't shit wrong with it. Ain't shit wrong with it at all. And I feel like to jump back to Keyshawn, he could be the villain, and I think he'll play a damn good fucking villain. You know what I'm saying? Because he won't be playing it. It's just who he is.
Yeah. But some of that shit he be doing is like,
Like I just think like, hey, and sometimes just embrace it, bro. I think that's the thing. The thing with Shakur, like he's he's trying to be politically correct and just saying instead of just saying fuck y'all. You know what I'm
nah,
saying?
he has said fuck y'all.
No, I'm talking about mean that shit. Not fuck y'all YouTubers, fuck this, fuck that, and then after that be like, man, that's just for the fuck. No, mean that shit.
Nah, but
And
he don't.
he'll gain his set of
He,
fans,
but the
just like
thing about it
Mayweather had
is,
his set of fans. You go like Mayweather took the villain role, and he had his set of fans, and he had another set of fans that hate him. But the one thing that man said was right: whether you hate me or you love me, you gonna watch me, and he ain't never lied about that.
but
The
he don't
numbers,
mean
the
it.
numbers speak for itself. You get what I'm
See,
saying?
Mayweather meant it though. See, people ain't slow though. They know when you mean it.
No,
You
no,
can't.
you.
You
That's
can't.
why I said. That's why you. I don't think you heard. I said mean it. Like mean
But
it.
you can't tell a nigga to mean it. They gotta just mean it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
can't.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Like if, bro, I know Shakur don't mean it because if he mean it, he would never be on Twitter, bro. Bro,
I think
niggas who
that's
don't.
their way now, bro. I can't even say. I used to say that shit, bro. I think that's just they.
It ain't though, bro. I'm telling you, that shit is like something that's not necessary, my nigga.
It ain't necessary, but I think that's just their way. Like all this shit is flooded by the nature of people who feel entitled in the way that when they type something, they think people supposed to give a fuck.
Man, listen, bro. Where I'm
You know what I'm
from,
saying? Because
bro,
everybody
niggas.
does it.
I don't even know niggas. I don't even know niggas in real life with a Twitter, bro. Other than like you, like I mean, people who got boxing platforms and shit, they got Twitters and shit. Like, but bro, I don't know nobody got no goddamn Twitter, bro.
Oh,
Not that I
I got
know of.
I got a Twitter, but
No, I know, but I said you a boxing platform, like
right, right.
You ain't had no Twitter just to be having a Twitter.
Nah, bro. That because I ain't come up with that. I didn't come up in.
Bro, I came up
You know
with
what I
it,
mean? That
bro, and
shit
I don't
came out
got
when I
no
was a
Twitter.
grown ass man.
But what I'm telling you is, bro, niggas don't be having Twitter, bro. I came up with Twitter, bro. I ain't got no goddamn Twitter, bro. I ain't got no. I don't even got the energy to type, bro.
Bro,
Like,
they caught on because these kids today, I don't know, bro.
man, I ain't never heard my daughter mention Twitter. Like,
They
I don't
telling
even
on
know who.
themselves, they telling on themselves on there and more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, wow.
I be like, bro, who the fuck is on Twitter? Like, I be.
It's weird to me, bro. It's cool though, but I will say this though. It like if you know how to use it, it's cool because like you can get reach with people, call people through it. If you mess with somebody, you don't want them to have your phone number. You know what I'm saying? Hit me. You can
Yeah,
call me through that. I use it for the tools. You know what I'm saying? That it should
yeah.
be used for. But I'm
Nah,
not
if you
finna
got a
take a picture
business,
of.
if you got a business, then you know what I'm saying. Or you got something that you can't even have no boxing platform and not have no Twitter the way them boxers on Twitter. You gotta have
Yeah,
Twitter.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I get it. I'm just saying, like me as a just a regular nigga. Like I mean,
Mm,
I mean, I guess I could. Matter of fact, I tried to make a Twitter. I was gonna start putting dogs on Twitter, and then I just was like, fuck that shit. Oh, I
you
don't know.
said
I couldn't do
fuck
it,
that shit.
huh?
I said, no, I'm laughing at you because you said fuck that shit. You
Yeah, I
should though,
deleted that
man.
shit the same
That's
day.
you. That's you hindering yourself from doing that though. You should do it though, fam.
Because bro, it's
Cause
literally
business.
I never met a nigga with a pit bull who got a Twitter ever.
But you'll be shocked though. You gotta start talking on that motherfucker. That fucking Twitter is worldwide, bro. Like
But I feel
that
like the
shit
type of
big.
people I feel like the type of people who would have a pit bull that's on Twitter is not my type of people. Like it's like y'all niggas ain't the ones. I'm like the important people with the pit bulls ain't got no goddamn Twitter, bro.
Let me tell you something.
I don't.
I'm telling you, it's kennels on there and everything.
It
I've
is.
asked just about
Yeah.
everybody I know. I've asked just about everybody I know, and nobody that I know got fucking Twitter.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's
Fuck
what I'm
that
saying.
bullshit.
Like my shit is just I don't know. I go on Instagram and it's just funny shit. That's why I be looking for the
I,
funny shit. You know what I'm saying?
I
But
don't
like
even have Instagram.
Twitter and boxing in my mind go hand in hand. Like the only time I even hear about Twitter is in boxing. That's I never hear about Twitter, but I don't know nobody use Twitter, bro. Real talk.
No, mostly it's like
No.
when you get to our age group, like under like my daughter and her
Hmm.
age group, they don't even give a damn about Instagram, bro. They all about fucking TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitter. They all about that shit. You know what I'm saying? For me, Instagram funny as fuck. I don't fuck with Facebook like that. You know, unless somebody hit me a messenger, cause that shit depressing. But I mean, that shit over there on Instagram be having me dying, bro. Legit funny shit though. You know what I'm saying? Not just somebody tripping and falling, like jokes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Behind me cracking up, but and boxing as well. Twitter is cool too though because you get to get insight. Cause sometimes, like for as news wise, like you say, for as boxing, they be talking a lot over there, bro. And sometimes they tell on themselves when they shouldn't said. Like, damn,
Hmm.
you should have kept
Hey,
your mouth closed. Now you done
I
put it
don't want to
out.
try and steer the conversation here, but I just noticed on
What?
your ticker at the top there, Slick.
Mm-hmm.
You don't think? Well, I know it's not you saying this, but what about this Alexander Usyk and Joseph Parker fight?
Yeah,
It
yeah,
says it's not
they
gaining any
forcing it.
traction.
They
That's
trying to
fucking
force it.
bullshit. If Parker doesn't get his shot,
Well, they ordered it. So if Usyk drop a belt, then it don't happen. That's the only way it don't
yeah.
happen.
But I suppose Parker just picks that belt up then,
They
or
gonna
has to
mess
fight
around. They
someone
gonna make
for it.
a yep. They gonna make the way they've been doing Parker. They gonna make them fight for it. They ain't gonna just give it to him.
Yeah, I mean, fuck, he's not that big a threat. Why wouldn't Usyk fight him? I mean, maybe it's because the money won't be there, but I mean, Turkey going to throw money at it anyway.
Man,
Fuck
I
me,
don't think it's that. I think
that's bullshit what they're doing to
some
Parker. I tell you.
one thing I learned about boxing, the one sometimes that you think ain't that good, ain't gotta be that good to fight that person. They just might have a number. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Think
yeah.
about all the okay, look at it like this. Think about all the opponents. And I ain't saying that Parker gonna beat Usyk, but look at it in this manner. Out of all the opponents Usyk has fought, and if you put Joseph Parker in the mix, who would be the most agile? Who would be the one to be able to move around the ring with Usyk?
Yeah, that'd be Parker.
Exactly. So that
Yeah.
fight might end up being a tougher fight than all the people he beat twice because they were all
Yeah.
big and flat footed. So
Yeah, I
sometimes
suppose.
you
But I
got to
mean,
look at it
fuck.
like that.
But I mean, Jesus Christ, the man deserves his shot for Christ's sake. He
Yeah,
was
that's a
supposed to. He
fact.
was supposed to fight him before that last fucking Dubois fight.
Yeah. Captain Double O said, what fight is Friday? Let the chat know. But yeah, no doubt. That fight should have been happening. But Turkey did say he wanted to give Parker a fight. But he said Parker said nope. He was waiting to see who was gonna win the Usyk and Dubois fight. So yeah, I think I think it's gonna go through. I don't see Usyk running from it. I think Usyk gonna try to play some games like I don't want to fight till the beginning of next year or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or
See
the
what the
end of
thing
this
with
year.
Usyk. My bad. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I would say the thing with Usyk is like, if you don't fight Joseph Parker, who the fuck you gonna fight, bro? Like you already
Yeah,
took out the
exactly. Fucking exactly.
you took
That's
out the
it.
three kings, bro. Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on. He
Yeah.
took out shit. He took out Anthony Joshua
Twice.
twice. He took out Tyson Fury twice, and he took out Dubois twice. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't want to call Dubois a three king,
No,
but I'm
but he went on a tyrant.
yeah. He Dubois was like one of them ones,
Yeah.
and shit. I'm trying to think. Is it really no? I mean, nigga, we don't want to see you fight Deontay Wilder. Like,
No,
yeah, we
definitely
don't
not.
want to see that
Oh, I'm
shit.
glad you brought that up. Y'all keep talking. I gotta get something. Keep talking.
And I'm trying to think who else is a heavyweight, bro. It's really he running out of options, bro. He might. I mean, there's a lot of people, but they not on. They not even. They don't deserve it, bro. Like Big Baby Miller don't. Big Baby Miller versus Usyk is not better than Joseph Parker versus Usyk. Like or Andy Ruiz versus Usyk is not better than Joseph Parker versus Usyk. I think
Right.
Usyk versus Joseph
No,
Parker is the best fight
Yeah,
you can make.
that's a good fight.
Yeah, that's the best one you can
that's
make right
right.
now.
Mm-hmm.
And AJ and Tyson Fury need to fight. And if AJ
Facts.
don't if he can't fight him, AJ need to fight Deontay Wilder to just get it over with. Send that
Facts.
send him home with a big check and some brain damage. You know what I'm saying?
My man said
I'll
big check
just
and
point
some
something
brain
out. Hey,
damage.
Slick,
Yeah.
just point something out. When you put your big screen on your, you blocked yourself out, but you got yourself on another little screen over here,
Yeah.
and we can still see that. So yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
snap
But
for real? Oh, fuck
the
no, I
second
felt stupid
screen
as shit.
wasn't blanked out. Yeah,
All right, right on. But yeah, let me
just
go
sort
do
of let you
this.
know.
Because I said I was gonna do this and I need to go here. Let me shift this. I have to give there we go. I gotta give a big shout out to Ryan Frazier, man, over there on this channel, man. I didn't even know. I know I entered the giveaway, but I forgot. And your boy ended up winning, bro.
Oh, that
And
was up.
Casino brung up the name, man. I won a signed glove by Deontay Wilder.
Oh,
So I
nice.
just wanted to show it, man. So everybody legit. Ryan Frazier is legit with his giveaways. Signed gloves, like
Who is Ryan Frazier?
a guy I mess with. He got a podcast.
What's the name of his
Just say
podcast?
Ryan Frazier. It's, oh my god. I want to miss the top boxing is talk boxing in. He from Canada in talking boxing in something they do in Canada, I believe.
Oh, okay, I ain't never heard of
No
him.
hate. Sorry,
I'm a,
Ryan Frazier. I messed your shit up, bro. But all you can do is type Ryan Frazier.
okay,
Oh
I'll
yeah,
check him out.
I think I've seen him on
The
the Boxing
boxing
Voice. I
voice.
think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
boxing up north. Salute the top
yeah. That's it.
talking boxing up north, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a great background. I ain't gonna get into all of that, but he's from a boxing pedigree himself. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm.
salute to him for this, man. Like say, if you see it's authentic. He hit me and them like, you won, right? I'm like, what? From Pristine Auctions. It got the stamp on there.
You gonna leave it
Everything,
in
bro.
there? You gonna leave it in?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because it got that Beckett sticker in here. It's hard to show, but if I can show it like that. You always, when you get something authenticate, you never want that to come off. That silver sticker,
Oh yeah.
that
Yeah,
QR
yeah.
code, you can scan it, and then if I ever, which I probably never will, but if you ever sell it, they can scan it and see that it was authenticated by Deontay
Hmm.
Wilder and
Yeah.
Beckett. You know what
Man,
I'm
that
saying?
was up, man. Shit,
So
congratulations.
salute to him, bro. Hey, and I don't win shit, but dude, this was a hell of a win for me, man. I ain't gonna lie, bro. So
That
salutes
was
to
up.
him,
Hey,
bro.
Casino,
What's up?
those videos you did with Brian Norman and his old man at his little coming home party there the other day. They were cool, mate.
Man, I appreciate it, man.
I
I was
watched
Yeah,
trying
them
my
that shit was
best.
dope.
Huh?
and commented on that they were fucking good, really
Man,
good.
I appreciate it, man. I was, trying my best to capture the moment, man. Man, I had some good time with them, dude, man. Man, I rock with them dudes, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, they seem like they real down to earth guys, bro. That's what I like. You know what I'm
Yeah, they some
saying?
real
Mm.
dudes, bro. Yeah, they some real dudes.
You know what I
That's
mean?
why I
Ain't
wrote in the
faking the
chat
funk.
earlier. Like, I'm not a big fan of Tank or anybody that's a shit talker, to be honest. But I like Bud and I like Norman Jr. because they're down to earth, well spoken, and not loudmouth trash talking. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
how
Mm-hmm.
I
I
like my
got
fighters
Brian
like
Norman.
that.
Brian Norman, shit, that's my new favorite fighter. He got, but you know what I'm saying. He got to be, you know what I'm saying, because he from, bro. That man from, bro. That back to school job, bro. That was at my barbershop, my boy. Like
Yeah,
that
right.
was. I get my haircut in that building right there. You know what I'm saying? Like that man is really from my community for real.
He the
Like
people's
that,
champ.
huh?
He the people's champ for y'all.
Yeah, bro.
It is
Oh,
Like
what it
AC,
is.
my bad. AC, my bad. AC, salute,
No,
salute.
it's all good. I I've been.
G'day, AC.
What's going on? What's going on, DJ? You feel what I'm
It's,
saying?
Oh,
I'm
But
this
Mark.
Mark. This one, Mark. This is Mark.
oh, that's my bad.
I'm still from Australia, but I'm Nectar of the Gods in the chat if you see me in there. But yeah,
Yeah, for
and then they
sure.
got that. Let me tell you, my bad.
But basically, I just wanted to say, man. I think Slick will tell y'all, man. At the end of the day, I've been trying people on the Brian Norman, like, yo, listen, stop sleeping because I was trying to tell folks like, look, let's just say a little 2 months or 3 months before now, this same time last year, he was basically in boots as same in the same camp as Floyd Schofield, a relative unknown. You got some tangibles, but we don't really know because you had some shaky performances. Whatever that boy done did to turn himself around and find that championship quality, that confidence, all of that kind of stuff, man. At the end of the day, you gotta. If you're not a fan of his, you're just a straight up hater
Right.
because he's so fan friendly. He's exactly what everybody in theory say they want to see from a young fighter, especially a young champ.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yep,
Yep.
exactly right.
Hey, yo,
Yep.
that's Ryan Fraser right there. That's who I won the glove from right here.
Yeah,
Ryan
I
Fraser,
actually
Boxing
Absolutely.
Talk Up North. Yeah.
I seen his feed come up a couple of times on my feed, but I thought he was like a dude from like upstate New York or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
No, he from Canada.
So, oh,
Cool
all
dude,
right.
man.
No, I think I did sub to his channel, but being that I haven't caught a show yet, you know how the algorithm go. You got to kind of like catch a live or something before
Yeah.
before it starts really pinging up in your notifications and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Pon said.
Yeah.
He said. Uh.
If you're not a fan, you a hater.
I
But
mean.
with a question mark.
I
It's a
see. I'm. A,
question.
I'm. A, I'm a kind of. I want to say what I feel like you mean, right? Like, tell me if I'm right or wrong. When you say if you're not a fan, you're a hater. It's like, bro, really, what more could you ask for? Like, if you like boxers and if you like punchers, he's both in one. Like, he's a boxer puncher. He knows how to talk. He knows how to handle the media. He got them. If you like the father son dynamic, he got that too.
And
You
they got
feel
it
me?
under control. Yeah. So
And
that
he's fighting often. He's fighting often, and it's
He
like,
said thanks for the sub.
what is there not to
Right on.
like? Is that kind of what you're saying?
oh for sure. But
Yeah.
that's pretty much exactly what I'm saying because it's like as a boxing fan, he fighters like him, Terrence Crawford, a handful of other people all fit in that category to say, yo, these are what we should be looking at as far as saying, yeah, this is the future of boxing. When you
Mm-hmm.
look
Right.
at things like Joseph Brown, he's a young fighter coming up. You don't see him talking crazy about nobody. Gives everybody his respect. You feel me? You look at Abdullah Mason, the same thing. So it's like you know you
You
could
know
try
what it
to
is though,
win that
Usher?
crowd.
I
You
mean,
could
not Usher.
AC.
AC, my bad.
yeah you could try to win that crowd of just wanting to be that shit talker that the cameras always love, but one of my homies got a saying, how you gonna play the villain role and you ain't got no weapons?
Mm.
Mhm. Well, I was gonna say, with the Brian Norman Jr. thing, I agree with you saying. Like, it's really not much to not like, but the people who I see that don't really have good things to say about him are either from Philly or they're Boots fans. You know what I'm saying? And it's so painful to be a Boots fan right now that you have no choice but to just hate. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta hate because because
He
their favorite fighter is so goddamn
he exposed your favorite fighter without sending an offer.
right.
How the B side expose the A side like that?
And they really hurt about that shit, bro, because they really thought they had that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought they had that nigga a while ago. You know
So
what
did
I'm saying?
I. So did I,
Yeah.
bro.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
Butch he looks good, but he's just not fought anybody to prove that he's good.
he
Yeah.
won't
Yeah.
do it. He won't, bro. He won't even do the easy shit. He, t- bro, he turned down To and Devin, bro. What the fuck are you doing,
But did you see the list of names he's come up with that he wants to fight at
bro? That's
I
a
Yeah,
never
that
heard
shit
of.
is
nail, bro.
retarded,
That's a
bro.
Fuck,
nail,
I never heard of none of them.
Right. And
bro.
Fucking
someone
hell.
asked, I think
Bro,
it was
that's a
Pond
nail
that
in a
I think it
coffin.
was Pond that said that so tune-ups is a bad thing now. And I've been meaning to get to that when he said that. It's not that it's a bad thing when it comes to Boots, it's that he been jerking everybody chain for so long. Oh, I'm going to 154 fight Virgil. Then he stays where he's at. Then now I'm going back. You know what I'm saying? So
And his
now
whole
it's like,
career, his whole career is tune-ups.
yeah, so
That
now it's like, dude, what are you gonna do,
Fuck,
bro?
that's exactly what I was going to say, Casino. He's had 34 fucking tune-ups so far. How many
It's
more does he need?
as my grandma used to say, shit or get off the pot. You know
he
what I'm
like
saying?
that.
Yeah.
He like that car. He like that car that's always in the shop. You know
Yep.
what I'm talking about?
Uh-huh.
That
That's
motherfucker
it.
look good in the shop. Like
Yeah.
that bitch. Yeah, I always need something. Like what you need this time, man? I need some goddamn airbags on the left side. But what about
Mm-hmm.
this time, man? Shit, I had to get the spark plugs.
And the
Shit,
cable, I gotta lose cable so the shit keep rattling. So I'm just
yeah,
trying to get the
it's a
I had
short.
to put new spark, I had to put new hydraulic suspension in it. Like, bruh, listen, man,
Like
that shit is a money pit.
when you gonna
Drive
race this motherfucker? Like when is you gonna race this motherfucker, bro? You know what I'm saying?
it.
Nigga talking about he got the fastest car. I got the fastest car, bro. Ain't none of y'all, man. Your car always in the shop. It
Right.
always need a tune up.
It's a timing chain. His timing chain.
Timing chain. I got it goddamn. And then it been in the shop so long, like, see, now I gotta get a practice race. I gotta get a practice race. Make sure
Right.
that
I gotta
then in
make
the
sure shit
practice race,
right.
he go do the practice race. Now he back in the shop. Like, goddamn, what's wrong now? Man, see, when I was racing, the doctor told me that when I was racing, the doctor told me that I wasn't performing at my full potential. And so I got to
30%,
goddamn
30%.
yeah, I'm at 30%. So I gotta go get the computer. I gotta go get the computer and the computer on back order because you know about the COVID-19 and goddamn woo woo. Yeah.
Ryan Frazier said Boots want to fight Crawford, but won't do Crawford things. Crawford moved from 147 to 154 and fought a champ his first fight. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Exactly.
Casino been screaming that for the longest. Why
And
the fuck
that's
you ain't trying to
and
go
that's the
fight a
fucking
champion?
that's the difference. That's the
Yep.
difference right there.
And here's me, me and the homie always say this. People was dubbing Boots Ennis as the second coming of Roy Jones.
That's the craziest shit.
Yeah, that was the craziest shit. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, if if that's what people gonna put on him, and they was trying to re-bring that up, after he beats after he beat who was that, Stanionis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically they was trying to rehash those talking points. Then looking at what he's doing now, so you have to ask the question, what would Roy do? And
Mm-hmm.
Jerome Boots Ennis, if you get any whiff of this, I'm gonna ask you, are your movements right now Roy Jones type of movements? if they gonna say you the second coming of Roy Jones, are your movements right now?
I
bro.
hate that.
Listen, bro.
I
His
hate
his
that.
listen.
No, he's
His
not.
movement,
You feel what I'm
bro.
saying?
Listen,
I
his
hate
bro.
that.
You
Listen,
get
bro.
real ugly if
I'm
you
gonna tell
ask
you
that
some.
question.
I'm gonna tell you some real shit, bro. His movement's not even Brian Norman esque.
Man,
Real, bro.
bro.
His
He
moves ain't
said,
even like Brian
hey,
Norman.
Pine said Norman took two. Right. Hold on real quick. He said Norman took two nuts before Devin. Boots taking one before Virgil. What's the problem? Norman didn't take two nuts before Devin. The
Bro,
Devin fight
I wouldn't
came
even.
after those
I
fights.
read that shit.
That wasn't on the way.
I
Pine.
read that,
It
but I
wasn't
wasn't
in the
finna
plans.
goddamn.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
No, so Norman didn't take a tune up before Devin, bro. He
No,
was literally
bro.
going right. Okay, they called. Let's go. You know what I'm saying?
You ever seen
Yeah.
y'all ever watch anybody up here ever watch Hey Arnold?
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
Remember Stoop Kid?
Yep.
yeah.
That's Boots, bro. Stoop Kid afraid to leave his stoop. That nigga, his
Really,
neck.
right.
Hey, watch this. Hey, watch his next fight.
Oh
His
shit!
next fight finna be goddamn in Philly. I
Oh,
guarantee it.
dude,
Like
stupid.
his next fight gonna be in Philly again.
Hey, let me get. I just want
Yeah,
to
I don't
address.
care where his fight is, but it's who he fights. That's who I want to fucking. I want to see him
And
Right.
fight
check this
someone
out.
good.
Hey,
And
hold
Right.
look, he
on.
finna fight. He
That's
finna
where
fight.
I'm at.
Hold on, let me say this one more thing. He gonna fight in Philly, and guess who ain't gonna be there this time?
Who?
Gillian Wallow.
Yeah, that's
Them
crazy,
niggas ain't
right?
said nothing about that nigga no more. They ain't
For
said
real.
nothing else about that nigga.
But here's the funny part. When you asked when you took two tune-up fights, you feel what I'm saying? Remember, both of those fights were supposed to be against Boots. I guess you
Mm,
forgot that. So
mm.
when Eddie kept on throwing, the squirrel up in the piece, Brian Norman said, "All right, I'm gonna go knock this dude out, and then I'm gonna go over to Japan and get me a whole island, a dense island, one of the most thickest populations of people in the world. I think probably the second largest city in the world, populated city. So
And you
when
know
you
what's
look
so
at it
crazy?
like that,
Mm-hmm.
bro, listen, I'd have done the same thing.
You know what's so crazy? When we was at the back to school drive, guess who was out
Hell
there?
yeah.
Guess who was out there?
Who?
Some Asians. I'm like, nigga, I
Who?
ain't never seen Asians in motherfucking Latonia, Georgia, nigga. Nigga got Asians at
Coming
the
out,
barbershop. You know what I'm saying?
He got fans.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm
yeah,
saying. Like he
That's
had
all he is.
Asians. You know what I'm saying? Because he did that though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. And that's
yeah,
not
bro.
easy, bro. He went to a whole nother country, bro. Like that's not easy.
But this how you know
If
he
he
the
went,
one.
That
he went, he
he
took
was
that
he
fight
was
because he was going to get paid more than
yeah.
than Boots was fucking offering him or
yeah,
Hearn.
Not only that, the dude challenged him on TV, bro. Like
Yeah.
people
yeah.
forget that dude
Formally,
came over here formerly with
Yeah,
the old
with that
school
fucking
with the
scroll
little
scroll.
with the
and
little
read off.
official Japanese jump off.
Yeah,
Oh
and read it.
shit,
And he
Yeah.
kid!
said, "All right, bet we can do that." Like that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
what?
And
I
he
was
did it.
like,
And he did it,
And he
bro.
did it. You know what
How
I
many
mean? So
times do
But
he,
they
that happen,
also,
bro?
they
Matter
also,
of fact,
they
I
also
know a
come up with
nigga.
a decent amount of money.
I know a
yeah,
nigga. I know a nigga.
yeah.
Somebody.
his guy so
I
paid
know
for that.
one person. Listen, I know somebody that he finna fight. The dude he finna fight, goddamn, somebody hopped in the ring on him, and that nigga ran out the ring.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
that did happen.
I know what it is.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So it's night and day, bro. The real is here. The real is
I had
here,
a shirt.
and they
Hey, I
from
had
Yeah.
a
and he
shirt
from.
made of that.
Hey,
I had a shirt
hey, let
made
me
of that.
ask y'all
I
this
of that
question.
of
Let me
that
ask y'all
whole
this
thing.
question since we on this Brian Norman topic. Uh, let me ask y'all this question. Looking at everything that's going on at Top Rank, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You looking at Keyshawn coming out making that apology, which was a smart thing to do and kind of a mature thing to do, the way he put it down and stuff like that. He kind of sealed the deal for me when he mentioned the kids, like, please don't do none of this dumb shit you
Oh, you
seen
talking
me
about
do.
the Instagram one? Yeah.
Yeah, that apology. Basically, when you look at everything,
Mm-hmm.
you could look at Abdullah Mason, you could look at Keyshawn, and you can look at Xander, you can look at Brian Norman Jr. For me, I think the biggest, the person I think ESPN is going to invest in is beating on the Storm if he beat Devin Haney.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Of course.
100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
100%, bro.
He just gotta handle business,
They'll
bro.
be a fool
Like
not
that
to.
budget they was about to, like I'm saying, that budget they was willing to give Keyshawn for DB3 and letting him, choose what he want to do, but they'll kind of really just play the advisory role. I
Mm-hmm.
think they're gonna slide that over to Brian Norman because he's the sure bet.
Bro,
Yeah,
you know another thing too that I want to point out too? Bro, that man just got rich and he gave back already.
yeah.
Like,
That's what I like.
I'm talking about the man,
Yeah,
24 years old, just
That show
got
where his head
rich.
was.
He just
yeah,
got rich, my boy. Like, just got rich and already gave back. That's some real ass
Okay.
that's
shit.
right. But that's just the type of person he is, isn't it? You know what I mean? You can tell by the
Yeah.
way he
Yeah,
talks, no trash talking. He's a straight down the line, fucking nice bloke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yeah.
I
Right.
hear all the talk about Fernando Vargas,
He
but what
nice.
I'm saying is right now, Brian Norman is a champion. I don't know
Right.
if Fernando Vargas is a champion yet,
No, he
but
not. He not. But he look
he's
good.
a
He
champion
play. He has a.
that's showing all the qualities of what Top Rank been trying to invest in. But Bud could have been that person, but he couldn't sell himself. He was a bad marketing investment.
Yeah, he
But
wouldn't
when it
talk.
come down to the fights, bro, you got something special there. You
Yeah,
Oh
you
yeah.
you feel
yeah,
what I'm saying? Shakur, he was kind of there, but he rushed the game because for some reason he thought he was already Terrence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, and Andre Ward. You
yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Big baby Anderson, Jared Anderson, they advised him against the Bacoli fight.
And he took it.
He took the Bacoli fight.
That's 2.5
Keyshawn
million on the
already
table.
Keyshawn already had two crash outs, if you want to kind of consider it that way. He had the weed incident, which took away a fight from him, got him a
Yeah,
no contest and stuff like that, got him on that short little suspension,
yeah,
missed weight, and then got into this altercation. So it's like,
yeah.
I got to put you back on the leash
I
because
think.
you
I
can't
think.
handle it.
I think they start back investing in Keyshawn. He on his press tour for a reason. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah, I
just that
think
he at 140. They don't know what to do with him just yet. You know what I'm saying?
that's why
At
he should go to
140.
47.
Yeah. They
He
don't know what to
built
do
for
with him at 140.
47. Don't stop squeezing yourself down to 40 because in 2 years you ain't gonna make 40.
Facts. If
Just go straight to
if
47, do
that
a Jahad Tucker, go up there, establish yourself, and get ready.
all right,
I
Ryan
see
Fraser, it
Porn put a
seems like
comment.
would you finna say? Mark?
Now, Porn put a comment saying that Norman Judah better win his next fight, and I'm thinking, makes him, but fucking Boots want to make sure he doesn't get eaten alive by that fucking cherry pick he's going for at fucking 54.
I swear, bro. Ryan Fraser said seems like Top Rank brings you to the champ level and then builds up the next one. Think about the amount of pay-per-view Top Rank has given us as of late. Only Haney versus Loma is what I remember. Yeah, that's a fact. But that was still, man. Look, Top Rank is the D League. You know, they'll build a champion, but they make it clear, like what you see in Keyshawn going through. Over there on their program, one boxer is not bigger than the tank. It ain't. Top Rank is it. You're not bigger than this. So once you feel like you outgrown your britches, you can go.
But I
But
really don't even know why people
it's
be signing over there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, if I was
because
coming out of the amateurs, oh, go ahead.
because they had the national exposure.
Yeah, but
They're the only promoter that's gonna put on cards of hot prospects. You get what I'm saying? Think about it. All they
now
cards
that
all year is Abdullah. It's the same ones over and over per se, mixed up. You get what I mean?
but
And that gives you your
I feel
exposure.
like I mean, just in my opinion, I would, if I was coming out of the Olympics, I would rather sign to the zone or um
It ain't that simple.
I mean not the zone, matchroom
You
or
sign a matchroom ain't gonna get you that. They don't have that exposure over there. If you're American, they don't have the American exposure. They tried that. Remember, they gave Eddie all that money. He opened an office in Vegas and shit. And they
Yeah,
just couldn't get the shit off.
that's when he signed Devin
Devin is
Haney,
Devin.
Dimitri
Yeah, he thought
Andrade.
Devin was gonna be. Yep.
hey,
And he
you know
couldn't
what's
get it
so
off.
crazy, bro? I don't know if it was on this show. I don't think it was. I think it was on Coach Malachi's show. Bro, I said that shit, bro. See, I was like, bro, see, You can tell Eddie Hearn don't got no American advisor, bro. That nigga came over here and signed all the wrong niggas, bro. I swear to God, I said that shit. Like I
He
was like, these foreigners, like people from other countries, really don't know who to pick when they come over here. Like,
No, because it's not about building an American fighter. You're the zone and Matchroom, all of that is owned by Sky Sports or Sky Sports Group. You feel
right.
what I'm saying?
and Turkey
Their
did the
whole
same thing
thing,
though. Like
yeah,
Turkey, bro. Turkey,
their whole thing is to build their fighters. So you're going to be an American fighter that they're going to build you up just to feed you to one of their top prospects or top dogs,
Not
and then
not
have
the
a good solid American name on that guy's resume. If you look at what Eddie Hearn has done, that's exactly what he's done to all of those fighters. The
that's what
only
it, that's
person
why
he
they
couldn't
that's
do
what
it
the
to
thing said
was
Eddie get you
Canelo.
beat.
The
but
only
the same
people he
thing. See, that's what I'm saying. He needed like, all right. So Turkey, he couldn't get who he really wanted at first. So he got them scraped up all the scraps and got them had to start talking about Tom and Jerry. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's only certain people that you can even get from here.
It's that
And he
it,
got
what is
one
it?
now. He got Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as
But
Brian Norman Jr. handle his business, he got it. He got it. He got his right hand man right for the future. Because Terrence Crawford, this probably his last fight, and
when you
goddamn, he gonna need a new American right hand man. And Brian Norman Jr. He fit the style. He can talk.
he can fit the
Shit.
style, fit the talk, but he still gotta be moved accordingly. Like for instance, that's the one thing that Top Rank is unmatched for. Like they move fighters accordingly, bro. If you play their program right, you will become a champion. It's through history, bro.
you will
You
become
gonna be a champion, bro.
when you look at it, top this is what Top Rank has done because they're the longest boxing promoting company in the world right now. When you talk about boxing promoting companies, nobody has a I don't even think Frank Warren's jump off goes back as far as
Right.
Bob Arum and stuff like that because when he was on he did the interview I think well oh boy he went back and said yeah we go all the way back to the 60s. So
Yeah.
at the end of the day, when you look at what Bob and them are able to bring, you look at multi-division champions, unified champions, undisputed champions,
All your legends.
lineal champions. So you get the best of everything if you stay on the top ranked diet. You will
Facts,
get
bro.
that. Look at what it did for Shakur Stevenson early on in his career. Look at what it did for Loma early on in his career. Look at what it did for Terrence Crawford early on in his career.
Look what it did for Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor, Andre Ward. You feel what I'm saying?
I
That's
ain't
what I'm
gonna
saying.
lie.
Majority of your legends come from
Top
Top
rank.
Rank, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. A lot of uh, I think Golden Boy, they up there with the matchmaking too though. They pretty high up there.
But they
Okay.
they they they
After you
cool, but
finish
most of their
talking,
stuff in
I'm a
house. Like,
I'm
go ahead.
basically I wanted to answer this dude Porn's question because he's saying I'm talking I'm just saying anything. When I say look at what Eddie's done, see you're listening to my words and not actually remembering Eddie Hearn's actions. You can hear what a person says, but then you also have the reference of what did they actually do. When you look at Demetrius Andrade, you feel what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? When Eddie Hearn picked up Demetrius Andrade, he had no idea how to promote such a talent. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Mm-hmm.
Demetrius Andrade could have he had the Charlo fight on the line that didn't go through for whatever reason. It was the money and a whole bunch of other stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at how Eddie just didn't know what to do with him and just allowed Demetrius Andrade to unstay focused in his career and chase Canelo, and Canelo was like, I don't have to give you a fight.
Yeah.
Who the hell are you? You feel what I'm saying? So when you look at what's going on with Boots, right?
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, nobody that's a serious boxing fan, when we heard that Boots was gonna sign with Eddie, we automatically went to, yo, you think this Conor Ben fight is finally gonna happen? Looking at the dynamic of how long Conor Ben was trying to get a Boots fight before he popped dirty and even after he popped dirty. Long story short of what I'm saying is okay, Conor Ben just came off a great performance against Eubanks. Even though he lost, it was a great performance. It could still be candidate for fight of the year. Jerron Boots Ennis comes off of uh the his the Stanionis fight. People saying he looked whatever, super big, super this and that. They both got momentum. Why didn't you make the Conor Ben versus Jerron Boots Ennis fight if you're trying to build Jerron Boots Ennis as the prospect you're saying he is? Conor Ben is food for Boots. I still believe that. So at the end of the day, when you look at that, now fast forward. Now fast forward. Look at the people that after Boots signed. Look at who he's interested in fighting. He said he needs 2 tune-ups. He said he needs 2 tune-ups.
That shit is crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I don't know when
Bro,
the next time I'm gonna see that
bro,
man fight.
bro, listen. The way they moving that man, if Eddie Hearn got somebody that he really interested in, let it had been Boots being in the same weight class as and I know Hamza's not signed to him, but as a Hamza Shiraz. They would have fed Boots to Hamza in a heartbeat, bro. Built that man up and built up Hamza and then said, yeah, we're going to let these 2 dudes get it in. And we're going to fight in Wembley or one of these big ass stadiums. And that's what's going to happen. Either they do that or they sit you down like they did Ortiz when he was AJ's mandatory.
Mm-hmm. It's just different over there, Pine. Like, you gotta remember this too. Like, they look at boxing like over there, like shit. What it's like they number 2 sport. So you gotta fight over there, bro. And Eddie in the business of making money, bro. Look what happened to what was the 2 kids that he had? Oh, that one kid that came in a little bit overweight, and he was like, "Yeah, I put you in a decent fight. You was supposed to beat that dude. Now y'all trying to say I got him beat, but hell,
Nah,
he wasn't. What was his name?
I think
I can't think of his name, but Eddie, if you ain't performing, yeah, I'm right. He'll feed your ass to somebody else who he think can perform.
man, I think Stoop kid afraid to leave his stoop.
Yeah, I mean, shit. That's another thing too. I mean, hell, you got Hackett. Thank you, Jalil Hackett. Right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he told the truth. That's the thing, and people not. And I'm gonna say this for as America, they're not used to hearing promoters tell the truth. So he will come off like, yeah, hey, fuck it. What happened. That's not on me. Don't say I got him beat. Don't say this and the third. But it's a different world of boxing over here. Over here, a lot of boxers get to pick and choose. Like, millions just fall from the fucking tree, and this and the third, and that's why people on top of on Boots top right now. That's what it's about.
I'm just confused about why, if Boots was planning to move to 54, which was obviously in the plans for a while now, why the hell did he sign to Eddie Hearns? What 154 fighters has Hearns got in his stable?
Nah, he did that shit for money, bro.
He did that for. Thank you. Just took the words out
of
my mouth.
He's asking a very good question. What fighters at 54 do Eddie have to make Boots what Boots trying to say he want to be? I want to be undisputed champion from 47 all the way to 68.
Because PBC
at least Golden Boy. At least Golden Boy got got Ortiz.
The majority of them.
PBC got the majority of them, exactly. Yep. So it puzzles me why he went to Eddie Hearns.
There you go.
Yeah, but Eddie Hearns has got to. He's got to pay the fucking money to the opposition fighter to get the fight.
Yep.
We just seen that play out with Norman Jr. at 47.
But you know how much that list that he just that list that he came out with that he want to fight or whatever that shit came from, right?
If that list real, I want to fight Speedy Rashidi.
No, that list real, but you know what he offering them niggas?
$250,000.
Exactly, $250,000, bro. That's the budget.
He's trying to pay Charles Conwell. He's trying to pay Charles Conwell $250,000 to fight Boots.
But you know what's the crazy? This is the part where it's like I'm done with this nigga, right? The nigga could be fighting in Saudi, bro. The nigga could have been fighting in Saudi before Brian Norman Jr. did. Like the nigga could
Yeah,
have been already a star right now.
yeah.
That's the part where it's like, fuck this nigga, dog. I don't know when I'll see him fight again. I'm not watching them two tune-ups. I know.
Here go the thing though.
I seen him, man.
Here go the thing though. Boots is an incidental star.
Man, that man ain't no star, bro.
Shit,
But
shit,
that nigga is not a star, bro.
shit. Who ain't gonna fight Boots?
Oh
If the
nah,
money right, who ain't gonna fight Boots?
but the
Because
money
Boots'
never
name is gonna get
right,
on watch. It'd
slick.
be because of Boots is. What I'm saying is though, if the money is right, you gonna fight Boots because that Boots fight gonna get watched. So Boots is technically a star in boxing.
Well, I
Now
guess he's a
he not a
star like
superstar. He not a
in
Yeah.
boxing.
superstar.
He's a name in boxing
Yeah,
world, in
yeah.
the boxing world.
You
Like
know what
it's
I
a good
mean?
accomplishment.
He's only got a name because he's 34-0 or 35-0 or whatever the
Right.
hell it is. But who are these?
And because they compared him to
Who the fuck has he fought though?
they compared him to Roy Jones and
I don't
Crawford.
know why. I do not know why though. Oh, I hate that
I
for
don't
him.
know
They
why
compared
either.
him to Roy Jones and they compared him to Crawford. That's
I
why the
don't
nigga
know
got a name,
why.
bro.
I don't.
And then Gillian Wallow and comparison because he a switch hitter. They compared him to Terrence Crawford and then goddamn
But he don't. He don't. Look. See, this
no,
where
he
the gang
don't. No,
get.
you right.
This where the gang get watered down. That shit he doing. That's switching stances. Switch hitting is as you is mobile, bro. Like if you ever go watch Terrence, go watch Terrence, right? Terrence switch stands mid swing, bro. While he's swinging, bro. That's a
Yeah.
switch hitter.
And
Not a
then he'll
motherfucker who
throw.
decides to change stances and you know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah,
difference, bro.
when you look at like two of the best switch hitters in the game that really impressed me, and this um is really like people gonna probably say whatever, but for me it's David Avanesian. I mean not Avanesian, Madrimov, Israel Madrimov and Bud Crawford. Because I seen Madrimov do a sidestep, like
Mm-hmm.
pivot to the side to shoot an angle and
Mm-hmm.
switch hit, and then came over the top. So dude
What
was
you think about
completely blind to his punch of what he did. When I look
what
at
Right.
Terrence Crawford will throw a punch and throw the same punch, but he switched his hand. So now the lead hand is now the backhand, and then the hand that he
Facts.
switched, the backhand is now the lead hand, and he'll catch you again on your way out. So he caught you that pushed you out, and then he follows it up with another hard shot on the way
Bro,
actually out.
in that Earl
That's what
fight,
dropped Errol.
that's what I finna say. In that Earl fight, I tried to count how many times that man switched and I lost count, bro.
Yeah.
matter of fact,
He does it without thinking. You know what I'm
who
saying?
what y'all think about how Floyd Schofield switch stances? Y'all think he got a good switch?
Nah,
It needs
man.
work.
He
He's too
need work,
young. I
bro.
mean, yeah,
He's
he need
wild.
work, bro.
His switching is because he's wild. Like
Yeah.
when if I'm throwing my right hand so hard where it's turning my body, you know what I'm saying? That's not you just switching, bro. That's not you get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, like when
Yeah.
like you know,
Man, you know what I think gonna end up happening in the boots? He gonna fuck around and miss the bus, bro. He he finna fuck around and miss the bus, my nigga.
he
His
Cause
about to
age
do it. He
catching up.
about to do another Demetrius Andrade, bro. Fucking
yeah,
around with Eddie, man.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Because
And that's
the
Yeah,
real
for
right there,
writing is
sure.
bro.
on
He's
the
he's going to
wall.
miss the bus, all right.
The same things.
That's,
If you look at interviews that Andrade said when fights fell apart, especially that Charlo fight, and he said it was a matter of a miscommunication. And then you look at what Boots was saying concerning the Brian Norman joint and how it was all misunderstanding and mistakes. Yo, they
Mm-hmm.
both talking the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
And these are fights that would have made your career.
And then he on
Facts.
some shit like he be saying dumb shit like, bro, I don't know what Eddie talking about. I didn't even know. Bro, them niggas said what who they said they didn't even know that Virgil Ortiz was trying to fight.
Ain't nobody trying about that, bro. You know.
Nah, of course, but I'm saying it's the fact that niggas said like it's like sometimes people say shit and it's like, bro, who you talking to, nigga? Like, who the fuck is you talking to?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. Like bro. This
Bro,
ain't
quit
no.
talking to me like I'm a fucking lame,
Yeah,
bro.
this ain't no miss a phone call. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know what I'm
Like,
Yeah.
saying? He be
nah,
talking to
bro.
the
This ain't.
fans. He talked to the fans like we just fucking lame and dumb and
Yeah, but
you know
even
what I'm saying?
him and his dad were saying different things at the last press conference when he beat Stanionis.
Yep.
You know,
Yeah.
he was saying
Yep.
about going to 54, and his old man saying no, and it's like fucking. When you get this shit down pat before you fucking put your mouth to a
All
microphone,
three of
for
them was saying
Christ's sake.
something different. Right. All three
Exactly.
of them.
Exactly.
But
Remember
I
he
got
came
it.
out with that. Remember he came out with that video. It was like a suit. That's what I'm saying. YSM be doing him dirty, bro. He got to back up off that nigga what he be got to do with him. This nigga sitting in the passenger seat, got the nigga in the driver's seat, talk about some. Don't listen to nothing. The nigga. He said some shit about like don't listen
If
to
it
what
didn't come,
goddamn Eddie.
I saw
Yeah,
that. If it don't come from me, then don't listen to it.
but the
But
nigga don't nothing come from you,
here
nigga.
go the thing. He fucked me up with that one, right? And
Uh-huh.
then when it came out, he was really gonna go to 154, the same car and the same seat. He reneged on all of it, man. I said that, man. I knew I was going to 154, man. I couldn't make that weight no more, man. But you just said don't believe nobody else unless it come out your mouth.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
but he just was trying to, that's why I don't believe it. Because you just tried to go into a contract where you wanted this young man to pre-sign just the talking points or something so y'all can say y'all locked into a fight after the Jin Sasaki fight. And then
Man, you know
all of
what?
a sudden, overnight, you took that nap, and then now you can't make the weight, and you knew you couldn't make the weight for a minute. You've been at the weight class too long, and bruh, you wasn't Errol Spence, bro. Yeah, you was
This was
there
finna
for a
happen.
long, long time.
But
You
this was
actually got
finna.
more fights
Oh,
than Errol. That's what's crazy.
this why I say he gonna miss the bus, right?
Mm.
Because everything that with the Saudi, every time I hear about Saudi Arabia, they want him to fight Virgil Ortiz. This is what's gonna make him miss the bus. He said he need two tune-ups, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time he got
Two of them.
down, by the time he do two tune-up, by the time he do two tune-ups, bro, Virgil Ortiz beat and got his ass whooped, and he gonna have to fight the nigga who whooped his ass.
I
He's
don't
gonna have
think
to.
I don't know.
No,
But now,
I'm not saying that's guaranteed what's gonna happen. But all right, put it like this: if all right, if Boots take two tune-ups and Virgil Ortiz fight two legit fights, if he do win those, like let's just say, I'm just saying hypothetically, let's
yeah.
say Virgil Ortiz fuck around and beat Murder Zaliev and goddamn Fundora. I'm just throwing out random names.
Shit.
I think he would lose to them niggas. But I'm just saying, if he was to beat them, bro, Boots is gonna get his ass whooped because the nigga, you was fighting two bums. You was fighting Rashidi Ellis and whoever, and this nigga was fighting Murder Zaliev and goddamn whoever.
Yeah.
And by the
But
time
I
y'all
know Chester.
collide, bro, Virgil Ortiz gonna be so much more ready than you is that it's like,
because Boots
What?
hasn't fought up to the level of his competition, level of competition, number one. Number two,
Right.
he's always had the size difference, reach, and everything else. So the minute
Yeah.
he get in there with somebody where the look is crazy different, the perspectives change,
Yeah.
distances change, and shit like that. But
Mhm.
I just wanted to say, sometimes as boxing fans, people look at um, money as, oh, you didn't
I
make
agree,
this
Pong.
type of money, so you don't deserve X, Y, and Z. But it's not about the money, it's about the fight. So
And
to
Rashidi
make the
Ellis,
fight, you have to pay the money. So if it's
right?
a big enough relevant fight, even though neither one of the names are really, really big, just like I was trying to tell people, look, I like Jin Sasaki. I was a guy who was probably one of maybe seven dudes in America that was probably saying Jin Sasaki is going to beat Brian Norman Jr. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
you put me on them.
I'm going to say this: the thing that I was talking about was this: when Brian Norman Jr. goes over to Japan and you fight in another country and you beat that dude, if he wins and knocks him out, when he comes back, he's got leverage over Boots because now he's done something Boots hasn't done. Now I'm a real international star. I
Yeah.
fought in Japan, brother.
Yeah, and he knew that.
Yeah,
He knew that. That's why they ain't signed that
exactly.
deal before he left.
So
That's what the
And the
plan
thing about
was.
He
go
betted
ahead.
on his. He betted on himself.
I was gonna say,
Yep.
bro, if I was Turkey, when by the time Boots call my phone and be like, "Yeah, I'm ready, man," I'd be like, "I bet you fighting Janabek."
Hey, casino dirty,
uh,
bro. He said,
yeah,
what?
That's what I do to
bro.
that nigga, bro.
I'm
That's that,
disappointed because I thought when I heard Boots was going to 54 for sure, I thought, well, okay, he was the IBF champion at 47. He could maybe petition the IBF to go up and fight Murder's Aliev for his IBF belt at 47 at 54.
Mm-hmm.
But no, that. I thought that's exactly what he was going to do, but no. And so I'm fucking really disappointed because I really want to see him fight someone that I think's pretty good,
bro.
which he hasn't
I
done
didn't
to date.
erase. I didn't
Let
erase
me
that
ask.
man. I didn't erase that man. Like, we on this topic right now, so I'm thinking
Nah,
about him.
I
But I
mean,
didn't erase that man from my memory, bro. I don't even give
now
a fuck
if that
what he
Boots
do.
fight don't happen with Virgil, I don't know if y'all saw this floating around. They said they trying to put a PBC versus Go to Boy event in October, right? And they trying to put Virgil Ortiz and Keith Thurman, Frank Morton, and Arnold Barboza.
now that's see, I'm gonna say it like this. When it comes down to the Keith Thurman and Virgil
Virgil,
Ortiz fight, that
uh-huh,
is a very smart fight for Virgil Ortiz to take because
uh-huh,
number one, Keith
uh-huh,
Thurman only got one loss, and the only person he lost to was Manny Pacquiao. So
uh-huh.
that loss ages well, coming off of Manny Pacquiao's last performance at his age, where people saying that that's a controversial win. A lot of people feel Manny won that fight at his age against Barrio, so or whatever. So when you really look at it, I was like, Boots, if you gonna do what you doing, do it with Keith Thurman, bruh.
Yeah, bro. I think that's
Fight
a tough
Keith
fight.
Thurman.
I
Keith
think that's a
Thurman looked
tough fight for
sharp in
Boots.
his last jump off, man.
I think that's a tough fight for Boots, and I think that's a tough fight for Virgil, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, based
it's
off of I ain't gonna lie, based off of Boots,
but it's smart.
It's a
based off of
smart
Boots
fight to get
confidence,
that experience.
but based off of Boots confidence level, I think any fight against the top guys is a hard fight for that nigga. Anybody, like everything I used to think, like I thought he would wash a lot of people, bro. But like anybody with a name, I feel like he's literally goddamn kind of scared. And he's not gonna be the
Yeah,
Boots that we thought he was when he get in there with somebody with a name. I feel like he's scared of names.
I think
Yeah,
Boots' fans have got more confidence than Boots has got. Put it that way.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah.
Now,
See,
and here's the question. Here's an answer. No, Brian Norman is not a bigger star yet as Boots. But
he
let
beat
him beat
Devin.
Devin Haney
It's a wrap.
and sleep Devin Haney. Jerron Boots ain't got
He ain't
nothing
even
on
got
him
to sleep.
because
Just beat him.
Devin Haney will be one of the best fighters on his resume, and Boots don't even have a Devin Haney, who's a former undisputed
Undisputed
champion,
champion.
lineal
Yep,
champion,
Damn.
and everything
But
else.
yep.
I think it'd be if Norman Jr. doesn't knock out Haney but beats him on points. I think that'd be more impressive, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
And you
could
know the
If
thing
he
say
about it,
beats if he
bro.
because he
beats if he
outboxed him.
beats
He
Haney on
outboxed the
points
guy.
over 12 rounds,
And you know the
that
part
that'd be
that we
more
can't.
impressive.
You know the part we can't forget, bro. Boots versus Devin Haney was on the table before
It
Brian
sure
Norman Jr.
was.
and
Right.
goddamn,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Boots is
Right.
a whole. Bro, I don't even want to say. Boots is just, bro.
And they
Fuck,
was offering that man
fuck
a
that nigga, bro. I
ridiculous
ain't
amount
even
of
gonna
money to
lie,
fight.
bro. That nigga, I haven't seen that nigga fight in forever, and I'm not gonna see that nigga fight until this Virgil Ortiz, bro.
Did
And
y'all
it's gonna
see
have to.
the amount of money they offered him to fight Devin Haney?
They offered that nigga like 7 mil.
No, brother.
What?
What?
No, brother. I
10? 10?
about 11 to 13, somewhere in between there.
God damn,
Man,
for
So
listen,
real?
between
bro.
10 and 13
That nigga,
was
bro. Can
was
we stamp this shit? Can
was
we
the
stamp this shit
number.
today?
Now that was hold on. 7 million was I heard for Brian Norman if he could make the fight. Um,
Wow.
to fight Devin Haney, I heard it was either going to be 11 million or 13 million, according to the guy who says he's Devin Haney's family, who Bill then co-signed that same thing when he spoke to him on the phone.
All right, so
Wow.
look, bro. I feel like today. What's today's
So
date?
Boots dug big money like that, bro.
What's today's date?
Wow.
Hold on. What's today's date? What's today's date, y'all? Do nobody know?
Now
Oh yeah,
it's
it's the
the seventh.
7th. It's the 7th. Okay, so today on August 7th, 2025, this nigga is no longer Boots. His name is Jerron Stoop Kid Ennis.
Hey,
hey,
hey, Mr.
it's
Stoop
the
did it
8th
because
over here.
I'm talking to Pine. He said he was a champion, but guess who? Guess who had him first? Virgil. See, they got a common opponent. They need to go ahead and hash that out.
What's the common opponent? Oh, who?
Stanionis.
Hold on. Virgil Ortiz fought Stanionis?
Yeah.
So Stanionis wasn't undefeated
If I ain't
before?
mistaken,
No, they never fought, bro. They
you
never fought.
sure
They was gonna fight,
Yeah, they
they were
never fought.
gonna fight?
but they
Virgil
was in
Ortiz.
What happened?
negotiation. I think they got the contract
No, you
signing.
right.
No, no, no.
But
Virgil
then the
It was the
Ortiz.
rhabdo. It
rhabdomyolysis
was the
stuff came
rhabdo.
up.
It
The
was the rhabdo.
rhabdomyolysis, he got
Yeah, that's
sick.
it.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
right.
that
You
was it.
right. You
Yeah.
right. You right. You right. It was the rhabdo that kicked in, and it was
Yeah, the
the second
rhabdo.
time the rhabdo kicked in on him.
Yeah.
Bro, to be honest with you,
You
bro,
right.
I
My bad,
believe,
y'all.
bro, on
Yeah,
some
you
real
right.
shit, bro. I believe, man, I think if Boots would have got down, talked to Turkey and been like, if he didn't use the word tune up, if he just used the word Madrimov, if the nigga was like, let me move up, fight Madrimov, then fight Virgil, they probably would have fucked with that. But he probably don't even want to fight Madrimov.
Nah,
Madrimov,
You don't
Madrimov,
want to fight Madrimov.
Keith Thurman. Here's the fights. Rashidi
Bro,
Ellis is
the
put it
way
like
legitimate.
this, bro.
the way I feel.
There's
Let me say it
no,
like this. This is the way I
uh-huh.
feel. At this point, with those level opponents that they picked for him, I do like Rashidi fight, right? But
Yeah, I like
besides them,
Rashidi and I like Charles Conwell.
right, and Charles Corbin. Besides them, right? But even though at them level of fighters, right, where supposedly Boots is supposed to be, right? I'm catching the feeling of that they try. It's like they don't know where Boots want to be at. Do we want to be 147 or 154? They try to give some type of soft touch to see if he feel good at that weight.
Yeah,
That's what I'm catching the drift of.
but Charles
Because
Conwell
if
or
he was
Rashidi
solid
Ellis
at
ain't a soft touch
154, no,
you
it ain't.
wanna mess with.
But I feel like because I feel like if he felt like he was solid at that weight, he would be going after a champion.
Man,
Yeah.
slick. What's my motto, bro? About that weight shit. I don't know if
Oh
you.
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my
My
motto,
bad.
bro.
Yeah.
Anytime somebody looks the way that nigga look on the scale, they're scared to
Mm-hmm.
move up, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. Anybody who puts their body through that shit multiple times to stay at a weight class, they don't want no smoke at the next one. That's just that. I've always said that about anybody. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
trying to get like what Ryan just said. He said he
Right,
did
like,
list Madrimov and Madrimov fight is easy to make because they both are matchroom. That's a fact. But Pond said let the man get his feet under him at the weight. But the thing is, the reason people want to itching to see him just go ahead and do what he do because he been playing people
yeah, you've been playing for so
for a
long. It's
long
like,
time,
nigga,
bro. It's been
yeah.
this whole thing with him, a lie after lie, and that's what it seems like. Even though people try to patch it in a different way, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying. It's not what's up. You know what I mean?
But
Like
to be
okay,
honest with you, bro, don't
I want
nobody patch
Virgil.
it.
He said I
Okay.
want
hey,
Virgil. It ain't happening. Now we hearing oh he wants a soft touch, and then maybe the beginning of next year he wants Virgil. Like what is it gonna be?
But the thing about it is, bro, the only people even trying to like the only people who don't sound how we sound are Philly channels.
bro,
I
that's
don't know.
that's crazy.
And
This is
they sound crazy. They like when they try to defend it, they probably should just get off live.
I
Like
mean,
they
that's they dude. You gotta think that's their hometown dude. I get it, but at the same time, you gotta call
man,
a
let
spade,
me tell
bro.
you how I did it, bro. When all right, I was on Coach Malachi's show, right? I'm from Atlanta. I'm from the same place, literally, as Brian Norman Jr. Literally, like same place. You feel me? Like, bro, when that all that shit was going on with the boot shit, and it was looking like Brian Norman Jr. might have been ducking. But I said live on the show, I was like, "Hey y'all, I ran out of bullets. I ain't got no more bullets in my gun. I gotta go home and get some more bullets, bro. I'm not finna goddamn make a fool of myself arguing with y'all." I said
Right.
that shit.
Right. You
And
act like a spade,
goddamn,
is spade.
the
That's all you
next
do.
day, Brian Norman Sr. goddamn called up on them. And goddamn, I talked to him. I was like, no, I called in. I was like, when he explained what happened, I was like, I bet I can work with that. That makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that makes sense. I can work with that. Appreciate you for calling up here and giving me some more ammo. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? But
He
I'm
said,
not finna make ammo. You
right.
can't
You ain't
make
gonna make
ammo,
stuff up.
bro.
Right. Right.
Them
Right.
niggas, the Philly channels are making ammo, bro. They saying a bunch of shit that ain't nobody from Boots Camp say. They ain't even
Oh
said none of
wow.
this shit.
Yeah.
It can't be
It's not
ammunition if
real
the
ammo
fighter ain't
though.
say it, huh?
It's not. It's
You
not real
shooting
ammo
blanks,
though.
bro.
So it's just like rubber
Those are
rubber
cap
bullets, man.
guns.
Rubber bullets.
Those are cap guns and
Nerf,
shit.
Nah,
Nerf
Pine,
gun,
Pine,
look,
I'll
Nerf
never
gun,
say a
super
fighter's
soakers.
scared, bro. I never say a fighter's scared. It's just it's the last word you just use. Some fighters are just dishonest. And that's what
I'm
he's
a
been putting out in the atmosphere to everybody. Everybody takes a fighter for what they say. After that Karen fight, he said he won't Virgil.
Nah,
And
I
niggas
ain't
But
gonna
just
lie,
let
I'm gonna
that
bro.
say
shit
it like
fly.
Fighters
this:
do. We not finna.
fighters get scared, bro. They
Yes,
get scared.
exactly, exactly. Fighters do
I'm.
be scared,
No, I
bro.
didn't say no. I didn't say they don't get scared. I
Oh,
said
okay.
I will never say a fighter is scared. I
No,
don't know what he's gonna
me
do, but
personally,
I will never say, oh, he's a scary ass bitch. I won't do
me
that. You know what I'm
personally,
saying?
I've seen fights where the fighter got hit, and you can clearly see fear in his eyes every time
Yeah.
that
I've
person
seen that
started
shit.
swinging
Hell
again.
yeah, I've seen
So,
that shit. Yeah, no doubt.
at the end of the day, it's like, you know, when
But
other
this,
fighters see that and it's a good fighter that has that feared look in their face, that
yeah,
changes stuff.
yeah, a
And
hundred
It's the
percent, a hundred
it,
and
percent.
scared and a bitch is two different things
yeah, yeah,
in
yeah.
my book.
You could
Like
be scared, bro, but
scared,
that don't mean you're not gonna fight.
bro. I done been scared, bro. I done been
Yeah,
scared and
Virgil.
still,
I was
huh?
listening to my bad, but I was listening to Virgil. Susa, I ain't got a spot by the way. Susa, you coming through, fam? Um, Virgil was on. He had an interview with Ak and Barack. They got a channel. I can't remember the name of it, but and they asked Virgil, "What was the fight? Did you have a fight where you thought was gonna be your toughest was the easiest, and did you have a fight that was your easiest that you thought was gonna be your toughest?" And I forgot old boy name, and I see his face, man. I cannot for some
Bohachuk.
reason. No, this is this early in Virgil career. He said he thought this fight was. Hey, I knew this fight was gonna be a problem, because he had sparred dude before. But then when he got in the ring with him, he was like, "The fuck going on?" He was like, he ain't make no adjustments, so he beat him. Oh my God, well, Delorme.
Oh,
It was
Oh
okay.
yeah,
Delorme.
He watched that dude.
Yeah, but he thought that was gonna be
Yeah, because
a
Delorme
tough ass fucking fight.
was had the reputation of being a dog dog.
Right,
Let me tell
right.
y'all something about.
And
I
then
just
he
want to
said
tell y'all
when
a
he
story.
fought
He
Cal
washed
Velasquez,
Delorme.
he
That
thought
was
Cal Velasquez
crazy.
was gonna be the right there you go, Green Machine. He said that was gonna be the easiest, and it wouldn't.
Bro,
He
I
said,
tell
fuck
you,
that.
I tell you something about scared, bro. Anytime I was like had any doubts about if I could beat somebody up or if I was scared, bro, those was the times where I swung on a nigga the quickest. Like if I'm scared of you, bro, I'm finna try to knock your head off, bro. I
Bro,
like on some real
hey,
shit.
that's because
Hey,
you from the bricks like me, bro. My dad always said, "Hey man, fuck a bully. Get that first fucking lick off, goddamn it. You make sure
hey,
you knock the
Yeah,
shit
bro.
out of his
I'm
Yeah.
ass.
not
He ain't gonna
finna.
fuck with you
I'm gonna
no
So
keep it
more."
a beam with both of y'all. I'm gonna keep it a beam with both of y'all. I was taught, and even by some of the OGs in the hood and everything, um, never fight a scared dude. That'll be the dude that take you out.
Facts, facts, bro. I
yeah.
told the
Scared dudes
story
ain't got
before
nothing to
about that.
lose.
And every time I was
Yep.
scared, it was a big ass nigga. But bro, it's something in my mind. It's like, bro, I gotta swing on this nigga, dog. Like
Got
because
to.
everything that I'm scared about
Well,
is gonna happen anyway.
It's the
It
fight or flight
fight.
reaction.
yeah,
I
Oh
hate to
fuck! You
say
Bro,
it
beat me
like
to
that.
it. You beat me to it, AC. You beat me to it. I was
hey,
just
you
fucking trying
gotta
to say
do
that.
it, bro. You gotta do it
If
because
you're
that's
not
how you
gonna
get
fucking swing, you gotta run.
facts. Hey, and you
Exactly.
put everything into it because you gotta get your respect, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Facts,
You
bro.
gotta get some sort of
And you
respect.
gotta and every fight that I was scared, I popped it off. I didn't get swung on. I swung on him. The
Right,
fight,
right,
the
right.
times when I wasn't worried about the nigga, I get punched straight in the fucking face out of nowhere, and I'd be like, oh
Bro,
shit. I'd be like,
Man,
oh
that-
shit, let me get
I,
right. Let me get
hey,
right.
that's that
Hold on.
old
yo,
school
see,
shit,
no,
bro.
Huh?
see, no, I'm mad different, bro. Like the times that I got into it with people that I was scared of, and in situations that I was like, all right, this is for real, for real. About to get it on with a bunch of big dudes
True
because
shit,
they
Ryan.
like, yo, you just came up in here and how you gonna touch these phones during slot time? And I'm like, what the fuck is slot time? My first time being locked up. So I want to swing, but I didn't swing. So once old boy swung on me, I just was like, that's my excuse to let loose right now.
See the
You feel
thing?
what I'm saying? Because I got a boxing background and I got a taekwondo background.
Facts.
So I'm not afraid to fight nobody. I'm more afraid of what I'm gonna do to you. That's why I'm like, bro, just let me make you laugh and let me walk away.
Man,
Cause
that'll work. I
I
wish it
can't
was
do this.
cool with that easy,
You
bro.
gonna hurt me or I'm gonna hurt you, and I don't like being hurt. I done been punched in my face. I done got black eyes, busted lips, and all that, and I don't like how that feel. Cause I
Yeah.
can't really smoke weed like that or roll up. Cause you got a busted lip and you trying to roll your blunt, man. Nah, it's not a good look, bro.
I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that.
But if you don't, but if now real talk, if you know how to take that scary energy and use it, boy, you could be a bad
Yeah,
motherfucker. No lie, bro, because they ain't lying, boy. Them motherfuckers you put in the corner, bro. That was one of my toughest fights ever. That's some real shit. Don't ever put a scary man in the corner, bro.
yeah,
Leave him alone. Leave him alone, cause he going for broke. You
yep.
hear me? He going for broke. Fuck that. He putting
Yo,
everything in it like you trying to kill him.
I was
Hey,
ready to bite dudes. I was ready to kick dudes in the nuts.
I promise you, it is not a
Like, get out
game.
of here. I was
It
ready to
is
grab the
not a
phone
game.
receiver on some Joe Pesci shit. Like, hold up, back up off me. For
Bring it
real.
Yo,
back, Casino.
my motherfucking internet went out. But I wanted to respond to what Ryan Frazier said, right?
Yeah.
Because he said
Which one?
it was both the last two things he said. He said the scary feeling gonna drain all your adrenaline quick if you don't connect. And he said that's why being so calm in a fight is everything. That
Yeah.
is true in boxing. And I ain't gonna lie, I've never been scared in the boxing ring because it's weight classes. But every
Yeah.
time I was scared, it wasn't in boxing, and it was a big ass nigga who was a heavyweight. And
Right.
and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Rule number
oh
one: don't let
shit.
them grab you.
And then
Street
exactly,
fights.
and then
Street fights only usually last about fucking 90
exactly.
seconds tops.
That was exactly what I was finna end it with. Like them street fights don't even last long enough for my adrenaline to run out. And that don't connect shit, nigga. I do connect. I ain't gonna lie. I do connect. Like,
I'm gonna connect.
I ain't
That's
never stole on a nigga
yep.
and missed, dog. I ain't never did a Devin Haney at the fair.
You're right.
That's cold
The
blooded.
sad thing is he didn't miss the casino, and it
That's
still did fuck all.
that's bad, bro. Because I'm a Devin Haney fan, bro. That's wrong, man. That's wrong.
Hey,
I
I know
mean,
I'm
but you can't
saying,
be
bro.
out
That
here. You
shit
can't be
real.
out here stealing and missing.
Yeah, you
You're
can't be
right.
doing that.
You can't be
You
doing that,
still a
bro.
miss, you gonna get stole on for real.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, so what
I
about this Dillian White Atamu? What's his fucking name?
I
Is it
want to see
Atamu?
that. That's gonna be a good. Yeah, Moses Atama.
When
That's gonna be.
when's that
That's
on?
gonna be a
That's
good.
gonna
The
be a good.
16th.
If I'm gonna say it like this, if Tume lets that fight go past 5 rounds, he trashed to me.
Who? Moses?
Yeah,
You
I
think
done
so?
seen Dillian White. I seen Dillian White hitting the heavy bag. Yo, that dude looked like he 85, man. He looked like
But
Roger
he proved
Mayweather
that.
when
I mean,
Mayweather was old,
I don't think he
trying to
knocks
hit
him.
the
I don't
bag
know if he
fight.
gonna knock him out though, because Dillian White, he may not. He get gassed. That dude is resilient, bro. He's a resilient
Bro,
cat,
look at
man.
Dillian White.
Oh,
Where did somebody drop some video like Dillian White looking sharp, and I'm like,
What?
if
when is that
that
fight though,
y'all
Slick?
interpretation of
The
looking
16th. It's the 16th.
like, yo,
Of August?
Yes.
the
Yep.
video
Okay.
is like 45 seconds. You know when you see fighters hit the heavy bag, they just do like a step in place,
Uh huh.
because you got to keep your feet moving and stuff. His feet are like magnetized to the ground. He throws a couple of punches and then goes into this weird shell of where he's pretending like he's blocking some punches. And it's like, you moving about as fast as Joe Joyce's jab. Like, stop it, man.
Wow.
Hey, I want let me
Horn just asked.
Pawn.
Horn just asked Casino a good question. I want to know the answer too.
He said, Pawn said, Casino, who you dislike more, Haney or Boots? I got a answer for that. Shakur Stevenson.
Damn. Bro. Hey, you know what? I believe him, bro.
Yeah, I do
believe him,
too.
bro.
Like Shakur Stevenson is probably, bro. Man, listen, I don't even want to listen. We ain't even on that topic. Listen, it's not even. Let's not. It's irrelevant. Just it's
That's
irrelevant.
the fight you. That's the
Huh?
fight you put on to help you go to sleep, Casino.
Shit, bro. Yeah, yeah. I
Damn,
mean,
bro. Y'all
yeah,
talk bad
bro.
about my boy, man. God
Man, that
damn,
boy
bro.
Shakur Stevenson is probably my least favorite boxer ever of all time, bro.
Oh,
Oh, here we
Robert
go. Don't get
Jenkins.
him
Robert
started,
Jenkins
bro.
going to come.
Don't get him
Robert
started,
Jenkins
bro.
going to come flying in here in a second.
Right. Coming real hot. You hear me?
Man, I don't give a damn what nobody say. You can't make me like Shakur. I kind of like Devin Haney a little bit because the nigga fighting Brian Norman. I know he finna go to sleep, so it's like it's no more hate to give. It's like you're going to sleep. You know what I mean? Like I can't how I'm gonna dislike somebody who finna go to sleep. Like it's like the job is done. It's like he finna go to sleep, so it's like shit. What is nothing else to say?
It's
Like
crazy,
Brian
man.
Norman Jr. finna get him out of there,
Oh my God.
and then Boots. Shit. I mean, I see Boots. I really don't even. People don't even talk about him enough for me to really dislike him that much. I just know he's just irrelevant in my mind. Like I don't even think about damn when is Boots gonna fight. I don't think about that shit. I don't watch Boots.
Boots is in a limbo where he need a good fight to sway the fans right now. Because right now, ain't nobody got that type of faith in him. Probably besides those channels you was talking about, Philly channels. Because I don't. The only one I watch is YSM, but I don't know a lot of Philly channels. But like,
I was watching.
if
I
they
don't watch that
talking
shit
like
either
that,
though.
if
I
they
just be
talking
watching.
like that, that's
I'm
probably it. Because
assuming.
everybody
I'm
else I talk
assuming that's
to,
what they're doing.
he's a
I really
no.
don't even know. I just
Oh,
know
okay.
that Greg Hackett is doing it because I saw a clip that Mill City put up and they had Brian on the senior and Greg Hackett up there at the same time. But Greg Hackett was up there getting cooked. He was up there really with a attitude on camera. Like the nigga had an attitude. He was pouting. He was sitting there
I
pouting,
think
bro.
I think I think he ain't they in the same. Don't ain't him and Greg Hackett in the same gym?
Who? Boots?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So yeah, he gonna cap for his boy. You know he gonna cape for his
Nah, I
boy.
know, but it was, but
He
if you
gotta
got
cape
you,
for his boy.
no,
Ain't
but
no
you
way.
gotta see it, slick. You gotta see the nigga pouting, bro. He was pouting, bro. You know it's bad when your favorite fighter got you pouting on camera on live, bro. You pouting, he pouting, like you know what I'm
Damn,
talking about,
bro.
like with his lip out and shit, like with his arms folded. No, for
His
real,
lip
bro.
out,
That
bro.
nigga kept, bro. I ain't never seen him. I ain't never seen him hit the vape that many times, bro. That nigga was stressed the fuck out, bro. That nigga hit the vape so many times.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Word,
He was
bro.
he was stressed the fuck out up there, bro.
That's wild.
Yeah,
Nah, I
bro.
gotta check it out though. I gotta check
This
that out though.
this boxing shit be having me dying,
Hey,
bro. Because I'm just
hey,
trying to
Slick,
figure out. Go ahead.
did you check out that Hood Champion boxing preview of the
Yeah.
or
He been
not
having he
sort
got a
of
nice little
breakdown of the Canelo Bud fight?
yeah, he got a nice little series going over there with that too. I like it.
Who's this?
Yeah. I
Hood
watched a
Champion
few of them.
Boxing. I had him on the channel before. Hood Champion Boxing.
Oh yeah, I know who you talking about. Yeah,
Yeah.
he
Yeah,
got gray hair. I ain't seen him in a
Hood
yeah.
minute.
Champion.
Damn, I gotta goddamn see why I ain't seen. I gotta
Yeah,
go.
He's
he
got
got
a
some
good
good
series
breakdowns.
going on about the Canelo Bud fight coming up.
Like he
You
big
know,
What
on
it's
what he
another
talking
six
about?
nutrition and
weeks
all
away.
of that. Like he be knowing all the
But
nutritional
he's
thing. He
he's
big on
he's
that.
not biased one way or the other. So you have to go and watch them. There's a few of them now. He's been doing
As
one
long
a
as he
day
ain't,
for the
as
last few
long as he
days.
not talking about PEDs, bro, I'll watch it, bro. If he talking
No,
about
No,
he,
PEDs,
no, no.
no, but
Oh, well, he does, but it's not. He's down the line. You know what I mean?
yeah.
okay,
He not like you get what I'm saying. It's
yeah,
part
yeah,
of
yeah.
boxing the way he talking about it, but he not talking about it like, oh
That's
man,
one
y'all
thing, bro.
really
I
did.
don't think I ever want to talk about on a public platform
Mm-mm.
ever again, bro.
Even though I would, that's why I keep bringing
What
up
he
that
got?
little screen, that picture right there. This picture right here, I keep because I want to show motherfucker. This was in between fight the both of them. And you see, they not far from each other. Just to prove to people when people saying that he don't gain
But
that
you know
much
what
weight.
I see?
You know what I'm
I
That's
saying?
see.
when Bud was still
See,
fighting at 47.
I said this a
Right.
long time ago, Slick. When y'all was talking about that size comparison shit, I told y'all I was like, bro, y'all probably should just stop doing that because if what you're saying is true, when I look at that picture, I see one brave man and a weight bully. That's what I see.
Well, that's fine. But what I'm saying is for people who are saying that the only way he got that big, I'd rather you say weight bully than to say the only way he got big like that is because he's not you,
Yeah.
but other people who are saying it's because of PDs. That's why
But
I
if I
said
was a
if you
Bud
go
fan,
through
bro, I'd
his
be
thing,
acting like that man
it
is
does,
tiny, bro. If I was a Bud fan, bro, I'd be like, bro, this nigga Bud is tiny. He's daring to be great. I would be running
Well,
with that shit.
this picture was for the on the way to Earl fight. So he had to wait then came down to one. You know what I'm saying? Now, if when he fighting at 140, he was disciplined enough to stay around his weight. You get what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
not a
yeah,
weight
yeah.
bully. When
Yeah.
you go all the way up and got sucked 30 pounds down, that's a fucking weight bully. This was
Now
for the Earl fight when he was getting ready for Earl. You get what I'm
yeah.
saying? So for people to pretend like, oh, don't he coming from 140 to 147, then bruh, it's a natural thing for this
Listen,
dude. You
I'm
know what I'm
gonna
saying?
say it like this. Let me just say it like this.
Mm,
When you look at everybody who jumped divisions to fight Canelo, the one flaw that all of them have is they did it in under 6 months.
mm,
When you look at it, they just stayed with the 3 months or 5 months time before the fight actually happened, and that's when you had the time to put on the weight and try to acclimate yourself to being punched on at that weight. You feel
mm.
what I'm saying? When you look at what Bud Crawford did, he did it for a whole year
Right.
and some change.
Compare that to somebody like Mikey Garcia when he fought Earl.
Do you
Bro,
feel
I'm
what I'm
really
saying?
ready. I'm ready, bro. I'm really.
So while people thinking that that the weight is really gonna matter, no, the weight is not gonna matter because in a fight like this, it's the styles, and you gotta ask yourself, whose style is tailor made for whom? I don't
Right.
care what fight breakdown people want to tell me. When I look at one fighter's fight style and I look at the other fighter's fight style and say, oh, all right, every time you face that kind of style, what was the results? A
Right.
stoppage.
That's why I
Okay,
said
got it. That's
you
all I
got
need to know.
I
But
think
look,
both of them got to come
this
with something different,
this the point I'm at with this
a
shit,
little
right?
different.
I'm ready to either eat crow or celebrate. That's it. Bro. I
Mm.
ain't listen, bro. I ain't. It ain't even nothing else to break down about this shit, bro. Like, like,
I'm ready for the fight. I
There's
ain't gonna
still
front.
6 weeks to go,
You
Casino.
ain't lying, bro. And I'm
yeah, bro.
ready
We
for
not
this
for,
fight,
bro. We've
bro.
been breaking this shit down since this
I'm
shit
so
got
ready for this
announced.
fight, bro.
Yeah, like I just want to
This
either
when
goddamn celebrate or eat crow at this point, bro.
Bond
I ain't,
said
you
weight
know what I mean?
definitely gonna matter. That's the intrigue. Weight definitely. Yeah, no matter how big. That's another thing too. Bud can weigh what he want to weigh. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, Canelo gonna be heavier than him. So that definitely plays a part with no problem. But the thing is, though, it just boils down to kind of what AC said. What is Terrence punch resistance gonna be like? Like I think about things like that. You know what I'm saying?
And his and
His attitude gonna play a big part in this fight. You know what I'm saying?
okay, so you asking yourself, what is his punch resistance going to be like?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, when you look at Bud Crawford for the Errol Spence fight, Sean
Mm-hmm.
Porter fight,
Mm-hmm.
uh, let's just let's go even way back to that one video when they had Bud Crawford sparring Adamas, and
Oh yeah,
Adamas
yeah,
was
yeah,
at
yeah.
160 and Bud was at 140.
40. He was at 140.
Okay, so there's a person in Terrence Crawford's training camp. I mean, in his camp period, that's also a coach and stuff like that. Dude name is So Cold Nelson.
Right.
So Cold Nelson fights at 168.
Yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
Bud
100%.
main sparring partner?
Yeah.
Steven So Cold Nelson.
Yeah.
So
I
am I
get that.
used to being punched on by a hard puncher? Maybe not as technical or as accurate as
Right.
Canelo,
That's
but
what I was just gonna
my
my
say.
body since I've been damn near
It's
at 47 has been
but
sparring this guy.
but AC, we both know it's not that you could take a punch, it's how you get punched. You know what
I
I'm
didn't hear
saying?
you.
It's not that you could take a punch, it's how you get punched. You know what I mean? That's what
Yeah,
I was just gonna say. So Cold he's not as sharp as Canelo. You know what I'm
yeah, and
saying?
that's what I just said too. Yeah,
But
we
So
both
but
real.
my
And
thing
even
is
though go ahead.
the punch resistance is one thing, but because it's a bigger category or division. But my thing is his stamina, Bud's stamina, like with the extra weight on, the extra muscle on. He's not used to fighting with that sort of weight
I'm gonna go on
and
record. I
muscle.
don't think it. I don't think that's
Um,
gonna be an issue.
Reason I
okay,
don't think that's gonna be an issue because
that's my thing.
I don't think the fight gonna be fast. It's not gonna be a fast motion fight.
Yeah, because Canelo don't move around
Well,
like that.
But the thing
Like,
about
But if Bud,
Canelo though,
well, okay,
bro,
well
But he
if
comes
Bud doesn't have
forward.
stamina
yeah,
He
issues, then
doesn't
it's
move
only going to be
around
the
like
power.
that, but he comes forward. When you look
yeah.
at again, when you look at this fight, your only the your only thing that you could really talk about is him moving up the weight. Now he did it in over a year, so he removed that. Now, when it comes down to stylistically the fight,
Mm-hmm.
people could talk about Canelo Power. They could talk about, oh, he's acclimated and he's this, and he's used to whatever, whatever. Yeah, but in certain fights, none of that shit matters. It comes down to styles.
Yeah.
And this is one of those fights, in my opinion, where styles make fights. And if you put Terrence Crawford in there with someone who fights like Canelo stylistically, Bud Crawford's history, just his history,
That's why I said
shows that he constantly stops these kind of guys.
he got he got to do something different.
but
And
I ain't gonna
like
lie, bro.
here's my biggest
He's never
flaw.
fought.
What
He
he
never fought this kind of
Here's
guy,
my
bro.
biggest
We
But
not
biggest
he
finna
flaw.
has
Right.
disrespect.
Everything you
styles.
saying could be true with the styles and all of that, right? And I'm not down with any of that. But the one thing that just scares me about this fight is when Terrence get hit, is he gonna be disciplined enough to say, okay, you got that one? You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to go in the fire and get his shit back. You see what I'm saying?
Man, the thing about it,
If it
with
turned to a fight, that's where I think it's gonna go bad.
man,
If
Canelo has dropped everybody recently that he fought except goddamn Bivol. And
Whoa.
what?
No. I just read this comment. And this is weird too. What's good,
He
man?
didn't drop Skull.
Who? Well, I mean, we know why that. I mean, come on, bro. But I'm saying like these is big dudes though. What I'm saying is like these is big dudes and they all got dropped by what? A single punch, not a combination. A single punch dropped every single one of them big ass dudes.
but
Yeah.
see again, you're talking about skill level,
Yeah.
and styles. When you
But
talk about Terrence
no, I
Crawford's
know what you're
ring
saying, but
IQ,
let me just
when you
say where
talk
I
about
disagree
his
with
ring
what you're saying.
IQ
Like,
compared to everyone with the exception of Floyd Mayweather,
no, but let me say this because
bruh,
I get what you're saying. I know exactly what you're saying. I disagree with a lot of this stuff you're saying because I think Canelo, first of all, Bud ain't fought nobody like this. Second of all, Canelo is highly fucking skilled. That's the reason he's able to be winning at 168 as small as he is. That's
I,
not because he's overpowering them dudes. He's just better than them niggas.
I gotta say this though. He has fought in a sense, okay? Like Canelo. Now Canelo's a lot wittier than a lot of these people that he's fought. But I will say this: Pine said nobody's ever stalked and hunted Bud. Yes, they have. Bud has fought off the back foot a lot of his fights until he start getting the best of you. Case in point, Benavidez was stalking him the entire fucking fight.
yes,
You know what I'm saying? And that tall
uh,
motherfucker was
Mean
punching.
Machine was stalking him.
Mean Machine, right?
Uh,
He's not, but he could fight off the back
Gamboa
foot,
was stalking him.
right? But he knows how to fight off the back foot. It's just the one thing that happens every single solitary fight when he gets hit, he likes to fight.
You
Boxing
know what
goes
I
out the
look at?
door.
You know what I look at it like? I be looking at it like the Canelo disrespect is so crazy. It's like I don't
It,
even. No, let me finish.
go ahead.
It's like I just want to either eat crow or goddamn celebrate because
Bro, and let
we
me
ain't
put
never going because I think Canelo is highly fucking skilled with a higher Bro, that nigga might got a higher ring IQ than Terrence Crawford, and the nigga got better defense, and I feel like he might got faster single punch power, like
Nah.
not combinations, but I think he got faster single
Let
punch
me
power. He definitely got better defense, and the nigga goddamn it's like, bro, it's just like people act like this nigga is just a regular goddamn every
I
average
think,
Joe Mexican
hey,
or some
hey,
shit.
Casino, I think a lot of people hold on to old Canelo. Go look at old Canelo. People always reach back to Triple G. Go look how he fought Triple G, and then find somebody he been fighting like that
No,
anytime
I ain't
recently.
going reaching back. I'm
He
talking
doesn't.
about
He no. I'm just saying. I
okay,
didn't
but
say
let me
you. What I'm saying is that he doesn't move like that anymore.
no, I ain't talking
He's
about.
not
Listen,
the same fighter,
listen.
bro.
What I'm saying, bro. If you, I don't
That's
think
not.
I.
That's
Let me
not being
no.
disrespectful.
Listen. I don't think. I don't think Crawford can beat the Canelo that lost to Bivol. That's what I'm saying.
that's
That nigga.
crazy
But
work.
that
That nigga
Canelo don't
did.
even exist no more.
That's crazy work. I have
Hey,
it like this. I don't think I don't think you take you take Crawford and you take the Canelo let's say 4 or 5 fights after he fought Floyd Mayweather. I
Mhm.
don't think this Crawford beats him. I think that Canelo probably stops Bud. But this is what I'm saying to you. I know about Canelo. I was a huge fan of Canelo until Canelo went with the fuckboy shit with the franchise belt because he requested that. That's what stopped me being a fan. I still gave him the benefit of the doubt off of the drug stuff. You feel
Right.
what I'm saying? For me, I
I
respect Canelo. I respect Canelo's career. I know what he brings to the table. But when I say what I'm saying, it's because I'm a huge fan of Canelo, and stylistically, you have a come forward style. It doesn't matter how skilled you are. It doesn't matter because Floyd Mayweather beat your ass on defense only.
All right, tell me this, bro.
On defense
No, tell
hang
me
on.
only.
this. Tell me
I,
this. Tell me
I,
this.
Ridiculous,
How do
bro.
you think?
can
How
I?
do
I
you think?
want.
Bivol beat you on offense
No.
only.
Listen. How do you think Terrence Crawford would do versus Bivol?
But that
Terrence
I
Crawford
don't see
versus
that.
No. Answer the question.
Terrence Crawford,
How
let's
though?
say an imaginary fight, because now we're talking about a real pound for pound fighter, and this is what these type of arguments are built for versus Bivol. In a real fight, stylistically, the pendulum style would give Crawford some issues. The fight would really look like that Madrimov fight without all the herky jerky stuff because that pendulum style is something that Crawford would have to make
So do you
adjustments to
think?
because
So
he never
no, I'm
fought
saying I
that
just want a
pendulum
yes or
style.
no. Would
I
Bud
can't give
beat
you a yes or
Bivol?
no.
Would Bud
I
beat?
don't know.
Would Bud beat
I don't
Bivol?
know. I can't tell you because the
I'm
pendulum
being real with
style
you.
is something he
I
never
can't say who will
faced.
win that.
Hey,
This
God
would
bless
show
you all,
his
by the way.
greatness.
I got Bivol all
What's
day.
up with all this blasphemy I'm hearing, man? With this bad boxing analysis, man. But Bud
What?
got greater fighting abilities than Canelo. Come on now.
No, I didn't say he, bro.
Uh,
Listen, you missed. You
I don't
missed.
know.
You
You
Yeah,
missed.
missing
but,
it,
hey,
All I
listen,
did.
bro.
You
listen,
missed the whole point of what I said, bro. I
Casino,
said,
Casino,
huh?
Because
Go
Casino.
ahead.
I
we were
But
want
talking
to.
about.
Bud,
Hey,
Let me
wait.
jump
but
in here.
Hey,
Bud.
why
Let
was
me jump in
Casino
here.
talking about ammo when his tank lost to a cockroach?
Oh God.
Ah, see,
Oh,
this
You already
childish
know
shit.
who
This
this is,
this
bro.
is
You
this
already
is
know who
child
this
play.
is.
This is child's play right now, bro.
He
hang on.
Oh,
I
already
want.
bro,
Can
running
God
every
bless you
time,
all,
bro.
man. God bless, bro.
Let me jump in here. Let me jump in here. See, I got Canelo winning the fight. I got. Okay, that's what I think is going to happen. We have been thinking, but I got to question myself now because I'm agreeing with someone that fucking goes to the crazy house and gets the phone number of some chick that's fucking locked up in there, and then tries to hook up with her after she gets out. I got to rethink my shit here now.
Man, but she wasn't in there that long. She got out like 3 days after me.
He's still trying to justify the shit. Oh my
That's a
God,
But
real
bro.
nah, but
cognitive
nah, bro. Y'all
dissonance.
had to see, nah, but nah, y'all had to see her though. You had to see her. You gotta see her, bro. Like if
Yo,
you
there's
seen
some
her,
pretty ass crazy bitches, bro.
you had to
I
see
ain't
her,
gonna
bro.
hold you, bro. I ain't
You
gonna
had to
hold you.
see it. And then look, bro, I'm from
Uh,
DeKalb County, bro. We don't got like foreign women and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in there with a foreign motherfucker. I don't give a fuck where we at. It's a foreign motherfucker choosing.
Oh my
But let me. I
God, bro.
digress. I digress. I digress.
But
No, I'm
no,
not.
man.
Hey,
my
listen,
fault. My fault.
casino. Whatever your talking points are about Canelo, I respect him, bro.
No, I respect
him
y'all
like a
too.
motherfucker because it makes for a great debate, and that's what these type of fights are supposed to
Right,
do.
right.
Yeah.
But that's
You
what I
feel
want
what
to
I'm saying?
answer. That's what I want to answer. Ain't nobody's downplaying Canelo because people are picking Bud or so forth. Just what AC has said. These are the type of fights that garner these discussions. Because
Right.
at the end of the day, you can't take nothing away from Bud because Bud earned his right. You can't take nothing from Canelo. Canelo has earned his right. So all we can do is pick at where they're
Nitpick,
at in their
bro.
career.
Hold on, Bud earned his right to do what? Fight Canelo?
Huh?
Cause no, the fuck he didn't.
Shit. What I'm saying is who's done what he's done.
Nah, he did. He didn't earn his right into the Hall of Fame, but he ain't earned his right to fight no
What I'm
Canelo.
saying is though, we talking about at the end of the day, we talking about a kid that's really having a conversation about beating Canelo. He's whether he earned it or not, it's a conversation that's being had because there's a possibility. Is it
I
not?
guess. I mean, yeah, it's a
So I mean,
possibility
because
for
if it's not,
yeah.
everybody be like, man, what the fuck going on? Fuck this shit. That's not what's actually happening right now.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of that shit is like, man, listen, this is what it is, bro.
It's not fluff
Niggas,
though.
niggas didn't watch the Madrimal fight, and niggas' last memory of Canelo, Crawford, is him destroying Errol Spence, where most of the black community that I know thought that it was gonna go the other way. So niggas got Crawford so high up in their mind that it's competitive.
But where did he give you something that wouldn't be competitive? You named
Because
all the
the
right
nigga
shit,
never
but you
fought at
saying the opposite.
168 and he went tooth and nail at 154 with who?
That wasn't no two. See, I don't see what y'all
That
saw,
was a
bro.
unanimous decision. What do
Right,
you
I didn't see
mean, tooth
nothing of
and
what you talking
nail?
about. Wasn't tooth and nail. If you knew that, what it is, it's like what I said earlier about Boots. When you see a person that's whooping ass and figuring it out, and then when he finally gets somebody that's not gonna fall for that shit he does, then he looks ordinary to everybody. Now he's this, and that. What it was, if you go back watch the fight, it was those feints. He wasn't biting on nothing. Bud was fainting, none of that shit. So Bud turned that fight around on him. Fine,
All right,
I'm
so
gonna stick to you like white on rice then
answer
until
me
I can
this.
tire you out a bit.
Answer me this. Who you got? You
What?
got Tank Davis or Virgil Ortiz?
What kind of shit
What's
are
with
you
these
throwing at me, bro?
mismatch weight
That's
class
the
fights?
same
Just like with
shit.
Bud and
It,
Buffalo.
No,
bro,
it's
listen,
not. How
Bro,
bro.
it's
do
a
you
big
come?
height
How do you come
discrepancy
to
and
that
everything.
All right,
The
all
conclusion?
right,
girl
all right,
arm.
all right.
When
Who you
hold
got?
on,
Who you
hold on.
got?
How
All
do
right,
you
all
come
right.
to that
Fuck that.
conclusion
Because Tank is
when
a
one of the
small ass
guys we're
dude.
talking
Yeah,
Tank,
about
Tank
that's
too
what I'm
is the
saying.
small.
He's
All
best
right.
small,
fighter on the
bro.
planet? Is
I'm saying
considered the
Tank too
best fighter
small.
on the planet right now.
He
One of
too
the guys we're
small.
talking
He
about.
too small. All right, all right. So, all right, Naoya Inoue or who? What's three weight classes up from that? Hold on.
Wait,
No,
Tank's the best
listen.
fighter on the
No, you
planet.
gotta
He
hear
lost
me
to
out,
Bud.
bro. You hear me out. What's three
Hmm?
weight classes up from Naoya Inoue?
Where you at? 122?
What's
So it's
three weight classes up from that?
135.
30,
I think
35
135.
130,
135.
against
135.
Tank. Put him against
135.
Okay,
Tank.
who you got? Naoya Inoue or Tank?
I'm going with Tank.
Another mismatch weight class.
But
No,
that's
he's
what
saying
this
he's
is.
saying no, but that's his
No,
point.
it isn't because Bud and
Oh
Canelo
my god,
they're more
listen, bro.
similar in weight.
Man,
Right,
fuck
but
up.
what he's saying is
So,
Yeah,
no.
but
What he's saying
so,
is
no, they're
so,
one from
similar in
a
are
height.
height
y'all
They're
that's
not?
like
similar in
So,
height.
yeah,
so
that's what he's
in
saying.
this
And
case,
in a
since they
way,
so similar,
and Tank are similar in height.
since they so similar,
Yeah.
are we gonna ignore the red
I'm
flags of the
going with
weight
Tank.
bullies because it's
Nah.
Crawford?
No, I think that's a good analysis because they're
But the
both
thing
about the same height.
but hold on, here's the thing though. To use that term with Canelo or Bud, I mean, you go back, Canelo was a weight bully. Canelo made the beginning of his career beating smaller guys.
Who you got? Who you got? Canelo or Usyk?
This nigga
This dude here
crazy.
crazy,
Who you
bro.
got?
Like,
Who you got? Canelo. Who you
put him
got?
back in the
Canelo.
crazy house, bro.
Who you got? Canelo or Jai Opetaia? Who you got? Jai Opetaia or Canelo?
I'm going with Jack. But you tripping,
Yep,
bro.
Yeah,
Like
but it'd be
that's
all of
so
that.
it's so easy to pick when it ain't Bud. That's my point.
no, because you they're not the same. Like
They're
you're
not the
putting
same, bro.
yeah, like arm length,
All
height,
right.
like you all
Well,
over
we
the
gonna
place.
see, bro. That's
These
why I said
guys,
I'm just ready to eat crow or celebrate, bro. I don't got none like because everything I just said was
bro, look at the
valid.
pictures,
That's
same
valid
height.
shit.
They're
Everything I just
around.
said
It's
is
like
valid,
even.
Yeah,
bro.
it's
Everything I
valid
just
if you're
said is
trying to have
valid.
that type of discussion, but when it comes down to the actual practicality of what you're saying, it loses a lot of its validity because
Yeah, you
number
got
one,
people with
you're
longer
talking
arm
about
reach.
Terrence Crawford. You're talking about Terrence Crawford, who's the number one pound for pound guy. He's ranked above Canelo, and that's for a
Yeah,
fucking reason, bro. Canelo
yeah,
has not
And
done
also,
what
I
Terrence
gotta put this
Crawford
out
has
there.
done.
Also, I have to put this. This ain't the first time this has
Canelo's
been done.
two-time undisputed.
It's,
We'll
I'm,
see.
Bud
I'm saying it's a
Crawford is
possibility.
two
yeah.
division
We'll
undisputed.
we'll
But
see. We'll
It's
see.
a
to
difference,
me, I
my
think
guy.
We'll see.
Casino's first analogy with Inouye and Tank that's pretty close to being similar.
Yeah, that's why I
Why
They're
said
is
about
that
the
I
pretty
got
same
Tank
close,
height.
Mark?
Tank. I
Why
got
is that
Tank in
pretty
that
close?
fight
Uh,
anyway and Tank.
Because look, let me tell you why it's so similar. Because
yeah, but
Inoue is
compared to
high.
Bud
Listen.
and Canelo, it's an
Because
analogy. You know what I mean?
Inoue has always been higher on the pound for pound than Tank. And goddamn, they the same exact height. And y'all niggas got Inoue no fucking
But
problem.
I've seen
Yeah,
Inouye been
But
dropped.
I mean y'all
it's
got
weight
I've seen
Tank
class.
no
Inouye been
problem. Y'all
dropped.
got, huh?
It's
I've
weight
seen
class, not
Inouye
height
been
classes.
dropped before.
I've
And
seen
UA
I've
just
seen
got
Terrence
dropped by a
Crawford
guy
get
who's sitting
dropped.
to drop him.
Terrence ain't got dropped.
Terrence never got
Man, he
dropped.
He
didn't
get
get
Tank,
good
dropped.
touch. He ain't
Tank,
get dropped.
Tank
Terrence
got
All
never
right,
dropped.
got
Terrence
Tank
dropped.
ain't
got
never hit the
dropped.
canvas.
listen, it's cool.
Yeah,
Roach
Tank got.
dropped Tank.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, Tank
cool.
got dropped.
Casino. When Terrence hit the canvas, bro. Stop
Mean
playing, bro.
Machine.
No, you know.
Nigga, he did not hit the canvas glove touch. He didn't hit the fucking canvas, bro.
That's touching the tap, bro. That's getting dropped.
I've
That
seen
was a flip,
Inouye
bro.
get dropped.
He
Man,
going
listen,
for
bro.
he going he going for
Listen.
the he's
Hey,
going
look,
for the
I
Yeah, but he
digress,
got
TKP.
back
bro.
up.
I
Every time
digress.
he
I
got back
am
up,
ready to
Slick. Every
either.
time
He
and
he
won
got
the
I
fight.
back
digress.
up.
And look,
Yeah,
and
he got
I'm not
back
even
up, but
gonna
he ain't
rub it
been
in niggas'
dropped.
face. I'm not even gonna if it go if it go how I think it's gonna go. I'm not even gonna rub it in niggas' face.
No,
I'm
no.
just
How you go? You should rub it in because it's what he should have done in the first place.
But I'm saying all this say I already told you, like if Bud go in that man's house, he should lose. That's how it's supposed to go, but that don't mean that's how it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. That's why I say I just digress. I just ready to either eat crow or celebrate, bro. I
But the
ain't got
thing
nothing
is,
else
if
to
anybody
like.
got a chance of
A
beating him besides
casino.
Hmm?
Benavidez, is Bud.
A
Who else out
casino.
there
Let
you
me
can
put
see
it to
beating
you
him?
like this. Me
Beating
and a bunch of
Benavidez.
other dudes did a whole live
Wow,
What?
yeah.
on
Slick,
Keep the Victory.
you tripping, Slick.
What?
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this,
Bud
casino.
gonna beat Benavidez.
AC, what you say?
I
I'm gonna
didn't
say
say
it to you
Bud could
like
beat
this, bro.
Benavidez. I said if
Oh,
anybody
okay.
could beat Canelo besides Benavidez, it would be Bud.
Oh,
I'm gonna
That's
say it
okay.
to
that's
you
how I
like
see
this,
it.
bro.
Bivol.
I'm
Give me
gonna say
Hold
it to you
Bivol.
on,
like
no, wait,
this.
hold on, wait. You said if
If
anybody
Bud
could
fights
beat
Canelo on
Benavidez,
the inside, he
hold on,
gets
wait,
No,
wait,
knocked the
wait,
you
wait.
fuck
you're
out and he
not.
loses.
Yeah,
You
that's
heard
what I
this.
thought I heard. I
No, if
thought that's what I
anybody
heard.
could beat Canelo, right, besides
Okay.
Benavidez, it would be
I'm
Bud.
gonna
That's
go
how
No,
back.
I see it.
Bivol.
No,
It'll be
bro,
I'm
Bivol.
gonna
you just
rewind
jumped
this
out
shit.
the
I'm gonna
window,
rewind this shit.
bro. Oh hell
What?
no,
What
It'll
I
be
say?
Bivol. Bivol
bro.
could
You
beat
just
Benavidez.
said if anybody could beat Benavidez other than
Okay,
Canelo,
I'm
would it be
saying it wrong.
Bud?
You know, y'all know what I'm trying to say, bro.
I don't know what you're trying to say. Tell me
I'm
what you're
trying to
trying to
say
say.
that besides Benavidez, take Benavidez out. It
Oh,
would be
okay.
Bud that would beat Canelo. Maybe I'm phrasing it wrong.
No, it'll be
Oh, okay. I thought you
Bivol.
were saying
No, I'm
if
not talking
okay.
about Bivol. I'm saying the two fights that people want to see. Everybody wanted to see Benavidez fight Canelo, right? Everybody had Benavidez slated to beat Canelo,
All right, tell me
right?
this. Do you
He's not
got
in the picture no more. So besides him, he's gone. We got the second runner-up is Bud, and I think Bud has a
all right,
shot
so
at
look,
beating him.
if you take Canelo out of existence, do you think that nigga Bud would have jumped up to 168, cleaned out the whole shit, and got all the belts the same way Canelo did?
I don't know about that. I
Okay
don't
then,
know.
No,
bro. So it's just
no.
not
But
it's
that
not
ain't
even
got
that
nothing to
close.
do with them two dudes fighting though. That don't mean
Who
still
you
doesn't mean
got?
he can't beat
Who you
Canelo.
got? Who you got? Bud or Caleb Plant? I'm talking about
Bud,
when Canelo fought him. When he was
I can
undefeated.
see. I can
Bud.
see
Bud will
Casino's
beat the
point. He's
shit out of
saying that
Do y'all
Caleb.
think Bud beat
Casino's
the
Beat
shit
the
out of
point.
Can't
fuck
Caleb
beat
out
Plant?
Bud.
out of Caleb Plant, bro.
Plant has a
He
bigger
can't.
He's
frame.
trying to
Bud
say
will
that
probably knock
that
Caleb Plant the
Canelo's
fuck
beating
out,
bigger
man.
blokes.
Now that
Serious?
right there, I get what
Caleb
he's saying
Plant?
though, but that wasn't a good pick right there. He'll beat the fuck out of Caleb Plant, bro.
So
No,
he'll beat the
Caleb
fuck out
Plant
of
has a
Caleb
bigger
Plant.
frame. That's the reason
What
Yeah,
why
he'll
about
everybody
beat
what
the
respect
fuck.
about
Canelo. It's
you
because they have
think
the
you
same
think
He'll
frame.
Bud?
he would have more trouble with Colin Smith before he had trouble fucking
No,
Caleb
I
Plant,
mean I
bro.
was about to go down the list.
Caleb Plant,
I'm
Caleb
just
Plant run out of fucking steam. That's what he does.
I mean maybe I don't know, bro. But
Y'all
all right.
really caught
So
up in
y'all
weight.
got Bud beating Billy Joe Saunders. I'm talking about with no. I'm talking about just jumping straight up.
Hell
I'm talking
yeah.
about
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I got him
yes,
beating him.
yes.
okay, okay.
He
Y'all
not
what y'all?
disciplined at
All
all.
right. Y'all got Bud beating Triple G.
No,
Did
No,
no.
Okay. Do y'all have Bud
not to
Not
beating?
me.
young, not the one that no. That's that boy, Shit. That's the one where Bud fuck around get Wood been asleep.
Who else he fought? I'm trying to think.
Jamel
I mean,
Charlo.
yeah.
No,
I
he
mean,
beat
you
Jamel. He
got? Do
beat
you even
Jamel.
have Bud beat? I mean, yeah. Of course, y'all gonna have him beating Charlo. I know y'all gonna answer that like that, but I
Yeah,
think
he
that's a
gonna beat.
50-50 fight.
I think it's a
I
good
think
fight, but I think
I
he
think
beats him.
Crawford versus Charlo is a 50-50 fight, and that's who he should be
I didn't
fighting
say.
for.
I didn't say. I didn't say that he dogs him. I just
Okay.
said Bud beats him. And I want to point this out as well. Nobody's saying that Canelo's trash. Just the simple fact that we're saying that Bud has a chance tells you that we think Canelo is still good. We're not
Okay.
saying we're not saying Canelo's trash. Now, one time we're having an actual conversation about.
Well, I think I was responding to AC because when he was giving what he was saying, he was kind of like it sounded like he was just describing Canelo as just some regular old Mexican. That's how it
No,
sounded to me.
no, because you take it, you took it as you took it. You're not taking what I'm saying into fully consideration. I'm talking about stylistically. Canelo could have all the ring IQ he wants, but stylistically, when you take Terrence Crawford's style and you take the style of fighting that Canelo has always been known for, come forward. He don't give a fuck where he hits you. He just gonna hit you. You feel what I'm saying? That's still a come forward fighter. If you take a come forward fighter and put him in there against Terrence Crawford has a history of stopping that come forward fighter and making it look easy because they're tailor made for him. This is what people said about standing on this when it came down to boots. So
Right.
the argument lasts for some fighters, but when it comes down to saying stylistically, this is who Terrence Crawford is, and this is who Canelo is. Now that's a problem. That
I
can't be
just
the
think.
problem.
No, but let me
I,
tell you why. Let me tell you why it's a problem because that's basically saying the way you saying that.
Facts, Pine.
Like it sound all right when you use the standing on this versus boost. That's completely wrong because they're in the same weight division. Like what you're saying, it comes off to me as weight classes don't matter. Styles only matter. So that means that if you take Terrence
If
Crawford, no, listen, if you take Terrence Crawford against a goddamn cruiserweight with if their cruiserweight style is come forward, Bud finna wash them and make it look easy. That's
So
how what you saying sound to me,
okay,
bro.
so
No,
let
because
me
in this case,
ask you.
nah,
So let me just ask him this one question. When Sugar Ray Robinson was fighting, what were the divisions in Sugar Ray Leonard's time? I mean, Sugar Ray Robinson's time when he was fighting.
Bro, I have no idea. You asking the wrong person.
Okay, so basically the in between weight
at least he was
classes.
honest.
So what I'm saying is the in between weight classes, some of these weight classes that exist right now. When Ray
Mhm.
Robinson was fighting, you went from like I believe it might have been something like 147 straight to 160.
160.
Yeah,
That's
there
right.
was
No,
no
Yeah.
there was
50.
no 154.
There was no
No.
154. So the point I'm making is recently, within the last 20, 30 years, all of these little weight divisions, when more belts started to
It,
appear, they
it
they put
started
in
in the
more weight
80s.
divisions.
Yeah,
So what I'm
Yeah.
saying is
90s.
throughout the majority of history of boxing, the jump in weight that Terrence Crawford is making is actually normal. It's only 14 pounds, bro. 14 fucking pounds. If you've been in a street fight, 14 pounds don't mean a motherfucking thing. So the weight does not make a difference when you really
All I'm
look at
saying
it.
is I
I,
just
I
hear
I
two.
feel what you're saying,
I
AC.
hold on,
14 pounds do
Casino.
make a difference.
Yeah, you're making some sense there.
Arguments. I hear two arguments where it's just like one side downplaying the skills of one and vice versa. We
No, I'm
gotta
not
admit,
downplaying the skills of.
Bud is not your regular fighter, right? Canelo had his time where he was not that regular fighter neither though.
Yes,
But
sir.
it's just that Canelo has slowed down a bit, bro. Like literally, and I can't say that because of one fight. Bud is slowed down. I just can't say that until I see this fight. But I have seen Canelo has slowed down. The head movement ain't there. He's more of a peekaboo style, catch and shoot, and he don't even try that. He walks. So he's not the same dude.
Well, I say
And that's
this.
not no slight towards Canelo. It's just the dude done put in the work. You know what I'm saying?
But look,
You
I
can
say
put
I
it
this.
would.
work.
I
You
would
know,
have
I'm
say.
gonna
I
just
would.
this is my
I would
last
have.
thing I'm gonna say about it.
But,
I hope y'all wrong, and I hope I'm right.
but
I
I think.
feel you on that.
I
I
think this
feel
is.
you on that.
I think.
Hey,
I think
respect.
this is the great thing. This is the great thing about this fight. There's still 6 weeks to go. We've already all been arguing about this for a month, 2 months, and we're going to continue to discuss it and have opinions either way for the next 6 weeks until the fight happens. That's how great this fight, to me, it seems to be. I can see points either way. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
I concur to that, Mark. And what Pon said about the AC dude, yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, I kind of agree with what he said about AC. The
No,
Pon
that I
dude.
mean, even when the weight classes came in, bro, like, dude,
So
this
what
has
did
been
he
done
say that you
before.
agree?
Yeah,
What did he
this
say that you agreed? So I know because we could chop
Okay,
it up.
because he said in the comment section that AC dude just confusing himself because we all know he
I
not
got it
saying
on
nothing.
screen. Yeah,
Okay, so what am I confusing myself about if you agree with him? What did I confuse?
yeah.
Because you compared like the boxing fight match to like a street fight.
But a fight is a fight,
A
so
fight is a fight, and
it
it's more
doesn't matter.
organized in a ring.
When you look at MMA,
Yeah.
when you look at when you look at Pride and you look at some of these MMA tournaments, the weight they have no weight classes. So at the end of the day, bro,
What
when it
MMA
comes
tournaments have
down
no weight
to
classes?
what?
What MMA tournaments have no weight classes?
Well, Pride didn't have weight classes because BJ Penn actually fought Lyoto Machida. Lyoto Machida has always been a heavyweight, and BJ Penn weighed 160 when he fought Lyoto Machida in that Pride tournament. So, but listen, I'm a guy who watches all of it, so I don't know how long you've been watching stuff and you've been into the sports and things like that. But again, let me bring up another fighter from history since you guys say I'm confused. Sam Langford. If you know who Sam Langford is, which I doubt, Sam Langford is a guy who basically fought around 150 something and
Yeah,
would often move all the way up in weight in one
yeah,
training session to fight heavyweights. So
yeah.
weight didn't matter when it came down to Sam Langford.
Yep.
When you talk about what the average heavyweight was during Jack Johnson's time, that heavyweight was about 180 pounds, and some
Yeah, but AC.
heavyweights were plus X amount of weights. Now, even when we talking about boxing, if we keeping it boxing, when you look at heavyweights versus the era of the super heavyweights, and I'm talking about heavyweights where Mike Tyson was basically your average type of heavyweight with Bone Crusher Smith, then Lennox Lewis and the Klitschko's coming, and these guys are 240 plus. When you look at what Deontay Wilder was doing, coming in around 213, 218, and knocking out dudes that are two something. And people try to say, yeah, but that's the heavyweight. It doesn't matter. Look at the weight difference. If you constantly making your arguments on weight, there is a division out here in boxing right now where some fighters weigh far less than other fighters.
See, no,
So
but
it
Right.
does not matter.
Yeah, but AC.
my argument ain't all
Oh, I
about
want to
weight.
respond.
My argument
No,
is
I'm just addressing this dude because
oh,
you
okay,
saying
okay.
I'm confused about something or I'm
Yeah,
confused
because
myself.
AC, you have to
But you
understand a
don't know
street
boxing
fight.
history, so how can I be confused?
Yes, because a street fight is the whole environment is
Okay, so
different.
you're gonna
In a
go
street
back to a
fight, I could
street
just
fight.
pick you up and
No,
slam
no, no.
you. Like you're
No,
not able to
no.
compare
What?
that to a boxing
That's the
match.
point. Hold on. That's the point, right? If anything, if it was gonna make that difference, it would be outside of the ring. Inside the ring is organized. You
But
get
this
what I'm
one,
saying?
I'm not. All right, just to clear up just in case anybody thinks that weight is the main thing of my argument. The main thing of my argument is all right. Well, weight is a part of it, but it's not my whole argument. I'm
Mhm.
looking at two great men. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a great big man to me beats a great small man, and I
Oh wow.
earlier in this stream, I pointed out the things that I believe Canelo is better at. Like it's not like Bud is
Oh wow.
better. It's not like to me, in my opinion, it's not like Bud is better at everything and Canelo just bigger. Like no, Canelo has better defense. Canelo has a better chin. Canelo has better power. Canelo has I think Canelo probably got equal timing. The nigga goddamn the only thing Bud got
Bro.
that's better is his feet and goddamn his combinations. That's it. I don't
Bro,
see anything
bro,
else that he has better than Canelo.
bro.
Hmm?
I gotta stop it because that saying is dead. It's been dead forever.
All right, but
That started as commentator talk. Let me tell you that
but no, but
a
you missed
good big
everything.
man beats a
Well,
great little
take
man.
that part out then.
No,
Take
no,
that.
yeah, because
Well, say
that's
that.
not
All right.
true,
Well,
bro. Because if you
I'm gonna
hold
exit
on
that sentence.
to still use Bud in that analogy, that was the whole talk about Earl. He's too big. He's too
No, no,
strong.
no, no. But
You
see,
could
that's
go.
why
You
I
can
should
go.
have
You
never
can
even said
go.
that part.
Yeah, you can
This is
go
what I,
Usyk.
this is my
That's
argument.
not true.
This is my argument. I believe Canelo has better defense, better power, better single punch speed, better chin, better equal ring IQ, and equal what did I say before? I said equal something.
You,
Damn,
no,
I
no, but
forgot.
Bud, he got faster hand speed. You already said a
No,
better
I said he
footwork.
got better combination speed, but I think Canelo
Equal
got better.
timing. You said
No,
equal
no,
timing.
Bud is faster than Canelo
Oh
right
yeah,
now,
I
hand
said they
speed
got
wise.
equal timing, and I think that Canelo has faster one punch power speed. I think Bud has faster combination speed. That's what I'm saying. Like
I,
so,
Oh, I don't
it,
know because in the skull
I
fight,
think Bud
everything
has
was
a better
slow.
skill set as of right now.
well, yeah, in that skull fight, everything was fucked up. I ain't gonna lie, but I feel like that nigga didn't even give a fuck about Skull. He thought he was just finna, and he did. I mean, Skull, all he did was fucking run. If Skull would have said, if Skull would have fought,
Skull won the fight if he wasn't the A side. I hope you know that.
oh no, bro. All right, all
Oh,
right, bro.
I,
All right,
come
bro.
I
on,
think
come
Bud
on,
got a
Rob.
better skill set of
Fucking
right
hell.
now, but
All right,
this
bro.
Canelo,
That's why I say, bro. I'm ready to just eat crow or goddamn
I
celebrate,
think
bro. I ain't got time.
This Canelo, like I said, it's easy to hold on yesteryear Canelo because yeah, I would agree with you. The head movement, and all that was nice. He used to have, he could ride a punch and showboat, but now it's nowhere near like that.
But I feel like he didn't
Uh,
even have to. I feel
Canelo
like
used
he.
to have Canelo used to have some of the best. I'm not even gonna say head movement because it was upper body. Like he
Right.
had like his high guard. When you look at early Canelo, his high guard was bananas because he would kind of use a lazy high guard to get people to engage with him, and then he counter off that high guard. Like once you commit it, he's like, "Oh yes, my friend, now you're here."
Right.
Bang and catch you.
But look, this is
So
the thing, bro. This is where I think y'all missing. And
Huh?
I ain't saying y'all missing it. Y'all might not be missing it. But when
Mhm.
y'all say that he don't got that head movement no more, who has
he
teed
never.
off on? No, listen.
Go ahead.
Who has teed off on him to where he got to show that shit? Like he showed it, and he still got it against Bivol. He just
What?
lost.
Bivol teed off
Bivol
on him,
tattooed
bro.
his
No,
head up.
listen, bro. You missing the point. I said, but
Oh
he just listen,
shit.
bro. Listen.
Okay.
Go back and watch the fight, bro. How many times have y'all watched that fight?
I watched
Man,
that fight at least 4 times
I
Okay,
would have
so
said it more
look,
than that.
I
because I
said,
won so much
bro,
money
but
off of him.
listen. He still had it. He just lost to the Bivol. It was Bivol, bro. Bro. The nigga was doing a lot of shit.
Man, he
He
was
was
winning
doing a
to
lot
that
of shit,
jab all night, bro. His forehead
Bivol,
was so
hey,
red.
listen.
nigga. That's
When people were trying to
Bivol,
talk about, yo,
man,
I'm
bro.
listen,
not
Listen,
sure.
bro. That's
I'm not
Bivol.
sure we
Listen,
can
I
compare fucking
digress,
Bud to
bro.
Bivol though.
I
I
digress,
can't. We
bro.
can't.
I
We
digress.
can't.
I'm
Y'all
saying
can't
you
even
We
tell
versus
can't
me.
compare
Bivol
Bud
Y'all
and
can't
can't
really
even
Bivol.
tell
brung
me
that up.
how. Y'all can't even tell me who will win between Bud and Bivol, and then y'all gonna goddamn say this.
Because the fight actually happened. We could see that. We can actually
It's
see
no, but I'm
the
saying
ball
like
versus
you seen
Canelo.
the fight, bro, and y'all talk about it's y'all saying it like it's just a jab, nigga. That's a
Okay,
Bivol
okay. Let me
jab.
ask you this. Let me ask
That's
you
a
this,
Bivol jab,
bro, Bivol put
Casino.
on
Let me
Bivol put
ask you
on the
this.
very definition
and
of a master class.
to be honest with you, Bivol on my pound for pound list is higher than Crawford.
Yeah,
That's
That could
but
crazy
be. Well,
work.
Bivol,
I don't put my
Bud,
heavyweights in there
Bud
like
is
that, but
not. Bud is
Because
not
Bud
fucking
ain't never
Bivol
beat
though.
nobody like no
right.
better be,
But
nigga.
let me ask you this:
I
Was
mean,
you with the rest
Crawford
of the
ain't never
world?
beat nobody like no better be.
Was you with the rest of the world that believed Canelo was going to beat Bivol?
No,
Okay.
I thought he was
But the
gonna
rest of the
lose
world
because,
did believe that, though, right?
So why
bro,
did you
listen.
think he was gonna lose? Why did you think he was gonna lose?
I thought he was gonna lose because I looked at the nigga and I saw his age.
Oh,
That did
you
it for
just left
you.
it a matter of age. You didn't go to CompuBox and actually see who
Bro,
was the
no,
You didn't see
top
bro.
any
I'm
highlights?
let
heavyweights
me tell you.
in
Let me just
every
tell you how I am.
category.
Slick know how I am, bro.
Huh?
I'm very fucking judgmental. And when I seen that nigga, like I be judging my boxing off. I don't even get this deep all the time. Like
Oh,
I
okay,
just look at the two opponents and I'm like, okay, this is a champion. This is a champion at 178. Have I ever heard of him? No. But
Yeah.
let me check him out. I looked at them niggas face off. I seen the stoic look on that motherfucking face, and I was like, that nigga's a fucking killer. No, listen, bro. Real shit. I am not, bro. Real shit.
no, I
I
get
can't
it,
make
bro.
this
I
up.
get it. But
I
my
looked at the
point,
nigga. I looked at Bivol fucking face. I looked at how they were disrespecting that nigga. They made that nigga come out second. I seen how fucking big he was, and I seen that the nigga goddamn was undefeated, and I seen that the nigga was 30. I was like, the nigga Canelo probably finna lose this shit.
bro, my boy
But the
put
rest
me
of the
on.
world thought Canelo was gonna win. And my
Yeah,
point
they
was,
did, but
Yeah,
I'm telling you
my
what I
last
thought.
even
season
I
Vegas
thought
people
Canelo
odds
was
had
finna
him.
people
lose
can't
that
think Bud
bitch.
gonna win.
I
I
didn't
thought
know who
Canelo was finna
Bivol
lose that
was.
shit. Huh?
Yo, hey, listen, my boy put me on to Bivol in a discussion we was having that
Mm-hmm.
about the top three guys on CompuBox because somebody was
Mm-hmm.
trying to say something weird about it. And when we went there, and everybody was on the panel, and we actually went there, bro put it on the screen. Bivol was like, I'm like, I ain't never heard of this dude, but he leads in damn near every category. At that particular point, Bivol was number one in all the categories. Then he dropped down. He's always been between one and three. So he's always been a
Mm-hmm.
top three dude when it came down to CompuBox. When it came down to Canelo, looking at that, and I said, listen, I just want to see what Vegas odds got it at. When I saw Vegas odds had Canelo as the favorite and a huge favorite, I was like, Vegas has no idea who Demetrius Bivol is. He about to masterclass the shit out of Canelo.
But sometimes you gotta look at the man. Like, put it like this. Even when Tim Zoo, all right, put like, and I see somebody else, Pond said Canelo and Bivol the same age. I know that. That was the problem because the nigga is fucking 175. That's why I was like, this nigga might be finna get his ass beat. I was looking at the nigga just like when I seen Murder Zaliel versus Tim Zoo. I didn't know who the fuck Murder Zaliel was, but I looked at that nigga face and I was like, Tim Zoo finna get his
Woo.
ass beat. Like I just got that kind of eye. I just know how
Yeah.
to.
I don't put a lot
Sometimes
of.
I'm not
I
saying
don't
I'm
put a lot
always
of.
right either. I'm not always right. I be wrong, but I'm just saying. Sometimes I could just look at a nigga and be like, "This nigga finna beat this nigga ass."
Nah, I usually
I don't put. I
the
don't put
face
a
for
lot of
me,
faith in CompuBox though either.
And I done
huh?
been in a
CompuBox. I
I done
mean,
been in a
fucking.
boxing gym a lot,
Yeah,
so I kind of know
You could be
how
hitting.
niggas be
You could be
looking.
hitting
You know what I'm saying?
gloves, arms, elbows, and they're still counting that shit. So.
But the point I'm making is when it came down to numbers like least being hit, most accurate punches thrown, highest percentages of power punches and shit like that, Bivol was there. The other person that was there was Shakur. Terrence Crawford made the top five.
Yeah, well, that tells me straight away that's something wrong with them fucking figures of the Shakur or something.
Here we go
No,
with
it
this
doesn't.
shit.
At the end of the day, if Shakur is one of the least hit fighters, then it is what it is. He does
Yeah.
He's number
because
one. Don't ever forget it.
you, you you feel what I'm saying. So
I
you
was
know,
waiting on that shit.
I'm only saying it. I'm only saying it like when it came down to the hard numbers. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bivol always stood out, and then when you look at his performances, and he's like the best guy that the industry has right now in that pendulum style. You could basically say him and Inoue are the two best guys that really know how to utilize that pendulum style. Bro, I was like, there's no way Canelo's gonna beat this because he never seen that before.
Right. That
Yeah,
was it.
Stylistically,
And
I was
I
and
like,
ain't
it's
even
gonna
know
and
be
all.
boxing
I
number
didn't know
one
all that.
said
Like, I'm looking at what
boxing number
Champy
one
said.
said
Oh,
what? No, boxing number one said that he was injured, but shit, he was in there punching. And no doubt he was beating up Bivol to the body, but he just couldn't get to his head, bro. And Bivol fought a disciplined fight. He didn't fall for none of the traps.
and then I was gonna respond to Champy. He said, if you're a real Boston fan, you know Bavard and his talent from watching him cook on HBO. But I hate when niggas be acting like niggas ain't a real Boston fan just because they don't know something another nigga know. Like, I'm a real Boston fan and I ain't never seen that nigga fight on fucking HBO, but I'm a real Boston fan.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
Bivol
But HBO
Bivol
just
go back.
HBO introduced him
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but I mean, everybody go back. It's
Yeah.
just, I mean, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
what's
saying?
crazy is Bud got
Everybody
his
with a
Yeah.
record go back. You know what I mean?
Bud got his opportunity on to fight on HBO on his debut. He wasn't
Yep.
even supposed to be shown. It was somebody else fucked up, and they was like, "All right, Bud, you on a card. You gonna be shown on HBO tonight." That
And
was
Oh
look,
it.
I'm
Man.
gonna
wow.
be the
Well,
first
well,
one.
it wasn't that he
Listen,
was gonna be shown. He bumped up 5 pounds to fight
Yeah, because the other dude didn't.
the what was my dude name? He
The,
was next. He was supposed to be the next shit, and he went there and beat his ass.
and
Damn,
I
what
ain't
was
gonna
his
lie.
name, bro?
If Bud beats Canelo, he's one of the greatest fighters I ever fucking seen.
Rolling with the punches.
I'm just
Salute.
let
He,
that be
he he
clear.
already is before that.
No, he's not.
which
Not to me.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
is.
it was
He
You
Breeders'
fighting
can't
other
tell
Prescott.
me
people.
what
It
he
was
is to
British
me,
Breeders'.
bro.
Prescott?
You're not finna
What you,
tell me what he is to me, bro.
Yeah,
he said
it was
he's saying
It was
British
Yeah, that was
Breeders'
Prescott.
it.
Prescott.
Prescott. Yeah,
What
Prescott. Yeah.
Yeah, he went
to
up to
me?
fight him. He
To
won
me,
that.
if he beats
Yeah, he was a
Canelo, he's one of the
late
greatest fighters
caller.
I ever seen. He's
I'm gonna
not
say
one
it
of the
like
greatest
this.
fighters. He's
I'm gonna
not one of the
say
greatest fighters I ever seen yet. But if he beats Canelo, he's one of the greatest fighters I ever fucking seen.
I'm gonna say it like this because yesterday me and my boy was having this debate
Why is it not
or
showing on
discussion.
here?
We were like, look, if Bud goes in there and he has a performance on the same level as he had against Errol Spence, is he a top three best performances in boxing history?
I mean, I'm not finna say all that. I'm gonna just say he's one of the greatest fighters I ever
Can you
seen,
make
bro.
that debate? Can
The,
Hey,
we?
hold
Can,
on, y'all.
this,
Hey, hold on,
the
I
y'all.
fight
mean, you
Hold
can't
against
on.
make this
Spence,
debate
mate.
with
Hey,
me.
hey, hey, hold on, y'all. Rolling with the punches. Salutes to you, man. He said only sub to say if that pick of Amanda, Canelo, and Bud and Amanda, if that wasn't real, you a real hoe. Your mama a hoe. First off, I don't do no fake flaws and shit the fuck over here. But salutes to you for hitting that button and find out you fucking with a real one. Y'all continue.
But
no,
yeah,
Man,
but
that's a
I
yeah.
was
real
just
photo. What
saying
the fuck's it gonna be?
Right.
I was just
The
gonna. I
fuck?
was just saying, the debate can't happen because, at the end of the day, look at all the prestige and look at everything that's going around with this fight and how it matters. And Bud realizing the ramifications of this fight. If he goes out and he does this thing like that, you talking about performances in the ring? Will it live up to that Tommy Hearns and Marvin Hagler round? I don't know, but
I mean,
I,
bro,
there
Right.
there could.
that's a hard ass question. Like I would have to think about
We
that.
got to
But
see the fight though. But if it's on that level, a person can make that argument. If he beat Canelo like the way he beat Earl, bro, you got to come on, man.
I mean,
Right.
I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say he's one of the greatest fighters I ever seen. But I'm not. I can't because
Performance
I'm a
wise,
little
though,
different, bro. Like, bro, y'all gonna laugh at me when I say it, but like, one of my favorite fucking fights
What?
ever,
What's that?
Navarrete versus that Welsh nigga or something.
Miguel Burchell.
No, Welsh. Like it was like Welsh. It looked like Navarrete was gonna get knocked the fuck out. Then he knocked him out. It was like maybe 5 fights ago. Like he was fighting
Yeah. I
some
think I know
dude.
who you're talking about.
He was
yeah, I
fighting a
think I
white
know. I
guy.
Barbara
know the
Burner.
fight you're talking about.
That's
Yeah,
that's one of the best performances to
Here-
me. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that
Yeah.
probably don't mean nothing to most people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm the wrong person to ask that shit. But Bud is
well,
better
I'm
than
gonna
both
say
those
it like
niggas.
this to you, Casino.
Huh?
When you look at the fight, I can't remember the dude name. The dude with the weird thing in the back of his head that dropped that Dula Mason twice.
Oh yeah, that dude,
That
yeah.
was a hell of a performance.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like
So
that's the
for
type of
this
shit.
era,
When I think of
yeah.
performances, that's the type of shit coming to my mind. Like
So for
like
this
I'll
even
give
era,
you another one.
like
Let me
Casino.
let
I'll give you another one with Navarrete was when he fought an Australian fellow named Liam Wilson. Wilson dropped him during the
yeah,
fight,
he
but
sure
then
did.
Navarrete came back and beat him. That was a good fight too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. That's what like those type of fights is the ones that I call best performances. Like Arrow, I mean, Terrence Crawford versus Arrow is not a best performance because the nigga didn't go through no adversity. Like both people gotta go through adversity for me to start talking about best fights ever, like all that kind of shit. Like it
Yeah.
can't be just a one-sided ass whooping, and then I'll be like, that's one of the best fights ever. And hell no, you know what I'm saying?
I think I can agree with that. I can agree with that, but I don't believe a guy has to get down there at his ass whoop to be recognized as one of the greatest neither.
No, that's
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
what I
Not to
say.
mention.
That's what nah, you said the same thing I'm saying. I
Oh,
said
okay.
I won't say that's one of the top three performances if he do them like he did Arrow, but I will say that Bud is one of the greatest fighters I ever fucking seen. That's
Yeah.
that. That's
Now,
what I
yeah,
will
see,
Let
say.
me
that's
read
Yeah,
this,
that's
but the
fellas.
thing is,
Let me
but
read
the
this,
thing,
fellas. He said Mexican boxing #1, bro. I let you keep coming, bro, because one day I hope you hit the link. Because I know you be everywhere, but he be everywhere.
that
He
nigga,
said, let the
yo,
fight happen, keep the same energy, clowns. Give Canelo credit, he's the GOAT when he stops. But he is a GOAT. He a legend, bro. He a legend. But you
yo,
can't say the same. Bud is a legend in his own right, too.
hell yeah.
Yeah. Now I
So, I
think
mean,
where
that's why I
his
like to fight,
frustration is
bro.
coming from is because it's like, and I'm not really frustrated because I understand. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Mhm.
Bud. You feel me? But it's the fact that they're not in the same weight class already. It's not like Bud been campaigning at 168, whooping niggas. Like if Bud would have got that, and I feel like that's the reason Bud didn't take no fucking tune up because the nigga would be running a high risk of getting his ass whooped trying to fight anybody at 168. That's why he didn't do
No,
it.
Yeah.
That
I
Now,
I
don't think
believe
we
I
were
believe
finally,
that's
saying
why he didn't do
we
it, you
weren't
know.
finally, this
we
nigga
weren't
Pawn says
saying the
something I
same
can
thing
agree with. I
with
think Bud
Jamel
needed to stop
Carlo.
too.
Fuck no. Well, I wasn't
I'll say
Mexican
this.
boxer.
He said you guys said the same thing with Jamel Charlo was about to. No, we didn't.
I'm saying, but do
Nah,
y'all
I
We
agree
didn't
with
thought
Well,
he
I
that?
was
didn't.
gonna
Like, do
lose.
y'all
There's
agree?
Nope.
no way I
Nope.
felt Jamel Charlo was
I
gonna
didn't
go
think
up there and
Jamel was
beat
beating no
Canelo.
damn
Not like that.
Canelo. You a lie. You didn't hear that over here,
Yeah.
Mexican
And
boxing boy. I know
Mexican
you
boxer
didn't.
yeah.
was
Also,
he was over on
I was like,
Goose
he finna
channel. He was
lose.
over on
He
B
probably
Max channel.
he assuming y'all said that. He assuming y'all said that because we black. You know what I'm saying?
But that's cool. But I'll tell you this, because I did a whole
But he
video
know
on
the
that damn
real though.
twenty
Hey,
four
I'm not
seven.
weak.
I said,
eh,
oh, he
I'm
finna
white as
Well,
fuck.
lose.
not everybody, but I'm saying like
I
we're really you. He talking about you, Punch.
I made
He's
it
assuming
clear.
because
Nah,
usually I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna just and I'm not defending him. I'm just saying usually most of the black community be on the same shit. So he thought that. That's what he thought. He didn't
That's
know that you was
fine.
a
no,
real.
there
He
was
didn't. No,
But
no, no.
champions.
Listen,
what
listen.
I'm
He
telling
didn't
him,
know
he's
you
been
was
over
he
here.
didn't know you
No,
was a real
casino. He's
analyst.
been over here long enough to know goddamn well that ain't come from this damn channel.
Yeah, yeah,
I was
Mexican
on
So I'm
here.
boxer.
I
He
saying
was on
know.
here live,
he don't.
and I was doing a thing on that 24/7, and he sat there and
He
said,
know. Don't
"Yeah,
even
I had."
co-sign this nigga. He know, bro. This
Yeah,
dude
he
was on
said,
E Thriller.
He
He was
knows.
on
"Bro,
E
he
Thriller
know,
joint,
bro."
and there was dudes arguing. It was me, E Thriller, and all of us was debating these other cats, like six other dudes, saying that Jamel Charlo was going to beat Canelo. Mexican boxer pulls up. You feel what I'm saying? In the middle of that debate, you feel what I'm saying? So Mexican
I
boxer
ain't
be
know.
everywhere, man.
He be
That
I was
everywhere,
going
and
to say,
I
he's
didn't
on
know
that
how.
many
I didn't know
hold on,
how
channels,
hold on.
familiar.
he
Like I
wouldn't know
said,
where he fucking heard it.
I
I
ain't even
said
know
it
how
loud.
familiar.
I said it so loud on here. I was mad because I showed everybody that when he was sitting in that car to go do the little meet thing with Canelo, he said,
Mhm.
"Yeah, I brought the watch out. You know, you this Canelo, you gotta be, you gotta look
Yeah, I seen
good."
that shit. That was
I
some
said,
bullshit.
I told everybody, I said, he finna fucking lose. I told everybody, I said, he is not winning, bro. I caught shit behind it. And I didn't give a damn. He was
Yeah.
showing him too much respect.
See, I ain't know y'all knew him like that. I thought he was just somebody in the chat, but
nah,
I was
nah.
gonna say I was like
No, Mex Box, he been around.
before y'all made it known that he was familiar. I was finna say he don't know that you a real analyst. That's what I was gonna say. But
Nah,
he
I
do
mean,
know
Mexican
you a real
well,
boxer.
analyst. So
yeah, he
at
Nah.
that
do.
point,
hey,
He
I
you
do.
wanted
He
got
to
be
say,
saying
you
shit
got
sometimes.
you got Slick fucked up then, because
Yeah,
Yeah,
you've
he's
been
been
watching
around.
Slick.
Like I
he
seen the
know.
dude for at least 3 years right now,
Oh
maybe
damn, yeah.
four, maybe
hey,
Yeah.
four.
Well, I see. I'm on a lot of. I don't comment on any other channels really, apart from the Slick and Heavy and fucking
Yo, he be on. Yo,
Punch. But
listen, I'm telling
He
y'all,
he's.
everywhere,
I
on
see
bro.
him
Pro
everywhere
Box,
on
he
every other
show up.
channel I'm on. He's fucking there.
He show up on Pro Box. You'll see
yo,
him on the Zone joints. You'll see him on Frank Warren
Yeah,
joints. Wherever you see a
He
he's
know the
on
Mexican
boxing, bro.
fighter,
That's why I
he's
fuck
going
with him.
to be
the
in the
Boxing
comment.
Voice,
yo, but about
Coach Malachi.
That's why I
Fuck, there's
mess with
heaps
him.
of them.
He like
yo,
boxing, bro.
yo, about the best performance stuff though. Like I feel like if you I don't feel like, but if you like for real, like in all honesty, if you make your toughest test your easiest test, that's a heck of a performance. That's one of your best performance ever. And that's what
What,
Bud did to Arrow. Everybody thought that was gonna be his toughest test, and he made it like so freaking easy. That's like a whole nother level. That's a whole another dimension of talented. You know.
yeah, I could rock with you on that, bro. You 100. That's the way I see it. It's like, look, the fighters that go through adversity and come back, those are hell of a performances. This is why that Abdullah Mason fight is real big on it. That's why that Leo knockout when he got that belt and he just stretched old boy. That was a great performance. I could name plenty more great performances, but when it comes down to saying, all right, look at the two fighters right now. You got a guy who's been on the pound for pound list for a long time. You also got another guy who's the longest running guy who's been on the pound for pound list. That's Terrence Crawford. So when you look at these two fighters and you look at all of the experience that Canelo comes into the ring with, fighting, getting a fight with Shane Mosley and beating Shane Mosley, getting a fight with Floyd Mayweather, the fights he had with Triple G, all of those really historical fights that Canelo has been involved in, and then you look at what Crawford did. You feel what I'm saying? One of the most underrated fighters, skilled fighters of our time. Now we're gonna see who's the best.
Right.
And if he puts on the type of performance that he did against Errol Spence, for me, it's like, bro, that's probably I'm gonna argue. And I told my boy who don't really ain't a big fan of Crawford, I said, bro, I'm gonna be you probably catch me on many different channels making that argument that he's either number one or within the top three if he
Yeah.
gives us a performance like that.
Yeah, he give a performance. He has to pitch a shutout.
Mexican
Or he gotta
boxer,
knock
we're
Canelo out.
pretty evenly divided here between Canelo and fucking Crawford, to be honest.
Wait. Fuck Mexican boxing.
We're
I
not
don't
all
know shit.
we're
Hey,
not
God bless.
all
Oh, round one. What's that? That's my guy.
Round
Round
one
one.
and
My
walked
Cali
up in
guy.
here. What's
Man, I
good,
say
you
bro?
know
this,
what I mean?
bro. I ain't gonna lie. To me, even saying, even like insinuating, like, what if Bud do Canelo like Arrow is so disrespectful that it's like, bro, that is so disrespectful, bro.
No,
Like that.
this is what I see because like I remember when Jermel was coming up to fight Canelo, and I was pretty hyped about that fight, especially Jermel, man. Like, thank God Jamal didn't take that fight. I think or I don't know, but I just felt like Jermel had more of a skill set. We all think he was better than his brother in a way. To a lot of us, I mean, he went undisputed. But I was going for him, and my brother he used to box and shit, so he watches a lot more boxing than what I do. Watch the whole fight game, but he could analyze more than I could do and shit. And he was just telling me like, yeah, I don't know, man.
Oh, your volume went low
You went
while
out,
My bad.
round
bro.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at this
Yeah, Pond. Yeah,
fight,
Pond.
bro.
They like I be getting that vibe, but then they be like, I don't
No,
I be
I
getting that
don't.
vibe. I know
It's
y'all
like
don't think
it's
that, but
hard
it's just some
because
of the
if
shit.
you're
It's
if
just
you're
some of the
if
shit. Like it's
it
like I would
it's
never even say a what if. Like what if
it
Canelo
has to be
goes out
objective.
like Arrow? Like I would never even say that
Why?
what if. Like that's a
Because
crazy ass what if, bro. I ain't. But if it do happen, I'ma eat my crow though. But
all I'm
that
saying
is
is,
so
was in
crazy.
saying that eating crow, like I'm not eating crow either way. Like I told you, he's supposed to get his ass whooped, but I am rooting for Bud. So you could do that, bro, if you looking at the game objectively. You're not, I'm not all right. Like if you a dedicated fan of Canelo, I could definitely understand that you believe in him wholeheartedly and you got kind of blinders on because you looking at what he used to do and you ain't seen that in the last
Nah,
fight.
nah,
You just
nah.
watch. Hold
If
on,
even if I
listen. You just
okay.
watched him fight Berlanga. He ain't knocked that motherfucker out. But guess who just did? So if I wanted to nitpick, I could, but I don't believe in that though because I do believe styles make fights.
All right, so who you got, Shiraz or Bud?
Ooh, that's a tough one
A
because he real
mismatch late
tall.
again.
He real tall. No, that's
No,
no.
but
He
I'm
at
saying because we keep
168.
having we
He
keep
there.
saying shit like we
He
talk
there,
about people
bro.
in the
He
same
there,
weight
bro.
division. We're not talking about
He
people in
there
the same
though.
weight
Bud
He
is
division.
there
not
though.
gonna
But
fight
styles
Hamza
make fights
Shiraz.
though. But that's a
That right
long. That's
there.
a long
Hamza
tall.
Shiraz is one of my guys. I've been talking about
I
Hamza for a minute. At the end of the day, bro, I'm gonna tell you like this: if Terrence Crawford won that fight and David Benavidez was still at 68 and Hamza Shiraz was at 68, and you still got some other dangerous guys at 68, but ain't sticking around at 68 to really fight them real natural 168 pounders. That dude is not stupid. He told y'all what it was
how
in the
tall was
beginning.
Benavidez?
68 is too
I'm trying to
big.
think. How tall was
I
Benavidez?
think he's 6'2". I think he's 6'2",
Look, not the
Benavides.
one that we want to see Canelo. The other Benavidez.
His
Oh,
Oh,
Jose.
the older brother. Oh, no, he's
The older
shorter.
He
brother's
was
Yeah,
like
pretty
he's
tall. He was
5'11".
pretty
He's
tall,
like
6'2".
5'11". Like
No, he was
nah, yeah,
way taller.
no,
But
nah, he ain't
Champion
6 feet.
said 6'2".
no, no, he's not fucking
Wait,
that
wait.
tall.
Oh,
You
Champion was
talking
6'2"?
talking
about
Oh,
about
see,
Jose
look,
Benavidez is not
Jose,
6'2",
yeah.
bro.
Fuck, I
Jose
would
is
have thought he
6'2".
would have been 5'10",
I thought
5'11"
he I
at
thought they had
most.
him listed at 5'11" or some
He's
shit like that.
5'11", bro. He's
Yeah.
5'11".
okay, 5'11".
That used to
Okay.
be my guy, bro, before
Yeah,
he
so
got shot.
I don't know. I don't even know if he would touch a Shiraz
He
though.
was
But
one of
I
the
want.
Shiraz,
I
if
want
first.
to
he's small,
say.
smart, he'll beat
Let
Bud.
me put it
Because
to
all you gotta
y'all
do is
like
stay on the
this.
outside.
I want to say something about Champion. I want to say respond to Champion. He said, "Okay, what if Canelo puts on a great performance? Then he solidified this as the Canelo era with Usyk." I'm gonna say no. If Canelo puts on a great performance, he didn't prove shit. He didn't prove shit. I ain't gonna lie. Like Canelo's not accomplishing shit.
Canelo go out there and knock Bud the
That's
fuck out, bro,
He
or
didn't accomplish
drop Bud.
shit,
He
that's
He didn't
also the
accomplished
accomplish
competitor
something,
nothing.
that he
bro.
beat though. He beat that dude.
He
But I'm
beat a
saying
number
he
one
didn't
pound for
accomplish
pound.
shit. He
He beat
accomplished
a
the
number one
same.
pound for
He
pound, bro.
accomplished the same shit
I'm giving
that
Nah, but I
Canelo
can
all
see
props.
what
He beat
what
him, bro.
Casino's saying. All they're going to say is, "Oh, he just dragged another small bloke up."
Yeah, but see,
That's all.
but
That's
see,
That's what
all
they're
he
going to say.
but see,
did.
that's what you're
That's
not
all
supposed
he
to do,
did,
bro.
bro.
Nah, bro.
If
I'm
he
Nah,
not
beat
doing
Bud
that.
ass, all he
I'm not
did
doing
was
that.
what he was supposed to do.
Nah, that's the same thing you could say about Bud. Then
No,
imagine him
hell
coming up in weight
no,
when I know that he can make that weight,
no. If
bro.
Bud whooped
That's not the
Canelo
same.
ass,
Okay,
he's one of the
watch
greatest
this.
fighters
Watch
I
this.
ever
This
seen.
how you debunk this bullshit. Check this out, Casino. If goddamn me, you know who Manny Pacquiao is, right?
Yeah.
Manny Pacquiao, little bitty ass, always fought bigger motherfuckers. That's something to say. Damn, little dude, do your thing. He come from minimum weight. You understand me? Him knowing the guy that I know that can make that weight, while everybody acting like he can't, but he can make that weight. He should get congratulatory, just like Canelo should get congratulatory. That dude is an accomplished dude. 2-time undisputed. Come on, bro.
No,
Like you
no, no,
gotta give
no,
him
no.
that.
What I'm saying is Crawford.
I,
If
I'm not
Crawford
gonna say
beats,
he too small.
no,
He beat a
listen.
small dude.
If Crawford beats Canelo, Crawford in my book is one of the greatest fighters I've ever seen. If
yeah, but
Canelo beat, if
the
no, listen,
haters,
if Canelo beat Crawford, it's just Canelo beat Crawford, bro. It's just still Canelo.
That's
It's
right.
But
just
he beat
still
a
Canelo,
two
bro.
undisputed
Yeah, I agree with that.
champion.
I agree with that. But what
He's
the
not
haters are
gaining
going to
shit from
say,
this, bro.
I'm not
if
saying
From
that,
Bud,
being a
bro.
two
I'm
if
times
saying, but
undisputed
it's
champion.
like it's like you giving him a backhanded compliment, though, bro.
No, bro. It's just
yeah,
the same thing with Arrow beat fucking Mikey Garcia, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, nigga,
yeah, no,
you supposed to beat
so
I
that
agree
nigga.
let me
with
ask you this question,
I want
I
to see
agree
his
with
reaction
It's the
to
Casino
same
losing
thing.
there.
It's the same thing when
If
Canelo
Errol
beat
Canelo
to
so
Tank.
when
I
Canelo
get
Canelo
the
take
way
beat
you saying
so
it.
Canelo
Canelo
wins,
beat
it's no great achievement.
it's the same
It's
thing
no
with
great
Canelo
It's
achievement
beat.
not.
if Canelo
It's
wins.
not his greatest achievement. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is he still deserves
It
props. He
is a
took
great
on a
No,
achievement,
pound
but
for
though.
let
pound
me say
dude.
this. It's just it's the same
The
amount of
other guy
credit.
in boxing that's doing his damn thing.
so let
But
me
it's
That's
the
all I'm
ask
same
y'all
saying.
two
credit that you
questions.
give.
But
So
I
when
can
the four
see,
king, hold on.
I
So
can,
when the four kings fought each other, none of those fights matter.
No, but this nigga is not a 4 king.
I'm
Nigga,
asking
they're
you
not
though.
even in
That
the
don't
same
matter.
division.
He's the king of boxing.
Listen, what I'm trying to say. Listen, what I'm saying. Canelo gonna get the same credit that Triple G got for beating Kell Brook. Goddamn, Canelo gonna get the same credit that goddamn Errol got for beating Mikey Garcia. Goddamn, he gonna get the same credit he got for knocking out
Okay,
Amir Khan.
so let me ask you
Listen,
this
he gonna
yeah,
get
but
the
question.
I'm
So
not
let me
Canelo
ask
saying
you this
that.
gonna.
I'm
question,
not saying
Casino.
that. I'm
Was
not saying
any
they're
of
gonna get
those guys that you
congratulated on the
just
same
mentioned,
level. I'm
was
just
Triple
saying that he
G? Hold on.
deserves to be congratulated for what he did, not
but
Yeah,
I
for
can
so
the
let
tell
me
you,
fact that
ask
he
you this
beat a
I
smaller
can
question.
tell
dude.
you
Was
what's going to
Triple G
happen
or
if
any
Bud
of those
wins.
guys number one? Hold on, let me ask him this question. Was Triple G or any of those guys that you mentioned who Mikey Garcia, were any of them at the time that these fights happened, were any of those guys number one pound for pound? No. That's so there's a dynamic right there. Number
Yeah,
two,
that don't really mean that much to me though,
okay, so all right, but what
because
I'm trying
he's not even number one pound for pound on my list.
Yeah, but
But and
bro,
no,
we
but let me
can't
finish.
say that
A pound
that
for pound
Bud
list
is
is
this
just an
and can
opinion,
tell
bro.
Bud.
So listen,
Yeah,
listen. A pound for pound list
but
is an opinion. Their opinion matter just
yeah,
as much as my opinion matter, bro. In my
but
opinion,
it's a
he's not
standard.
even number
It's
one pound for pound.
it's a standard when you have the general consensus, when you have a magazine that or organization that represents millions, that have millions and millions of people that invest and follow it. When they set a standard that says, okay, your list may be different, but for us, this is who we say. Every pound for pound list is subjective because
Right.
some people will look at it and say, how do they still have this guy on the list when this guy just ooh ooh ooh? So they all are subjectives, yet yes. But when it comes down to really honing in and saying, all right, you got one fighter, Terrence Crawford. Terrence Crawford has been on that pound for pound list as the longest running champion, active champion who's
Yeah,
ever
that
been
type
on
of
that
stat,
list.
that type
That's
of
his
stat,
stat right there.
that don't really mean nothing to me. Listen, let me explain.
Wow.
Let me explain, bro. Because all right, put it like this: on my pound for pound list, Crawford is number 3, and also on my pound for pound list, I don't think Canelo's high enough. I don't think Canelo's even fucking high enough, bro.
That says it right there.
Yeah. Fuck pound for
Yeah,
pound.
because it's like
I'll
some
tell you
people
what,
do
my
have
Nobody's
but
been
Canelo.
fighting.
yeah,
That's
but
why he's
my
I
declining.
got Canelo.
No,
I'll
but I
tell you
think
what's going to happen.
Bud.
What's
No,
going to
but listen.
happen if
Let
Bud
me say this
wins? If
part
Bud,
too.
no, you listen. Hang on, give me a
Okay,
second. If
okay.
Bud wins, if Bud wins, then all the hater channels are all they're going to say is that Bud was a weight bully all this time, and then they're probably going to throw in the PED shit, which he's not going to fail for anyway, in my opinion. But but their main thing is going to be, oh well, he was just a weight bully all this time, fighting down the lower weights. That's what they're going to say if Bud wins.
Right.
Right.
But I agree with you about what they're going to say if Canelo wins. That's well, he just beat up the smaller bloke.
That's
That's
what
all
they're
that's going
gonna
to happen
say.
there too.
All I'm saying is that it shouldn't be that way though. It wasn't like that before, bro. It's always been the smaller guy coming up challenging the
And
bigger
this
guy
is really a
to
super
prove to
fight, bro.
prove
This is
itself, bro.
Yeah, this
And
is
if
the fight of the
that
century,
little
round
guy
one.
ain't now usually
Yeah.
that little guy is well accomplished, bro. It's not like a regular little guy coming up like Mikey
yeah. Hey,
Garcia did.
slick. But you agree, right? This is like a real super fight.
Yeah, fucking right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
everyone,
agree. I
everyone.
agree. But the super hater channels, and I don't want to start naming channels, but the super hater channels that Punch was going crook at on his live earlier, they're the ones that are going to be saying, "Oh, well, he's been a weight bully all this time," and blah blah blah. You know.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean, it's
yeah,
That
not even. I
everyone.
that's
don't think
me.
you gotta be a hater to have that opinion. In my opinion, you don't have to be a hater to have that opinion.
But let's go with the facts. You are a hater. No. But I do want to
This
say,
dude
everybody.
always coming in hot, bro.
No. But I do want to say that I feel like everybody should already know that Bud is going to beat Canelo. I feel like the people who say Canelo or beats Bud is just nitpicking at this point. Like, did you guys hear
Bro, I
what
ain't
Troy
nitpicked
Nash?
this
Did you
whole
get
time.
hold on
I ain't even nitpicked this whole
hold on? Did you
time,
guys
bro.
hear what Troy Nash said in an
Bro, this
interview? He
man
said
be on some goddamn
he
kid
said
ass shit,
hold on.
bro.
He said
This motherfucker ain't
he
talking about
said he
shit.
saw Bud he saw Bud hurt a 168 champion in sparring. And that's in sparring. So imagine what's gonna happen in a real fight. Like
Man,
I feel like you guys
Well,
are just
they
trying
say
to
he
give
always sparring
Canelo.
bigger dudes. Was sparring big different
that's
than
what I'm
in the
saying, bro.
game.
This come with these childish ass takes and
Like
shit,
that's
bro. What the
cool and
fuck?
all, but like I can't take that away. It is Canelo. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's why we talking about it, bro. It's Canelo, bro. At the end
But
of the
my
day, we're talking about it because it's Canelo.
yeah,
No,
but
but people be talking about it. No, let me tell you why we. Number one, it's because Canelo. But anybody, if Bud was fighting any top guy at 168, it'd be a big fucking deal, bro.
I don't. No, not
Yes,
so
as
let
it
big
me
as
ask you.
this.
would, bro.
Hey,
Any
hey,
top
hey,
guy,
Not as big as
bro.
hey.
this.
I
Canelo
wanna
name.
ask you.
Canelo
I
didn't
just
even
wanna
No,
have
I'm
ask you
not
this
belts.
one
saying it'll be
question.
big as this, bro. I'm not saying. Listen, bro. I'm not saying it'll be big as this. But
Oh,
if
okay.
Crawford was jumping up to fight any top guy at 168, it would be a big fucking deal, regardless.
Yeah, it'll be
That's
a
what I'm
big deal.
saying.
Yeah, but
It'll be
it's
a
a
big
moot.
deal.
So
It's a moot.
But
It's a
this,
moot. It's a mute point because Bud's not going to jump in there and start fighting 6'1", 6'2" dudes. Let's be
so let
fucking
me ask
real
you
there.
this question. Let me ask you this question. Since everybody was saying that basically Charlo went for the payday to fight Canelo, um,
mm,
He
everybody
did.
tries to fight Canelo for the payday. If
mm,
Canelo gets nothing out of this fight but the payday, who's actually fighting for the payday? For the pay, in my opinion,
hey,
bro, it
Nah,
looked like
nah,
your
bro.
boy
We ain't.
Canelo's just fighting for the
See, now we
bag
can't
life.
do that now.
Well,
Why
That's
not?
some
well,
Because
he
that's
got
bullshit.
a
an
full
actual
fight
well,
record.
fact. You're saying what you're
but
saying, bro.
that's
Listen
a
to what you're
Look at
saying, my
AC,
Nah,
guy.
bro.
Turkey's the
AC
guy now,
switching the
Canelo.
tables there. Well done, well done.
Man,
Hey,
that's some
Turkey's like
bullshit, bro. Because
Turkey's
listen,
the
bro.
guy that's gonna say,
Bro,
yeah,
listen.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
Bro,
only
yeah.
they
He's got
saying,
the
bro,
bag
because
now.
you keep saying Canelo don't get nothing. Only thing he getting out of it is that just that big ass bag. because he ain't gonna get it with
Damn.
Benavidez. He ain't
Bud
gonna
the
get it
face of
with
boxing
B-Roll
now.
2. He ain't gonna get it with B-Roll 2. The only person he can get that kind of bag with right now is Terrence Crawford. So
Bro,
he
nah,
fighting
bro.
Bud Crawford for
Bro,
the
listen,
bag.
it's not because the fight is worth that. It's because this nigga goddamn Turkey be overpaying shit. Bro, let's just be real, bro. Since you want to go there, bro, this nigga Turkey giving niggas way more money than they fucking deserve.
Fuck,
Yo,
Like,
I'm
this
on.
just
fuck,
no.
you're
Since you
easy
want to
to
go
Hey,
there, bro.
you're easy
Casino.
to wind up, Casino. You are
No, I'm
easy to
saying,
wind up,
bro.
man.
Nah, since we want to go there, bro, this nigga Turkey overpaying every fucking body.
Casino.
Motherfucking. No, listen, bro.
That's
Listen.
my Brooklyn
Listen.
bullshit,
No,
bro.
listen. No, listen. Tyson Fury got 100 million to fight fucking Francis Ngannou, my nigga. Like, let's just be real, bro. Like, let's just be fucking real, bro. Whatever the fuck Turkey want to see, he gonna give you enough money to where you just gonna do the shit. That's where we at, bro.
This
That's where we
Okay.
this
at.
how you ended up with
Uh,
that girl's. This how you ended up with that girl's phone number, in it, Casino?
I mean, shit, yeah, I had that shit.
man, he's still on there, bro. But no, man. At the end of the day, though, I mean, both of them getting that fucking bag. But yeah, it took that bag to get him in the ring with Bud, though. That's a fact.
That's all it should take because nigga, you ain't even you're not. All right, that's the one thing he is gaining. Way too much fucking money for the fucking fight. It's like they had to get this nigga, bro, like to make this nigga even want to do that shit because it's
If
like if
if
he
if,
lose,
if he lose, you gonna
it's a
say,
lose
"Oh."
lose. It's
But
not. It's
Manny
not.
Pacquiao jumped up. I think Manny Pacquiao did something similar to fight Floyd Mayweather because Floyd Mayweather made him fight then at 150 something pounds when he fought Floyd. I think it was at some weird catch weight or something like that when Pacquiao and Floyd fought. And so at the end of the day, you know, the bag was made back then between them. So again, here's another mega fight that's built on the smaller guy who's very accomplished going up to fight the bigger guy who's accomplished. Manny Pacquiao definitely did have to come up in weight to fight Floyd, I believe. You feel what I'm saying? Because he wasn't campaigning at 47 at that time. I think he had to come up. What was Manny fighting at? Um, I think he might have been at 135. We could check his box right. I think I had
What
this
was you talking about,
discussion with
man?
somebody. Manny Pacquiao
I had it
versus
muted.
Floyd Mayweather.
Oh no, that was a 147 or 154 or one of them.
I ain't gonna lie. It's not been nothing similar to
Damn,
this shit in recent times. Like the
No,
damn,
it
Slick.
you
Look at
you
hasn't.
you
It,
the
was
it
chat.
right
hasn't.
The
when
chat
you was
going.
talking
The
about.
chat.
Listen, when you was
The
saying
chat
Sam
going
Langford.
off, Slick. Have a look at the chat. Fuck it
Yeah, I
hell.
seen him. I see him.
When you
This.
said
Where are they? I'm just
when
saying
you
the amount of
said
comments.
when you
Oh
said
yeah,
Sam
yeah, yeah,
Langford and shit
yeah.
like that,
I'm digging it.
I was with you. I was with you, but it's not been nothing recently that like this.
Oh
It's,
no,
No.
nothing real recent like that. That's why I was making an argument earlier that to me the weight issue don't matter because Bud took the whole year. He had basically a year and some change to start to put on that weight and get his body to used to training with that weight. And as far as I know, from all the people that I know that heavy or box at B&B, him and So Cole been sparring for a minute now. I said earlier the difference is Canelo is far more accurate, and even in my keys to how each fighter wins, Canelo Alvarez has a clear path to beat Terrence Crawford if he can keep the fight in close, keep it in that phone book because then he can go to his strengths of being able to hit Crawford anywhere and everywhere. And I don't think So Cold and Bud Crawford been training like that to whereas So Cold is just punching Bud everywhere in the hips, in the thighs. You're gonna make it dirty. Like welcome to 168, little man. And Canelo, the old Canelo would have beat Crawford up like that. This new Canelo, if he get Bud in the corner up against the rope, I hope he just don't start wailing at the head. I hope he goes back to those old Canelo tactics and just start punching Bud everywhere, like he did with old boy when he just
Let's
swelled his arm.
But I ain't seen nobody who can keep Bud in the corner yet.
bro,
And
that
those
nigga
are and
Canelo.
those
let's
So
are
you
just
other
saying
let's
those
Canelo
just
are
don't
hey
other
punch
let
keys.
everywhere no
let's
more,
just
bro?
let's just remember that Canelo ain't got no fucking injuries anymore either. He's had all that sort of shit
Right,
Hold
sorted
on, bro.
out.
But
right. That's true.
Hey,
y'all
Majid
think
Mafia
Canelo
send him
don't punch
1,000
everywhere no
for
more,
now.
bro?
Nah, he hasn't showed that ability. He hasn't shown that in a minute. Like the
Be
last,
specific, bro. When the last time he ain't do that?
The
uh,
last fight when he had old boy on the ropes, them
You
3
talk?
times
Oh,
he
you
lit
talking
him
about
off of him.
Skull?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
right.
Skull shit.
He didn't
I
do it
really
with
want to
Skull.
say
He didn't do it
that
with.
shit don't fucking count, to be honest with you. But
He
Oh,
did.
that's
we
so
Hold
can
on.
we
Let me
can we
say.
can
Let me
use
say
that one.
this. He didn't do it with Skull. He did. He didn't do it with Berlanga, and he didn't do
look,
it
look. This
with
about
Munguia.
Canelo
But
though.
no,
He
but
This about
kind.
listen. All
He
right,
Canelo.
kind
so
of did it with
wait.
Caleb Plant,
Let me
but he
respond to that
stepped
because
off the
I asked him a
gas.
question, bro.
This is
Let me
what got.
listen. All right, so the Skull fight, that shit was some bullshit. I ain't gonna lie, that was some bullshit. The Belanga fight, he didn't need to do that shit. He just beat the nigga ass. Bungia fight, he didn't need to do that shit. He just beat the nigga ass. Bivol, he punched that nigga every fucking where.
You call that beating somebody up? What he did in those
No, no, no,
performances?
no. The thing about
Well, he
Bivol,
was
look,
willing
look,
on his
look. The thing
arm.
about Bivol is that Bivol
That's
was
his
out
thing
punching
now.
him, and that Bivol was he wasn't Canelo wasn't really landing on Bivol. The thing about Bivol, he was pushing back Canelo too against the ropes and stuff
Oh,
like
my
that.
boy
So
CJ Rich
Bivol
in the
was
building.
doing what he was supposed to do, outboxing him. He could move back, he could move forward. He was doing what he did,
Hold,
bro, and great footwork from Bivol. So the way Bivol beat Canelo is what kind of we've seen it. We've seen like Floyd with the good footwork, beating him to the punch, things like that. And the thing about Floyd,
hold on, real quick, man. We got to salute the money, man. Respect to the money. Respect to CJ Rich, man. I appreciate it, fam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, for
Big
sure.
time.
That's my boy right there.
Thanks for the sub, fam.
Yeah, West
That's the
Coast.
shit.
West Coast in
Good
the
man.
building. But round one,
Go
I
ahead, round one.
go ahead.
oh yeah, I was just gonna say like the thing is about like how I mean we've seen with Lara. The thing about Triple G was different because he was just pressuring Canelo, and that was a whole different fight. But with Lara, with Floyd, with Bivol, these guys, these are boxers that could move backwards, move forwards, move side. These guys have great footwork, and the way they box Canelo is the way like I think most people see how Bud could do it because Bud he could do the same thing, bro. He could switch up, he could move back, he could move forward, he could counter punch great. And if you look at it, like Canelo really lost. If he did get the losses from Lara and Triple G, he's really lost to elite people, you know. So if he's fighting another elite guy in Bud, so you know it wouldn't be, you know, if he does win Bud, you know that's gonna be a big stamp on his resume, man. In a way, because no one's gonna be doing what he did. Three
You think
division, three
you think
division undisputed, bro. And that three division is one of them is moving up 2 weight division, which is crazy, man. Ain't no one gonna top that.
so do y'all think Bud is comparable to Floyd Mayweather?
No, no, no. I'm just saying skill set. Like I'm not like
No, I'm just
Bud. I'm not
asking.
Uh-uh,
comparing.
I'm saying.
uh-uh.
No, no,
Manny
no, no, no,
Pacquiao
no,
is
no,
better
no,
than
no,
Two
no,
Canelo.
no.
different,
But
two
look, look, look,
different
look. This is what I said. This is what I
styles of
said.
fights now.
If you look at Floyd, look at Bivol, Bud could
Floyd
do the
is
same thing.
defensive minded,
Hold
bro.
on, but
Where
Yeah.
do y'all
Bud is
think
offensive minded, bro. That's
I'm
not the
asking you
same.
like slick. Do you
Uh
think Bud is comparable to Lara, Bivol, or Floyd?
Yeah,
Not Floyd.
I think all three. I'm gonna say all three because
I don't think Floyd.
when
Manny
hold, let
Pacquiao
me
is
let
better
me
than
let me
Canelo.
just
Floyd,
say it real
Floyd.
quick.
Enough Floyd.
Hold on,
No,
real
no,
quick.
I'm
Let
gonna
me
say
finish
it
my
real
answer.
quick. I think
Let,
all three because when
hey,
you
see, let me finish
compare.
my answer, bro.
Oh, sorry.
I just think that Floyd was more defensive minded. You know what I'm saying? More defensive minded, where Bud is more offensive. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
but Floyd did push Canelo
Yep, I
back.
agree with that.
You know, so the way Canelo lost to Floyd was kind of way he lost to Bivol. In a way, in a sense, Floyd was moving back, countering him, and also just pushing him back, tagging him, hitting him. We've seen Bivol kind of do not the exact same thing, but in a way, push him back, do what he did, like in a way, like.
Bivol
And,
boxed.
yeah,
Okay,
and that's the
but
thing. The way Mayweather boxed, and I'm not saying Floyd. I mean, Bud is like Floyd. I'm just saying and I'm not saying Bud is like Bivol, but I just think he could uh, do the same thing they did against Canelo in a sense. That's what I'm saying.
so
No, no, Manny Pacquiao is
let me
better than
make my
Canelo.
argument real quick. Just let me make my argument real quick. The reason why I say they're all three are the same, and you can make the argument about Floyd is because um, Between Floyd and James Toney, these are two guys who mastered the Philly shell. They were able to capitalize to it and bring that style and that defensive style to multiple divisions, which led to multiple championships. You feel what I'm saying? Which made them Hall of Famers. Bud
Mm-hmm.
is the switch hitter, boxer, puncher.
Mm-hmm.
This is a whole new dynamic that he's bringing in, like the Philly shell. Or you feel what I'm saying? So when you're talking about someone introducing a uh, a combination of two different styles melded together in one person, you're talking about a different specimen that's being introduced. So you can make that argument if you really understand who Floyd Mayweather was. He was a defensive master who also mastered the Philly shell. That was the foundation of what he did. James Toney was an excellent boxer who even was better, in my opinion, at the Philly shell than Floyd Mayweather, because he could stand right in front of you, and instead
Right.
of getting a weird pawn looking weird face trying to stay upright, he would duck, dodge
Right.
under, deflect punches, all kind of shit, and counter you off of it.
Right.
So at the end of the day, what Bud is doing in boxing is introducing a whole new style. So for me, yeah, he's in that level when
I'm
you
gonna
talk
say
about
this.
what he's doing.
I'm gonna say this. I agree that Bud is a boxer puncher, but I don't think at 168 he's a boxer puncher. I think he's a boxer because he's not gonna be punching. And then number two,
Bro, he dropped.
nah, listen. Number two, I don't think by Bud being an offensive minded fighter that it's finna go how we like. If he was a defensive fighter, I'd be more like, okay, this shit finna be crazy. But since he's an offensive fighter and he's don't have Floyd Mayweather defense, he's not Bivol at all, and goddamn,
Mm-hmm.
it's just like
Yeah,
I just we gonna see
yeah.
when the fight is.
That, well, that's how I've come to my conclusion that I think Canelo, exactly what you just said, Casino.
Yeah, because he's not a boxer puncher at
All
168, bro.
all that
He
shit,
wasn't even really
all
a
that shit.
boxer puncher at 154. He couldn't hurt Madrimov. So at the end of the
Mm-hmm.
day, he's just a boxer, and he's not even a defensive
And I
So
boxer.
thought about this.
No, listen,
I
listen.
thought about this. I thought about this long and hard for a long time. And I know there's still 6 weeks to go, but we've been talking about this fight on Slick and Punch and Heavy's channels for months now, and I've come to the same conclusion. You just all them words you just spat out, Casino. That's why I've decided I'm going with Canelo. Simple as that.
Yeah. Mhm.
that's crazy work, because at the end of the day, even punchers don't knock everybody out. That's just a fact. So you can still be a boxer puncher and still win a boxing match. But if it decides to become a fight, you're still equipped for the fight. Whether you want to box me,
He's
whether you
not
want to
equipped for
fight
the
me,
fight. He's not equipped. That's where I disagree. Like
how can
listen,
you say he's not
he
equipped for the fight?
because he's gonna get knocked the fuck out. That's why he
I
got a
can't say
box.
that for
He
sure
better
though.
come in there and be a boxer, bro. If he
But
don't come in there and only
that's how
box,
you win. That's what I'm saying. That's how he wins though. You gotta he's that's the outtake that I get from it. He has to pitch a shutout. If he tries to fight Canelo, I can see him losing. If Canelo stays in proximity, can touch him, I can see Bud
that's
losing.
what I'm saying. That's what I just said. I said
Yeah.
if he fights Canelo, he's gonna get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think he
If
needs to.
he
I
if
think
he
he
go
needs to
in there
pitch a
thinking
shutout.
he's any kind of puncher, it's going to be bedtime.
Yeah. I don't. I don't. I mean, shit. Canelo ain't showed me nowhere where he's ever. He just slowed down, but he ain't showed me his chin gave out. You know what I'm saying?
He
Yeah,
don't
His
even
I
need to
don't
his
think
even think
Canelo's
about.
gonna.
He don't even need to think about trying to hurt Canelo.
Y'all gonna
I
be
don't.
I think
surprised.
if he
if they
do,
put
I
this in
mean,
an
Y'all
show
18
gonna be
foot
me.
ring,
surprised
Show
how
me.
the
Right, I'm
ass
not
whooping
sure.
look.
if they put
Y'all
this
gonna
in
be
an
surprised
18-foot
because y'all
ring,
sound like the same
I think
type of dudes that when I
I
was
think
telling
I think
dudes
you
that listen, this fight is not gonna be close between him and Errol, because there are
Bro,
things
this shit ain't
that
got
Errol
nothing to do with
that
But
Arrow, bro.
my
fucking
thing is
Canelo,
y'all
not Errol, man.
there's no
Canelo,
such
not
thing.
fucking Errol.
But getting knocking
nobody
Canelo,
said
what's
that.
better?
Nobody said that. I'm
But I'm
saying
saying that's
the talking points. your talking
What's
points
better though?
are
What's better, a
familiar to
knockout
that.
or ass
So I
whooping?
don't like when it comes to great fighters, the one thing that I tend not to do is underestimate their intent when you're looking for greatness. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You and old boy right here been saying for the longest, even if he wins, there is no true level of greatness that he achieves. But if Bud wins, he achieves a whole new level of greatness. So who has more to gain? So when it comes down to shit like that of what y'all saying, I have to say it like this. People said some of the same talking points. Bud was too small. Errol is too strong for him. He too big for him. I heard the same talking points.
Bro, I
And
didn't say none of that. Listen,
how did the fight turn out? It's not Floyd
bro, you talking
Mayweather
about a
told
person
y'all.
in his
Floyd
division? You
Mayweather
comparing?
told
That's
y'all. He told y'all
bro.
it's not about the size, it's about the skills.
All right, so listen, bro. What I'm saying is,
I mean,
Canelo
look.
can
This
listen.
is
No,
my
outbox
you were
thing.
him.
This
saying
is my
you
thing.
brought
I
up
just
that
think
Canelo don't
that
have
Bud,
nothing to gain,
uh,
but Terrence Crawford got the
yeah,
game.
it's a bit.
But this is it.
Oh, go ahead,
I
go ahead.
think Canelo has just as much to lose than Crawford has to gain, which is why he's not finna play with that boy. He's
He
finna come
lost already. So what are you
Mm,
talking about?
Man,
Not
fuck
really.
that. You can't lose to Crawford because the shit, bro, they're gonna, bro, the nigga too fucking, bro, the nigga coming up from fucking 154.
Do you
Really,
know?
No,
listen,
the thing is, Crawford got more to gain because if you want to stamp that
bro,
something,
I'm
that's
not
why,
finna argue
bro.
about who got more to gain and shit. I'm just about to argue about who I think gonna win, and really, I ain't got much more to say. I just,
If your opinion is Canelo gonna win, I'm okay, cool, bro. You done made your argument, and you feel what I'm saying. I respect it.
no,
I
I respect
respect it
y'all.
like a
That's
motherfucker.
my,
But
bro. I don't not. I respect what y'all saying too. I was trying to respond to what you were
this just
saying.
but
how
go ahead. My
Casino
bad.
talk, y'all.
I
He
was
ain't mad.
saying, I was saying, I think the amount that Crawford has to gain and the amount that Canelo has to lose is equal, which means they're both gonna bring 100%. Like I don't think
I
Canelo is
get what
not
you're
taking
saying.
him. He's not taking. He's not taking this fight lightly because he know he can't lose to this dude. Because if he lose to him, it's like,
I get what you're
bro,
saying. You saying Canelo
I
got
get what you're
everything to
saying, and that's
lose
a
and
strong
Bud
ass
got
Yeah,
everything to
argument.
true.
gain.
And the thing is about this, this is why I say if
Yeah, I get
Bud
it.
does win, this stamps him. Because look, to me, my 3 pound for pound right now is Usyk, Bud, and Inoue. And for a minute, these guys been playing like it's like I'm juggling three balls, and one of them is up there for a minute, the other one's
Pause.
going up. So so yeah, right, Paul.
I think
Exactly.
Hold
And the
on,
thing
y'all.
is
Salutes
about
to the
that.
money man. Salutes to C Rich, man. He said, nah, Crawford gonna be himself. No running. He's gonna gauge in spots. Enough power to get Canelo's respect, but not to stop him. I got a
That's the
rack
thing.
on him.
I feel like a lot of people think Canelo's gonna stop Bud and Bud's gonna stop. I don't think no one's stopping each other. This is gonna be a hard fight for Bud to like stop someone. And Canelo, he hasn't stopped anyone in years. Like so especially after that hand surgery, he really kind of let off the gas on that.
but that's
So
another thing
um,
that people keep saying, bro.
What?
Bro, they
no,
keep
I like
saying,
Canelo,
no,
but that's
I'm
the
saying I
truth,
know
Paul.
Canelo. What you're saying is a fact. Canelo hasn't stopped people in years, but that's at 168, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Listen,
But look at
if
Mel
listen, bro,
came up.
If Bud would have been campaigning at 168, we be saying the same fucking thing. Bud ain't stopped nobody in fucking years.
That's
No,
true.
no, look, bro, look, this is why Canelo's different. Watch, because his hands fucked. Watch, this is why I tell you. So after that Caleb Plant, because that was his last knockout, he low key, I felt like think he had a little injury, but then he took a Bivol fight and I think the Triple G fight, and after that Triple G fight, he had hand surgery. Yeah, Bivol
Yeah.
and Triple G, these guys are different. And Triple G, he ain't gonna get
He
knocked
had
out this
Ryder
easy.
in there somewhere too.
But yeah.
Yeah.
But look. He dropped Ryder, dropped Mel. Like he's dropping people, Berlanga, Munguia, all these. But he doesn't have that power no more, guys. Like he just doesn't have that. So I don't really think that
I don't know.
he could still do stuff, but it's just it's really not there no more, guys. Like he really kind of declined after that hand
Man, we'll
surgery.
see.
If you look at it, if you guys clearly look at it, because Bivol,
I
he's
feel
different. He's a bigger guy, and Triple G, he got a
round
fucking
one,
chin just
I
like
feel
Canelo.
like this is one fight where you can't. The one thing I will definitely agree with Casino on. Hey, pride is a motherfucker, bro. Pride is a motherfucker. And I do agree with when he says Canelo has just as much to lose as Bud has everything to gain, right? If not more, right? You know what I'm saying? So like I can see Canelo coming. Like I said, he's going to come show something different. I don't see that. I don't believe that we are going to see the typical Canelo that we've been seeing, but I don't think we see too much more. And what I mean is, I can almost guarantee you that he's going to be cutting this fucking ring off. That's something I guarantee you he working on because he already know Bud gonna get on the good foot.
I
So
don't think so, bro. The reason why I'm gonna say I don't think so is because Bud did something that got in Canelo's head to let him realize something. Now, people look at it one way, but when you look at the shock that was on Canelo's face, that right there was a decent mind game to play with that man at that point. When they were supposed to face off, I think after the second presser, and Bud just walked up to him and then started to walk him down. Like Canelo whole face was like, "Oh shit, what you doing? Whoa, hold up." And then he just reacted with the push. Now, when you look at Canelo and other situations where people tried to do shit to him, there was a definite intent of meanness that was behind what he did after the fact as a result of it, his retaliation. This one, he was like, oh shit. And then you seen Canelo change. And
But you
people
know,
want to say he's motivated
Yeah,
behind that to try to
that's
say,
true.
oh, you thought you was gonna walk up on me and try to chump my shit
nah, but you know
and
what it
come up to
was.
my weight
You,
division? I'm
you
gonna
know what
fuck
the
you up.
you know what the difference was
Hey, can I
though.
ask you guys something? Oh,
This was the difference in the reason that Canelo reacted that way because these niggas have been extra fucking respectful until he did that shit. So it was a surprise. Every other time, Canelo knew it was smoke because they was talking shit before they attempted to do some crazy shit.
No, they was talking a little. They was getting a
Yeah, I'm
They
about to
little.
was
say
man, they wasn't
I
not
think
talking the
hey,
way
yo,
they was not talking the way Caleb Plant.
No,
Bud is not
because he
talking to that
wasn't
nigga the
being
way.
disrespectful.
oh
Like
no,
not like that.
he's not
That's what I'm
disrespectful.
saying. So
No,
that's why he didn't expect
listen,
him to walk up on him like that. He was just shocked, bro. It wasn't like
But
he was just fucking shocked, bro.
I
He
don't,
wasn't.
hey, but that's
I
cool
don't know
though.
if
That
y'all
you guys are.
understand Terrence Crawford mindset. Like I don't like. There was after that presser. There's a little clip of him and some big dude that was talking like some, and the dude said something about Omaha, and Bud looked at him and he said, "But you ain't never been beat up by a little nigga from Omaha." You feel what I'm saying? Just
All right, but look,
basically
Yeah.
stuck
Hey, can
listen,
I
big
tell you
man.
guys something real quick?
listen,
Let me
bro,
tell
So
you guys
Bud
something.
listen.
No,
Crawford
hey,
attitude
hey,
is
let me tell you something.
different
Wait.
than everybody else
Hey,
that fought
hey,
Canelo. I'm
Yeah,
talking
so that
about,
means
hey, I gotta
that
wait,
what
wait,
you
wait. I
telling
gotta
what
and
you
that's
dip,
actually a
that's
saying
good
guys. I
fight
gotta
though.
dip. I'm gonna
what you
peace
saying
out.
to
But
me? What you
Hold on.
saying right
What'd
now,
you say,
AC?
RC? I mean,
Hold on,
RC
hold on,
round one. What you
hold
say?
on.
no,
My
no,
bad
no.
for
I said I gotta
cursing.
peace out, but I just want to tell you guys something, a whole different thing. And I'm a
Uh,
dip, but I want you guys to answer for me, slick. Like, all right, so today I woke up watching the news as ESPN got the rights for the PLE for like SummerSlam, WrestleMania, all that shit for WWE. Where are we looking at Top Rank, and where do you guys think this is headed? Hey, I'm gonna be out because I gotta
Amanda
call
looks
my
good in
phone,
that
but I
little
need you
dress and that
guys to
skirt.
hear.
That's what I say.
Hey, answer that question for me, guys. Thank you.
Right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
What
know
the
about all
fuck
this shit.
weird shit was that?
But
What was that?
I was gonna respond to what AC was saying, bro. You were saying that Bud is gonna you said Bud
Yeah.
is gonna
Not tripping.
be
Oh,
there and shit like that. You were saying Bud is gonna like be Bud. If that's what you believe,
Bud is gonna use smart boxing because what Bud also is a master of. You feel what I'm saying? When he wants to use it, he's a master of foot feints and half step backs, half
so you
step
don't think he gonna
sides,
use so you don't think he
so
gonna
he
really
can stay in the pocket and what appears like
oh
he's getting
nah
hit.
nah. Well, I
Okay,
mean, if you believe that, I mean, I'm not saying that's
being in
not
the
what's gonna
pocket
happen.
doesn't mean you're fighting in a phone book. There's a difference,
No,
and the
I know
phone
what the
book is
pocket
in the
is.
phone
I
book.
know what the pocket is, bro.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
saying
okay, okay.
if
All
he
right.
fights
I like
in
this
the pocket,
conversation.
in my opinion, if he fights in the pocket, he's gonna get hurt. and he's gonna
Mhm.
lose. But that's that's
He's got
that's
the
really all
reach
I got to say.
advantage, so he's got the reach advantage, so his pocket is different than Canelo's. He's got the reach advantage, and Bud, despite what you think, throughout Canelo's career, I've seen less progression. Throughout Bud's career, I've seen Bud
Hey,
bring
but
out different
hey,
tools
but you don't give
depending
you don't
on.
give
Charlo,
Canelo. Hey, you
Charlo
don't
had
give
a longer
Canelo.
reach.
Hey, you don't give
Charlo had a
Canelo
longer
credit
reach than
though.
Canelo too. But you seen how that fucking
Hey,
happened?
hey, hey,
Yeah,
so
but
let me say something real quick. Let me say something real quick.
Charlo doesn't
Hey,
have the
you don't give
mindset
Canelo
of
credit,
Terrence
baby.
Crawford.
You don't give Canelo credit for being just as fucking slick and skillful as another man is. Canelo is one generation or two, man. I swear he is. This is why I believe the fight between Crawford. I'm going to say is one thing only. I believe it's going to come down to who has gotten punched in their jaw more often than not. That's what I believe it's going to come down to. Whoever
And
has
I
got
believe
punched in the
I
jaw
don't
and can
believe
take it more
Who's
than the
that
other man,
talking, Slick?
he's going to win.
Rolling with the punches. I mean, that's some
My bad,
crazy
baby.
Oh,
logic
okay.
right there.
My bad. I
Yeah,
ain't trying to
right.
be all, I'm just saying
No, you
though.
I don't
If we
good.
believe.
forget
No,
about
I just
I
didn't
gotta.
recognise the
I
voice.
gotta. I
That was
gotta
all.
hop off. But I'm gonna just say this. I don't believe Bud defense is good enough to fight Canelo in the pocket because Canelo is gonna be making Bud miss more than Bud gonna make Canelo miss. And I don't think y'all. I don't know if y'all believe that or not, but I know that Canelo defense is better than Bud's. And if they're in the pocket, Bud finna get beat the fuck up. But that's just my opinion, and I'ma salute to y'all, bro. I'ma keep listening to it, but I gotta goddamn. It's 3 o'clock in Atlanta. Shit.
yeah, hey, much love,
Yeah,
brother.
it's two
All
it's
right.
2 o'clock here though.
Yeah.
But
See you,
I will
Casino.
agree. I will agree. There is times where he has a mental lapse where he's not as defensively sound. He do be catching that right hand sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said that. I don't know, bro. It's if he could take that punch, bro.
No, hey, no,
If he
but
do,
I know where you're coming
if
from though. I know where you're coming from because honestly, look, this is what I believe. The fight can definitely go like this. Because Bud is a goddamn, hey, I'm speaking my language. Bud is a beast, man. I love Bud. I do. Like, I'm saying, come on now, man. Man, come on. I think he's a true representative of a good motherfucking American, dude. You know what I mean? Like, hey, anyway, I don't know though. Hey, he fucked up and left his girl though or something. Anyways, hold on. Let's keep it
What
on.
the
Anyway, so
fuck?
you all over the place,
I
ain't
think, look, I think honestly, when it comes to boxing, like Bud can, I think Bud's so good that he can fuck around. It's my language. Like he can like not play with Canelo because Canelo's a beast. But if he locks in and he's just like flowing, dog. If he's flowing, I think he can just flow, dog. Just Canelo be like, what the fuck is going on? Like even Canelo will be lost. Like this motherfucker, like even Canelo
Only going to take one or
will
two.
respect it. Like
Only
this
going to
is
take one or
flowing.
two. Only going to take one or two heavy right hands from Canelo to stop that flowing.
No. I'm saying, I'm saying that's gonna be tough to do, but I think Buzz that good where he can like find himself in a flow, like just
Yeah. The only thing I gotta,
flow,
the only thing I'm gonna keep saying is, the only thing I'm gonna keep saying is this. I've been following Terrence Crawford long enough. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying? That I'm confident in saying this. The way he gonna beat Canelo ass is gonna surprise all of y'all. Y'all gonna be like, yo, the only
That's
person
what I
that kept
want
on
though,
saying
bro.
it, the only person that kept on saying it was AC. The only
That's how I
person that
want it
kept
with
on saying
AC.
it was AC.
AC. I gotta
I'm
ask you
telling you,
this
bro,
though.
this shit is not like, listen,
I gotta
you're
ask you
going
this,
to,
AC.
if he don't do it, he loses the fight.
But should
Right,
It's
he
one or
lose
the
right, right,
other.
though?
right, right.
Let
Good
me.
shit, good shit. I like that. I like
I
that.
want. But should he lose
My
though?
bad, judges.
You walking in that man house, because since it say he should lose though, right?
Yeah,
I'm not saying
good
that to
shit.
prove that he gonna lose. I'm just asking you a question.
Yeah, it's
He
good stuff.
should,
It's good
and that's
stuff.
what make it great if he wins.
But my only
Yeah, for sure.
argument, my only argument is, right,
Mm.
when you look at um, when you look at fighters who've gone up, right? When you look at what certain fighters were able to accomplish, You feel what I'm saying? As they moved up and stuff like that. It's not like Bud is on the rise to heavyweight and we're looking at him like, yo, as is did he reach his limit? If we hear his walk around weight is still heavier than what he's required to make on that scale, then for me, again, the weight don't matter because I've seen what this dude did during his walk around weight. I seen this during his walk around weight out wrestle an Olympic pedigree wrestler. I seen him deadlift mad weight.
Nice. I like that. We
At the,
should.
at the end of the day, for me, when I look at what this dude is trying to do and how he's trying to stifle the naysayers and the intent he put in when it came down to stifling the naysayers that everyone said he was too small.
Hey, look at that picture. Hey, look at that picture though. Hey, hold on, wait. Look at that picture, you
So let
guys.
me land my plane real
My
quick.
bad. Yeah, land it. My bad, baby.
So,
I'm
so
sorry.
basically, when he knocked Errol down, and he went over to the corner and he was talking to the basketball player and Jamel Charlo, what did he say to them? Didn't he yell out to the corner, I thought y'all said I was too small?
Right.
That's exactly what he yelled out when he dropped
Did
it.
he for real? I didn't even know that. That's dope.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
bro,
I mean, he's been hearing it his whole life though. That's the when to speak to what AC said earlier. That's his mindset. That he's always been doubted, and I think that's why he always had that chip on his shoulder. You know what I'm saying? So
And
like
it has dope. Hey, that
plays
hat
a
is
part too.
fucking. This is my language.
All of that
That
plays a
is
part
dope,
going
yo.
into this fight. And like I said, it's gonna be a good ass fight. But
I didn't
fellas, I'm gonna
see
go ahead
that
and shut
shit,
it down
yo.
right here, y'all.
yeah, for sure, bro. Great show, man. On
Don't
to
worry
the
about that photo. Don't worry about that photo either,
Yo, that is
because
dope, yo. By the way.
Right,
Bud's
bro.
standing on a box. Bud's
Stop
standing
it.
on a box there.
What?
So.
Stop it, bro.
Yes.
Oh my God, man. But fellas, thank y'all, man. Rolling with the punches. Mark, my guy AC, Casino. Man, everybody that came through this thing, man. I really appreciate y'all. The chat was popping, man. Thank y'all, man.
No
For real,
worries.
man.
Yeah, the chat was wild tonight. It was
Shout
heaps
out to
of
Rob
people,
for
heaps of
coming
comments
through.
anyway.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Rob coming through. Everybody who hit that like button, to my new
Hey, one thing
subscribers.
though, one thing before we leave though, judges, I just want to say I think Canelo's gonna win because I feel like look, I believe his chin has been it's more tested, more durable. Look, if that's a real picture right there, not just that though, judges. If that's
No,
a
it
real
is, bro.
picture,
No, for real, man. And I ain't mean disrespect you like that. I thought you was trying to troll me when you said that, bro. That's a real picture, bro.
oh yeah. Oh, but look, that tells me even more. Canelo always wanted to be a great dude. Oh look, for real, he feels he is part of the motherfucking cool club though. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
I
He is
put the
that
picture
good.
up. I put the picture up to show people this was before the Earl,
That's a
right before
dope
the Earl
picture,
fight.
dude. I
You see
like
how
that
big
picture.
Bud is? Bud always had size. That's why I try to
You
tell
can
people I
tell.
got go
You can
ahead, Bud.
tell it's not AI because none of
Yeah.
them fuckers have got 6 fingers.
Look
Right.
at
There you
Bud.
go.
Bud looks bigger than Canelo, dude.
Like that's
Don't
that.
he?
So when people say that, oh, he was on PEDs, that's how he got that big. I'm like, bro,
Nah,
no, bro.
no. Bud, no.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not,
No, none of that
you
shit.
know, it ain't that. But
Nah,
no, I agree with you on
yeah.
the chin thing. Roll with the punches. I
I
definitely
do.
agree with the
I
chin
appreciate
thing.
you, brother. Hey, look at
That's one
Amanda's
of my
sexy ass.
points.
Look what she's wearing though.
You've been
Bro,
saying
look
that
at
the
her
whole
body.
time. I saw you in
Tight
the
as
chat,
hey, she's
man.
tight
You
as shit on
obsessed,
the
man.
All right, much love, y'all.
All right, right on, rolling.
Thanks. Shout out to you, Slick, AC, Casino, whoever come through the chat. Round one. This man here, who was it? Round, what was it? What was this dude's
Rolling
name?
with the punches.
Rolling with the punches. Yeah. Good to see. Hope we pick up some new subscribers. Cheers, Slick.
Right on, man. I appreciate you. And salute to see Rich, man, for hitting that super chat, man. That button is always there if y'all want to donate to the channel. Like I say, every dime goes right back into this channel to make it bigger and better. But the real way to support the channel is hitting that like button before y'all leave and hit that subscribe button, man. Mexican boxing #1. I see you, baby, man. I got love for you. There's been times you didn't agree with me. It's times like this you're going to go against me. But it's all good, man. It's all for the love of the sport. You know what I'm saying? Champion, salutes to you. Modern King, salutes to you. I didn't get a chance to say that we was rapping, man. Salutes to Modern King come through. Thanks for hitting that subscribe button, man. Captain 007, salutes to you. It was something, man. I saw. Where did it go? Y'all be running this chat moving quick. It was something I saw. That's why this fight is sports. That's why this fight he is motivated. Okay, like she was in the mirror, like I gotta smell good. Why you think he look good? Da, da, da. Where that comment go? I saw. I should have put it on the screen, man, or put a store on it. Where can you get boxers? It was something I wanted to read before I got out of here. Modern King said Canelo might come with a devastation, but he leaving this Crawford demonstration. I ain't gonna lie, I like that. I like that, Modern King, how you put that. But that ain't the comment I was looking for, bro. Oh my God. Okay, yeah, I'm way, I passed it up. This how I know you guys. Okay. Dang, boy, I must have went too far back. Cause at GMT, okay, at GMT Sports, this channel, one of the actual. Oh, okay. I think this was it. Yeah, salute to Champion, man. Salute to you. Comment of the day, bro. We gonna start that. Salute to Champion, man. I appreciate it. He said at GMT Sports, this channel, one of the actual real boxing channels on YouTube right now with real debates, man. I appreciate it. It's not all about debates, bro. It's just a discussion, man. I hate the yelling and all that, man. I like everybody to be able to get their point across. And like I said, it was named the judges table for a reason. Everybody gonna have their opinion. You know what I'm saying? And I believe you learn through dialogue, right? People, it was stuff said on this panel that I took in stride and gonna go look at. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And you learn about each other, bro. Real talk, man. Talk SD, baby. I see you, man. You know what I mean? So that's how I like it. That's why I encourage y'all to come up on the channel, bro. You ain't got to worry about getting hated on or none of that. That ain't how I'm running this over here. You know what I'm saying? You see Mexican boxing number one gonna say what he want to say. It don't bother me, you know, at all. But I definitely like to hear all of y'all opinion, whether it's regarding snack like Mexican boxing number one saying, calling us delusional Bud fans, whatever. It's all good boxing talk to me at the end of the day. It's the sport I love and love to hate at times, but it is what it is. You feel me? All right. Hey, I'm up out of here, y'all. Be easy, bro. Oh, wait, Champy. When Ramos fight next, I'm jumping on the panel. Facts, Champy. I'm with you on that, bro. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Like I said, y'all be easy, my friends. All right. Deuces.